before we get started with the announcements, looks like most of you are already aware of this, but we do have some dinner back there. We've got the Italian beefs and sausages, some pasta and salad back there. Help yourself, all complimentary. There should be some soft drinks, water, beer back there as well. Again, bring it back to the table. Have a little something to eat while you bid with us tonight. Online bidders, that is one perk. One of the advantages of showing up in person is we do provide lunch and dinner, depending on the time of day, breakfast in the mornings as well. Plus, the atmosphere here is second to none. You really do need to come out and see us here at Donley Auctions in scenic Union, Illinois. And with that said, again, let's get started with the announcements here. Everybody needs a bidder number, a bidder card in order to partake today. Linda will take care of you up at registration there. We do add a 21% buyer's premium to any successful bid with a 3% discount if you're paying with cash or with a business check. And of course, 7% Illinois state sales tax is added to that as well. Now, if you can't stay for the duration of the auction today or for the rest of the weekend, you can take advantage of our absentee bidding program. Linda can fill you in on the details with that as well. But rest assured, if you do leave an absentee bid, we do not start at your high bid. For instance, if you leave a $1,000 bid on a certain item, we don't start the bidding at $1,000. We might start it at $250, and bid up to your high bid as if you were here. So again, rest assured, we do not start the bidding at your high bid with your absentees. All items must be paid for today. In full before you leave. And when the auctioneer says sold, the item is sold. We cannot reopen it. So get our attention up here. I mentioned the cards earlier. That's what we look for. Those yellow and red cards catches our eye real well. If it looks like we're not acknowledging your bid, wave it around a little bit, make some noise, but use that card. It helps us out. The wink and a nod just doesn't work anymore. Randy and I, our eyes just aren't what they used to be. So please use your bidder card. Buyers are strongly advised to personally examine any item in which they're interested in bidding on before the auction takes place. Again, in your best interest to be here. Nothing beats being able to pick up the item, look at it, examine it, make sure it's exactly what you want it to be before you bid on it. We do pride ourselves in our descriptions and our photographs for our online bidders, but again, nothing really beats picking it up and looking at it in person. Plus, again, we do provide snacks and dinner as well. All lots are sold as is without recourse, and neither Donley Auctions nor its consignors make any warranties or representations express or implied with respect to such lots. Absolutely no refunds or returns, and in case of a reserve price, we will implement bidding on behalf of the consignors. Again, all items must be paid for today, and all items must be picked up by the end of next week. Appointments on weekends, appointments only on the weekends, so just a little communication goes a long way. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. for pickups, and if you know you're going to come at a certain time, please let us know. We'll make sure we have the proper staff on hand to assist you in loading. Linda in the office here can schedule that or take care of it for you. Phone call helps as well. Upcoming auctions. We hold our auctions once a month. We do have two this month. Upcoming April 30th, it's a rare on-site auction for Donley Auction Services here. Chicago Joe's, again, on-site, live only, and that is in the city of Chicago. Great historical landmark there. Been there for a long time, a lot of history there. For more information on that, you can ask Randy, Mike, Linda in the office, or go to DonleyAuctions.com for more information on that. May 21st and 22nd is our next gun and military auction, firearms, edged weapons, military items. And in that particular auction, we have some incredibly historically significant pieces going through there. For more information on that, again, go to DonleyAuctions.com. and read about it. There's some really neat pieces coming through. June auction dates to be determined. Now, again, in today's world of social media, if you have a few minutes, please share your experience on Google reviews or Yelp, whatever is your preference there. We strive to make it a pleasant experience for you here, and we'd love you to share that with others. It helps us out here, helps us enable us to continue bringing you these wonderful auctions here. Again, complimentary dinner tonight. Back there, we've got the sausages, beef, sandwiches, help yourself. This all doesn't apply here. No smoking in the building. If you do need a cigarette, please step outside 15 feet from the door per the state of Illinois. And if you do choose to go outside, please use the ashtrays out there. It's a little chilly, but again, if you do need to go out there, please use the ashtrays. And with that said, anything else, Randy? All right, here we go. Everybody ready on this side? Okay, let's sell some Merchandise here. Lot 1001, we've got the Atwater Kent radio starting at 150. How about 160 on that? Now get him at 160. Atwater Kent, 160 to go. Now get him at 160. 150's online here, 160 now. Get him at 160. 160. Anybody want to bet 160 on that now? Get him at 160. 160 to go. Get him at 160. Any further bidding now? Get him at 160 on that. 160 for the radio. 160. All in, all done on that. Get him at 160. 160. Sold at 150. Bidder number.
Test.
901, lot 1002. Got the Victor Schoolhouse disc phonograph. What a beauty. Take a look at that. What do you got? 750, 8 to go now, but 800 on that now, get him at 8 to go. Who wants them? 800 now, but 8 here, now 50, 850, 850 now, 9 to go, get him at 900. 9 here now, 950, 950, you want him at 950 now, get him at 950, 950, 1,000 to go now, give me 1,000 on that now, get him at 1,000. $1,000, anybody want him at 1,000 on that now, get him at 1,000. 1,100, now get him at 12, 12 to go, get him at 1,200. 1,200, you want him at 12, now get him at 12, 12 to go, get him at $1,200. 12 now, get him at 12, 12 to go, get him at 12 on that now, get him at 1,200. 1,200 now, get him at 12 on that, get him at 12, 11 now, 12 to now 1,300. 13 now, get him at 1,300 on that. Get him at 13 to go. Get him at 13 on the Schoolhouse disc now. Get him at 1,300. Anybody want him at 1,300 on that? Get him at 1,300. Not quite there yet. Need 13. You want him at 1,300? 1,300. 13 to go. Get him at 1,300. Pass on the lot. Lot 1003. You got the Buddha phonograph here. What do you want on that? How many dollars? Start him at 4,000. Need 4,000 to start on that. Get him at 4 now, but at 4,000. Anybody at 4,000? Need 4,000 to start on that. Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 4,000. 4,000. Anybody want him at 4,000? On the Buddha now, get him at 4,000. Anybody want him at 4,000? Pass on the Buddha. Lot 1004. Got the Excelsior coin-op phonograph here. Start him at 2,500 on that now, but at 25 to go. Get him at 2,500, 2,500. On the Excelsior now, get him at 2,500. Anybody want him at 2,500 on that now? Get him at 2,500. For the coin op here, get him at 2,500. Need 2,500 to start on that. Get him at 25. Anybody 25 at 2,500 now? Get him at 2,500. 25, 25 to start. Get him at 25. Anybody 25? Pass on the Excelsior. Lot 1005. Got the Standard Edison here with the Polyphone attachment here. What do you got? 4,000. Anybody want him at 4,000 on that? Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 4. 4,000. 4,000. Again, need 4,000 on the Edison here. Get him at 4. 4,000. Not having a good start here. Need 4,000. Who wants him? 4,000 on that. Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 4 for the Edison here. Get him at 4,000. Anybody want him at 4 on that now? Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 4,000. 4,000. 4,000. Any interest at 4? Pass on the Edison. 1006. Got the Pathé coin-op concert phonograph here. Start him at 1,000 on that. Get him at 1,000. 1,000 to go. Get him at 1,000. $1,000. It's not going to stay like this all night, ladies and gentlemen. 1,000 to go. Anybody want him at 1,000 on that? Give me 1,000. Need 1,000 on the Pathé now. Get him at 1,000 on that. Who give 1,000 now? Put him at 1,000. $1,000. Anybody want him at 1,000 on that? 1,000 to go. Get him at 1,000. Start him at 1,000. Anybody 1,000? Pass on the Pathé there. On the another Pathé, here's 1007 here. Another cylinder, Pathé cylinder here on that. What do you got? Well, I've got, wow, a lot of interest here with absentees. To break the tie, I'm at 50,000. I'm at 1,200. Who'll give 1,300 on that? Get him at 1,300 now, but a bit 13 to go. Get him at 1,300. Who wants them? 1,300 here. I got 1,400 here, 1,500 now. Get him at 15, 1,500. You want him at 1,500 on that now? Get him at 15 to go. 1,500 now, but a bit 15. I got 1,400 absentee. You want him at 1,500? 1,500 on that. Get him at 15 to go. Get him at 15. 1,500 I got. 16 with me. You want him at 1,700 now? Get him at 17 to go. Get him at 17. 1,700. 1,700 now. You're out. Get him at 1,700. 17. 17. Any further bidding at 1,700? I got 1,600 with me. 1,700 now. Get him at 17. Anybody else want him at 1,700 on that now? Last chance on that. Get him at 1,700. Sold him 1,600. Bidder 63. Bidder 63. Lot 1008 here. Got the Victor Type P on the horn phonograph here. What do you got? 400. Anybody start him at 4 to go on that? Get him at 400. 400. 400 here. Quarter to go now. Get him at 4 1/4 on that. 425. Get him at 4 1/4 now. Get him at 425. 425. Who else now? Get him at 425. Anybody 425 on that now? 425. Get him at 450 now. Get him at 450. 450. Anybody want him at 450 now? 450. 475. 475. No. Get him at 475. Anybody else want him at 475? 450 is online here. 75. Get him at 475 now. Get him at 475. Sold him 450. Bidder number 902. Lot 1009. Got the beautiful Swiss Station coin-out music box here. How many dollars on that? Start him at 5,000 on that. 5 to go. Get him at 5,000. Anybody want him at 5,000 now? Get him at 5,000.
Very important to note, this is a coin-operated Swiss box. And this came out of train stations years ago. They were all over Switzerland and train stations. Very sought-after item, coin-operated.
Yep, coin-op plays 8 different songs on that one. Need 5,000 to start on that. Get him at 5,000. It's a beauty now. Get him at 5,000. 5,000 on that. Start him at 5. Anybody want him at 5,000 on that? Get him at 5 to go. Get him at 5. 5,000. Anybody want him at 5? Need 5 to start on that. Get him at 5,000. 5,000. Anybody want him at 5,000 to go? Get him at 5. 5,000. Anybody 5,000. Start him at 5 to go. Get him at 5. Anybody want him at 5,000? Pass on that. 1,010. Got the Columbia Type AJ here. Start him at 250. 250. Anybody 250 on that? Get him at 250 to go. Get him at 250 on the Columbia now. Get him at 250. Who wants him now? Get him at 250. 250. Any interest at 250 on that? Give me 200. 250 here. Now 75. Get him at 275 on that now. Get him at 275. 275. Who else now? Get him at 275. Anybody want him at 275 here? Now 3 to go. Get him at 300. 300 now. Get him at 3 right here. And a quarter now. Get him at 325. You want him at 325. I got 300 online. 25 now. Get him at 325. Anybody else? 325 right here. Now 350 to go. Get him at 350. Any interest at 350 on that now? Get him at 350. 3 1/4 is a bid here. Need 350. Anybody else want him at 350 on that? Get him at 350. 350 and 375 on that. Get him at $375 now. Get him at 375. Who wants him now? Get him at 375. 350 bid. 75 to go now. Get him at 375. All in, all done. 375 bid. Now 400. 4 to go. Get him at 400. $400 now. Get him at 4. Who wants him now? Get him at 4. 400. Any interest at 400 now? 375 is a bid. Need 4 to go now. Get him at 400. All in, all done. 400 on that now. Get him at 4 to go. Last chance. Get him at $400. Sold him 375. Bidder number 902. Lot 1011. The Zonophone here on the Discord phonograph here. What did he give on that? 500, now 50, 550 to go, get him at 550. Who wants him now? 550 and 600 now, get him at 6 to go, get him at 6 here, and 50 now, get him at 650, 650. I got 6 bid, need 50 to go, 650, now 7 to go, get him at 700. You want him at 700. Here, now 750, 750 to go for the Zonophone, 750. You want him at 750 on that now, get him at 750. I got 750 right here, now 8 to go, get him at 800. Who else now? 800 there, 850 now, get him at 850, 850 for the Zonophone now, get him at 850 on that, 850 to go, get him at 850, 800's a bid, need 850, 850 now, get him at 850. Any interest now, get him at 850 on that, get him at 850, all in, all done, 850. Sold him $800, bidder number 7658, lot 1012. Another Columbia here, the AK disc at $400. Start him at 400. You want him at 4 right here, 425 to go. Now get him at 425. 425 to go. Now get him at 425. You want him at 4 1/4. Now get him at 425. 425. Who wants him now? Get him at 425. 4 bid. Now give him a quarter. Now get him at 4 1/4 on that. Now get him at 425. 425. 425 on the Columbia. Now get him at 4 1/4. Now get him at 425. Who wants him? 425. I got 400 bid. 25 to go. All in, all done. Now get him at 425. Last chance, 425. Sold him $400. Bidder number 12187. Lot 1013. Columbia Type A here. Give me 150. 150. Start him at 150 on that. Get him at 150 for the Columbia Type A. 150 where now? Get him at 150. Anybody want him at 150 to go? Start him at 150. Who wants him now? Get him at 150 on that. 150 to go. Get him at 150. 150 here. 160 to go now. Get him at 160. Anybody else? 160 on that now. Get him at 160. 160. 160 to go on that. You want him at 160? 160 to go. Got 150 here. Need 160. Anybody else want him at 160 on that? Get him at 160. Sold him 150. Bidder number 12187. Lot 1014. Got a Columbia Type AG. Start him at 150. What do you got? 150, 160 to go now, 160 here, 170 to go now, get him at 170, and 180 now, get him at 180, 180, 190 to go, get him at 190. Anybody else want him at 190 on that? 190 now, 2 to go, get him at 200, 2 there, quarter to go now, get him at 2 1/4, 225, get him at 250, 250 there, 275 now, get him at 275. You want him at 275, get him at 275, 275 now, 3 to go, get him at 300, 300 on that now, get him at 300, 3 I got, and a quarter. You want him at 3 1/4 now, get him at 325, 325, get him at 350. I need 350. You want him at 350? You got 350? 350, 75. It'll be 375 on that now. Get him at 375, 375, 375 here. You want him at 4, 4 to go now. 4 here and a quarter to go. Get him at 4 1/4 now. Get him at 425, 425 here. Now 450. Want him at 450, 450 to go now. Get him at 450, 450. Want him at 450, 450, 450 I got. Now 475, 475. 475 on that now. 475, 5 to go now. Get him at 500. 500. I got 475 right here. Need 5 to go. Get him at 500 on that. Get him at 500 now. Get him at 5 to go. Now 50. 550. Want him at 550. 550. Now 6 to go. Get him at 600. 6 to go on that now. Get him at 6. 600. 600 on that now. Get him at 6 to go. Get him at 6. 600. You want him at 6 on that now. Get him at 6 to go. Get him at 6. 600. 600. Any further bidding on that now? Get him at 6 to go. Get him at 6. 6 to go. Get him at 6. 6 here. 6 and a quarter. Either one now. Get him at 6. Actually, 650. 650. You want him at 650? 650. 650 on that now. Get him at 650. I got 600 here. 50 to go now. Get him at 650. 650. Any further bidding at 650 now? Get him at 650. 6 bid. 50 to go. Get him at 650. All in, all done. 650. Sold him $600. Bidder number 9852, lot 1015. Got the American Graphophone, Type C. Give me 1,500 on that. 1,500 to go. Get him at 1,500 now. Get him at 1,500 for the Type C. Get him at 1,500. Who wants him? 1,500 on that now. Get him at 1,500. Anybody want him at 1,500 to start? 15 where now? Get him at 1,500. 1,500 on that. Get him at 1,500. 15. Anybody want him at 15 to start? What did he give on that? Give me $1,000. Anybody? 1,000 to go now. Get him at 1,000. 1,000 on that. Anybody want him at 1,000? 1,000 to go. Get him at 1,000 now. Get him at 1,000 to go. Start him at 1,000. Anybody want him at 1,000 on that? 1,000 to go. Get him at 1,000. 1,000 here. 11 to go now. Get him at 1,100. 11 for the Type C now. Get him at $1,100. 11 now. Put him at 1,100. I got 1,000 bid. Need 11 to go now. Put him at 1,100. 11 here now. 12. 1,200. 1,200 to go now. Put him at 12 to go. 1,200 where? Here now. 1,300. 1,300 on that now. Get him at $1,300 for the Graphophone now. Get him at 1,300. Who wants him? 1,300 on that. Get him at 13 to go. Get him at 1,300. 1,200 bid. Need 13. 1,300. All in, all done. 13 to go. Get him at 1,300. Sold him $1,200. Bidder number 903, lot 1016. Got the upright Graphanola here with the American Walnut cabinet here. What a beauty. What do you got? 100 I got. 110 now. Get him at 110 now. Get him at 110. 110 for the Graphanola here. Get him at 110. 110 on that now. Get him at 110 to go. Get him at 110. 110. 110. Anybody else? 110 on that now. Get him at 110 to go. 110. Who else now? Give me 110 on that. Get him at 110. 110. Any further bidding? 110 now. Get him at 110. All in, all done now. Get him at 110 to go. Get him at 110. Sold him $100. Bidder number 139. Not 13941. There it is. All right. Lot 1017. Got the Victor 4 here. Disc phonograph with the wood horn. What a beautiful machine that is. What do you got? 600. I got more than that here. I got a whole bunch of absentees here. Now, to break the tie, I'm at 1,900. Who give 2,000 now? Get him at 2,000 on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Get him at 2,000. 2,000. Who wants him now? Get him at 2,000 on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Get him at $2,000. 2,000. Who wants him now? Get him at 2 to go. Get him at 2,000. 2,000. I got 1,900 with me. Need 2,000 to go now. Get him at 2 to go. Get him at 2. 2,000. $2,000. Any further bidding at 2 now? Get him at 2. $2,000. I'll let you catch up a little here. 2,000. Who else now? Get him at 2,000. I got 1,900 with me. Need 2,000 to go. Get him at 2,000. 2,000. Any further bidding at 2 to go. Get him at 2,000. Last chance. Get him at $2,000. Sold him 1,900. Bidder 312. Bidder 312. Lot 1018. Zonophone. Model C here. Start him at 400 on that. Get him at 4 to go. 500 right here. 550 now. Get him at 550. 550. Now 6 to go. Get him at 600. 600 on that now. Who wants him? 600 to go now. Get him at 6. 6 to go. Get him at 600. 600 where now? Get him at 6 right here. Now 50. 650. Now 7. 700. 7 to go. 7 right here. Now 750. 750. Want him at 750 on that now. Get him at 750. Who wants now? Give me 750. 700 is a bid. 50 to go now. Get him at 750 on that now. 750. Any further bidding at 750 on that now. Get him at 750. 750 now. Put him at 750. All in, all done. 750 on that. Get him at 750. Last chance. Give me 750. Sold him $700. Bidder number 7658. Lot 1019. Got the Victor Revere phonograph here. What did he give on that? $100. Anybody? 100 to start now. Maybe 100 to go. Now start about 100 on that. 100 where? Anybody want about 100 to go now? Get about 100 on that. 100. Start about $100 on that. Get about 100. Who wants them now? Get about 100. 100. What did he give? Give me $50. Anybody? 50 to start on that now. Get him at 50. 50 where? $50 on that. 50 here now. 60. $60. Who wants them now? Get him at 60. 60 to go. Get him at 60. What's up, man? 60 to go. $60. Anybody else want him at 60 to go? Got 50. Need 60. 60 to go. $60 on that. 60 to go now. Put him at 60. Got 50. Need 60. $60. Any further bidding at 60 on that now? Get him at 60. All in, all done. $60. Sold him 50. Bidder number 908. Lot 1020. Got the Edison S19 diamond disc here. Start him at 80 I've got. How about 90 on that now? Bit of it 90. 90. Anybody want to bid 90 now? Bit of it 90 to go. 90 where now? Anybody? 90 to go. $90 on the Edison now. Get a bit 90. 80's online. Need 90. 90 on that now. Bit of it 90 to go. Get a bit 90. $90. Anybody else? 90 now. Get a bit 90. All in, all done. $90. 90 to go. Sold them $80. Bidder number 13941. Lot 1021 got the Stella 9.5-inch music. This music box here. What do you got? I've got 500. Who give 50? 550 on that now. Get him at 550 to go. Get him at 550. 550. Who else now? Give me 550 on that. I got 500 bid. 50 to go on that now. Get him at 550. 550. Who wants him now? Get him at 550. 550. 550 for the music box now. Get him at 550. Anybody else want him at 550? 550. All in, all done. 550 to go. Last chance on that. Get him at 550. Sold him 500, bidder 409, bidder 409. Lot 1022 got another Stella here, the 17.25. Music box here, start him at 1,000. $1,000 on that. Who wants them? 1,000 to go. Anybody want them at 1,000 to go? Start up at 1,000, 1,000 on the disc music box here. Give me $1,000 on that. Who wants them? Give me 1,000 to go. $1,000, $1,000. How much? Give me 500 on that. Give me 5 to go. Start up at 500. Anybody want them at 5 to go? Get a bit of shitsy. Hands everywhere on this. Get them at 500. Anybody want them at 500 on that now? Get them at 5 to go. Get them at 500. 500. Need 500 on that. Anybody want them at 5 to go? Get them at 500. 5 to go. Get them at $500 on that now. Get them at 5 to go. Get them at 5. Need 500 to start. Who wants them? 5 to go. Get him at 500. Pass on the lot. Lot 1022A got the music disc, the disc cabinet here. Just the cabinet. That's all. All right. What do you got? You got 100? 110 here. Now 120 to go. Get him at 120 on that. 120. Who wants him now? 120 there. 130 now. I got 130 in house. Need 140. 140 on that now. Get him at 140. Now 150. 150 there. 160. 160 to go now. 170 here. Want him at 180. 180 bid. 190 now. Get him at 190 on that. 190 now. 2 to go. Get him at 2. 200. 200. 2 no. 200 bid, 2 1/4. Now get him at 225, get him at 250. 250 on that now. Get him at 250. I got 250 online. Need 275. 275 no. Get him at 2. I got 220. I thought you had. You guys work it out. You want him at 250? 250. I got 250 in house. Need 275. Would have been 275 now. 275. 275 now. 300. 3 to go. Now get him at 300 on that now. But it 3 to go. Get him at 3. 300. 300. Yes. 300 there. Now 325. It would have been 325 on that. 325 to go. Now get him at 3 1/4. I got 300 in house. 25. Any further bidding at 325. Last chance on that now. Get him at 325. Sold him $300 to bidder number. There it is, bidder 414 is your buyer, bidder 414. Lot 1023, got another record cabinet here, $70 on that now, get him at 70. Start him at $70 on the old cabinet now, get him at 70 to go. Who wants him? $70 on that. 70 to start now, get him at 70 to go. Get him at 70, $70. What will you give? Give me $50 on that. 50, start him at 50 for the cabinet now, 50 back here now, 60. Anybody else want him at 60 on that now? Get him at 60, 60 to go now, get him at 60 for the cabinet now, get him at 60. Any further bidding at 60 on that, get him at 60. Sold him 50, bidder 408, bidder 408. Lot 1024, got another oak cabinet here. Start him at 80 on that now, bid him at 80 to go. Get him at 80 for the cabinet now, get him at 80. $80, who wants him now? Get him at 80, 80, start him at 80 on that. 80 right here, now 90 for the cabinet now, get him at 90 on that. Anybody else want him at 90 on that now? Get him at 90, 80's online, 90 to go, get him at 90. Anybody else? 90, 90 to go for the cabinet. Any further bidding at 90 on that now? Get him at 90 to go. Last chance, give me $90. Sold him $80, bidder number 7658, lot 1025. Got another one here. Start him at 50. 50 on the cabinet now. Get him at 50 to go. Put him at 50. 50 for the old cabinet here. Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50? Start him at 50 on that. Get him at 50. What do you give? Give me 25 on that. Get him at 25 for the cabinet now. Get him at 25. 25. Anybody want him at 20? I'll take your 50. How about 60 now? Get him at 60. $60 on that now. Put him at 60 to go. Who wants him now? Get him at 60. $60. 50's online. Need 60 now. Get him at 60. All in, all done. $60 on that now. Get him at 60. Sold him 50, bidder number 905. Lot 1026 got the pulley record cabinet with the ejector system here. What a neat piece. Start him at $200. 200. Anybody want him at 200 now? Get him at 2 to go. Get him at 2. $200 on that. Start him at 200. Who wants him now? Get him at 2. 2 to go. Get him at 200. $200 on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Who wants him? 200. How much? Give me $100. Anybody want to put 100 on that now? Get it at 100 to go. 100. Start them at 100. Anybody want to put 100 on that now? Get it at 100 to go. Get it at 100. $100. Start them at 100. Who wants them? Give me $100 on that now. Bid them at 100. Need 100 on that. Anybody want to put 100 now? Bid them at 100 to go. Get it at 100. 100. Anybody $100 on that? Get it at 100 to go. One more time. $50. Who wants them? 50 on that now. Get it at 50. 50 to go. For the cabinet now. Get it at 50. Any interest at 50? Pass on the lot. Lot 1027 got an oak storage base cabinet here. Start them at 25. Get them at 25 on that. $25. Now get them at 25 on the cabinet. Who wants them? 25 to go. Get them at 25. Start them at 25 on the base cabinet here. Get them at 25. Any interest? 25 to go on that. Get them at 25. 25. Any interest? 25 to go. Get them at 25. 25. Give me $15. Anybody? 15 on that now. Get them at 15. 15 for the cabinet. Who wants them? $15. 15 to go. Get them at 15. Any interest? $15. Pass on that. Lot 1028 got another base cabinet here. Start them at $100 on that. 100. Anybody want about 100 to go? Start them at 100 for the storage cabinet. $100. What do we give on that? Give me $50. 50. Who wants them? 50 back here in 60. Where now? Get them at 60. Anybody else want them at 60 on that now? Get them at 60. $60. 60 to go. All in, all done now. Get them at 60. Sold them 50. Bidder 408. 50 to bidder 408. Lot 1029. The Perfect Tone Wicker console phonograph here, that's an unusual one there. Start them at $250. Give me $250 on the phonograph now. Get them at $250 on that. $250 to go now. Get them at $250. Who wants them? $250. Give me $250 on that. How much? Give me $200. Anybody? $2 to go. Start them at $200 on that now. Get them at $2 to go. Get them at $200. $200. Anybody want them at $200 on that now? Get them at $2 to go. Give me $200. $200. How about $100? Anybody want to start them at $100 on that now? Get them at $100 to go. Get them at $100 for the wicker now. Get them at $100. Any interest at $100 on that? Get them at $100 to go. Get them at $100. $100. Where? $100. Any interest? $100 to go. Get them at $100. Anybody want them at $100 for the phonograph? $100. Pass on the lot. Lot 1029A got another oak record cabinet here. Start them at $50 on that. 50 for the cabinet now. Get them at 50. Who wants them? $50 on that now. Get them at 50. 50 to go now. Get them at 50. Who wants them? 50. Start them at 50 on that now. Get them at 50 for the base cabinet now. Get them at $50. 50 to go. Give me $25. Anybody? 25 for the cabinet. Start them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. Who wants them? $25 on that right here now. 30 to go. Get them at 30. You want them at 30 on that now. Get them at 30. 30 where now? Get them at 30. 30 to go. Any further bidding at 30 on that now. Get them at 30. 30 to go. All in, all done. $30. Last chance. Give me 30 to go. $30. Sold them $25 to bidder number 908, lot 1029B. Got the cathedral upright. This is for parts or restoration here. Start them at $50 on that. Give me 50. 50 where now? Bid them at 50. $50 on that. Who wants them? $50 now. Get them at 50. Start them at 50. Who wants them? $50 on that. Give me 25. Anybody? 25 to start now. Get them at 25 on that. Give me 25. Bid them at 25. $25. Anybody want them at 25 on that? Start them at 25. Any interest? 25 on that now. Get them at 25. 25. 25. Pass on that. Lot 1029C, got the Manhattan cylinder cabinet here. Beautiful piece here. Nice replica there, but what a beauty that is. What do you got? $4,000. Anybody want them at $4,000 on that now? Get them at $4,000 to go. Get them at $4,000. Start them at $4,000. Anybody? $4,000 to go. Get them at $4,000 where now? Get them at $4,000. How much on that? Give me $3,000. Anybody want them at $3,000 to go on that now? Get them at $3,000. Need 3 to start. Get them at $3,000. Anybody want them at 3 to start? Get them at $3,000. Pass on the lot. Lot 1030, got the Beatty Beethoven pump organ here. Take a look at that. What a beautiful piece that is. A little bit of restoration needed, but still, what a beautiful piece. Give me $100 on that. Start them at 100 to go for the pump organ now. Get them at 100 on that. 100 to go. Get them at 100. Who wants them? Start them at 100 now. Get them at 100 to go on that. 100 for the pump organ now. Get them at 100. You want them at 100 on that now. Get them at 100 to go. Start them at 100. What do you give? How about $50? Anybody want them at 50 on that now? Get them at 50. 50 here now. 60 to go. Give me 60 for the organ now. Get them at 60 on that. Who wants them? $60. Any interest now? Get them at 60 on that. Get them at 60. Got 50. Need 60. $60. Any further bidding at 60 on that now? Get them at 60. $60. All in, all done now. Get them at 60. Last chance. Give me $60. Sold them $50. Bidder number 908. Lot 1031 got 2 of the tabletop radios. Get them both. One money. Start them at 25. Would have been 30 now, get him at 30 for both pieces now, get him at 30 on that, 30 where now, would have been 30 for the radios now, get him at 30. I got 25, would have been 30 on that now, get him at 30 to go, 30 where, $30, any interest now, get him at 30 on that, 30 right here, now 35 to go, get him at 35, on the lot now, get him at 35, who wants him now, get him at 35, 35, all in, all done now, get him at 35 on that, 35 where, 35, 35, now 40, $40, both of them now, get him at 40, now get him at 40, any interest at 40 on that now, get him at 40 to go, all in, all done, $40 now, get him at 40, last chance, give me $40. Sold him $35, bidder number 14004, lot 1032. Got the Zenith Model 6 here. Take a look at that. What do you got? 35 bid, now 40. 40 to go for the radio, now get him at 40. 40 back here, now 5 to 45 on that. 45 where now, get him at 45. Now 50. 50 bid, 60 to go. Get him at 60 on that. Who wants him now? Get him at 60. Got 50 in-house, need 60. 60 to go on that now, get him at 60. Any interest at 60 on that now, get him at 60 to go. 50 bid, need 60. Any further bidding? 60 on that, get him at 60. Sold him 50, bidder 416, 50 to bidder 416. Lot 1032A, got 3 of them here. All one money to go. Take a look at that. Give me 50 for the bunch. 50, start him at 50 for the lot to go. Get him at 50. Get all 3 one money. Start him at $50. Back here, now 60. 60 on the lot now. Get him at 60. Anybody else want him at 60? I got 50. Need 60. Any further bidding at 60 on that now? Get him at 60. $60. All in, all done on that 60. Now $70. You want him at 70? 70 I've got. Now 80. 80 to go. 80 for all 3 now. Get him at 80 on that. $80. Who wants him now? Get him at 80. 80 to go. Put him at 80. 70 bid. $80. Any further bidding at 80 on that now? Get him at 80. All in, all done now. Get him at 80. Sold him 70, bidder 416. 70 to bidder 416. Lot 1033, 3 more at $40. You want them at 40? Start them at 40 for all 3 now. Get them at 40 for the lot to go. $40 where now? Get them at 40. $40 on that. Start them at 40. Who wants them now? Get them at 40. 40 for all 3 now. Get them at 40 on that. $40. Who wants them now? Get them at 40. Take a look there. See what you're bidding on. Need 40. 40 to go. Get them at 40. 40 right here. Now 5 at a 45. $45. Give me 45 for all 3 now. Get them at 45 on that. 45. Anybody want them at 45 on that? Get them at 45. Got 40. Need 5. 45. All in, all done. 45 to go. Get him at $45. Sold him $40. Bidder number 14004. Lot 1034. 2 more Arvins here. The midgets. Give me 25 on both. 25. 25 for both now. Get him at 25 on that. $25 now. Start him at 25 to go. Get him at 25. Who wants him now? Get him at 25 for 2 now. Get him at 25 on that. $25. Start him at 25. Anybody want him at 25 to go now? Get him at 25 on that. $25. 25 yes. Now 30. $30. 30 where now? Get him at 30. 30 for both radios now. Get him at 30. I've got 25. I need 30. Any further bidding at 30 on that? Get him at 30. Sold him $25. Bidder number 14004. Lot 1035. Got an all RCA piece here. Start him at $50. 50. Now 60. $60 on the lot. 60 where now? Get him at 60. You want him at 60 on that now? Get him at 60 to go. Bid him at 60. $60. Anybody else want him at 60? 50's the bid. Need 60. Now get him at 60 for the radio here. Now get him at 60. Any further bidding? 60 on that now. Get him at 60. All in, all done. $60 on that. Get him at 60. Sold him 50. Bidder number 14004. Lot 1036. Got the Air Chief radio here. Take a look at that. Give me $50. 50, 70 here. 80 to go now. Get him at 80. 80 on the radio now. Get him at 80 on that. The Air Chief. $80 on that. Who wants him? 80 to go now. Get him at 80. $80 on that now. Get him at 80 to go. Get him at 80. 80 right here. Now 90. 90. 90 and 100 to go. Get him at 100. 100 on that now. Get him at 100 to go. Who wants him? $100 bill. Get him at 100. You want him at 100 on that now. Get him at 100 to go. Get him at 100. I've got 90 online. Need 100. Now get him at 100 to go. Get him at 100. 100. Any further bidding at 100 on that now? Get him at 100. 90 here. 100. All in, all done. 100 to go. Get him at 100. Sold him $90. Bidder number 911. Lot 1037. 1037 here. Got the reproduction Crosley and the Thomas here. Both pieces, one money. Take a look at that. What do you got? Start up at 100. Who wants them? $100 on that now. Get them at 100. Both pieces. Give me $100 now. Put them at 100 to go. Start up at 100 on that. $100. Anybody want to put 100 on that? $100. Give me 100. Anybody? 100 to go on that. Get them at 100. How much? $50 where now? Get them at 50 for both pieces now. Get them at 50 on that. Who wants them? $50. Anybody? 50 to go on that now. Get them at 50. $50. Any interest at 50 on that? 50. Now 60. $60 on the lot now. Get them at 60. Any interest at 60 on that now? Get them at 60 to go. Put them at 60. $60. Any further bidding on that now? Get them at 60. All in, all done. $60. Sold them $50. Bidder number 912, lot 1038, 10 transistor radios. Start them at 25 for the group. 25, get them at 25. All 10 pieces, $25. Now get them at 25. You want them at 25 for the group to go. Get them at 25. Who wants them? Give me 25 for the whole bunch there. Get them at 25. $25 on that. Get them at 25. Get them at 25. Need 25 on that. Get them at 25. Anybody want them at 25 for the whole group? Now get them at 25. Any interest at 25 on that? Start them at 25. Anybody want them at 25? Pass on the lot. Lot 1038A, 10 more. 25 on that lot. Get them at 25. 25 for the group here. 25. Start them at 25. Now get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. 25. Where now? Get them at 25. For all 10 now, get them at 25. Who wants them? Give me 25 for the lot now. Get them at 25. 25. Start them at 25. Who wants them now? Get them at 25. $25. Pass on the lot. Lot B, got all the covers here, the transistor radio covers. Start them at 10 for the lot. Who wants them? $10. Big group there. Start them at $10. Anybody? 10 to go now, but at 10 to go for the whole bunch. $10. Start them at 10. Who wants them? $10 on that. Now get them at 10 to go. Bit of 10, 10 to go. Start them at 10, $10. Any interest? 10 to start. Who wants them? $10 on that. Get them at 10, 10 to go. Bit of 10. Pass on that. Lot 1038C, more transistor radios. 10 more. Start them at 25 on the group to go. Get them at 25, 25, get them at 25 on that. 25 here now, 30. 30 to go. Who else now? Get them at 30. 30 for the group now. Get them at 30. Got 25 online. Need 30. Now get them at 30. Any interest at 30 on that now? Get them at 30 to go. Get them at 30. 30 to go. All in, all done. $30 now. Get them at 30. 30 here. Now 35 to go. 35. All 10 of them now. Get them at 35. 30's bid. 5 to go. Now get them at 35 on that. Any further bidding? $35. Get them at $35. Sold them $30. Bidder number 14004. Lot D. You got 14 of them here. Give me 25 for the group. Get them at 25 on that. $25. Start them at 25. All 14 pieces. 25 on that. Get them at 25. Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. 25. Start them at 25 on that. $25. Anybody want them at 25? You get 14 of them there. Give me $25. 25 for the group to go. Get them at 25. 25. Anybody want to start them at $25? Get them at 25 on that. 25. Anybody want them at $25? Pass on the lot. Lot E, 10 more. Start them at 25 on that. 25 for the transistor radios. Get them at 25. 25, you want them at 25? 30 here. Now 5 to go. Get them at 35. Get them at 35. Who wants them now? Get them at 35. Anybody else want them at 35? 30's online here. 35 to go. Get them at 35. 35. 35 to go. Get them at $35. Any further bidding? 35 on that. Get them at 35. All in, all done now. Get them at $35. 35, now 40. 40 to go. Got my attention there. 40 to go. Get them at 40. Anybody else want them at 40 on that? 40 where? Anybody else want them at 40? I got 35 online. Need 40. 40 to go. Any further bidding at 40 on that now? Get them at 40. Last chance on that. Get them at 40. Sold them $35. Bidder number 14004. Lot 1039. Here we go. The Victorian style 6-room dollhouse with the furniture. What a neat lot that is. What do you got? 300 bid. 25. Now get him at 325. Get him at 350 on that. Get him at 350. Now 375. Get him at 375 on the lot here. Get him at 375 on the dollhouse. 375 bid. 400. Now get him at 4 to go on that. Who'll get 400? 4 to go. Now get him at 400. You want him at 400 on that. Now get him at 4 to go. Bid him at 4. 400. I got 375 online here. Need 4 to go. Get him at 400. Anybody else want him at 400 on that? Get him at 4 to go. Bid him at 4. 4 to go. Get him at 400. Any further bidding? 400 now. Bid him at 4 to go. Get him at 4. 400. All in, all done now. Get him at 4 to go. Bid him at 4. 4 here. And a quarter now. Get him at 425. 425 to go. Get him at 425. 425 bid. 450. 450 to go now. Get him at 450. On the dollhouse now. Get him at 450. Any further bidding at 450 on that now. Get him at 450. 450. Last chance on that now. Get him at 450. Sold him 425. Bidder number 914. Lot 1039A. Got the vintage rocking chair here. Start him at $25 on that. Get him at 25 on the rocking chair now. Get him at 25 on that. Who wants them? 25. Start him at 25 on the chair now. Get him at 25. 25. Any interest at 25 to go? 25. Anybody want him at 25 on that? 25. Need 25 to start. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at 25 on that? 25 right here. Now 30 to go. Get him at 30 for the rocking chair now. Get him at 30. All in, all done. $30. Sold him 25 to bidder number 394. Bidder 394. Lot 1040. Got the tricycle and the scooter. Both pieces. One money on that. Start them at $100. Who wants them now? Get about 100 on that now. Bid about 100 to go. Get about 100. $100. Hope you got your windows rolled up. $100. Anybody want about 100? Start about 100 on that now. Get about 100 to go. Get about 100. 100. Anybody want about 100 on that? Start about $100. What did he give? Give me 50 for the lot to go. Get him at 50 on that. $50 on that. Anybody want him at 50 now? Bid him at 50. $50. Start him at 50 now. Get him at 50. $50. You want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50. 50. Start him at 50 on that. Get him at 50. Both pieces now. Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 on that? Get him at 50. 50 to go. Bid him at 50. Pass on that. Lot 1041. Got the J.C. Higgins ladies bicycle here. Start about $100 on that. Give me 100 for the bicycle now. Get about 100. 100, yes? 100 to go. Get him at 100. You want him at 100 on that? Who started at 100 now? What did he give? Give me $50 on that. Get him at 50 on the bicycle now. Get him at 50 on that. 50 where? Get him at 50. $50. J.C. Higgins 50 here. Now 60 to go on that. Who gives 60 now? Get him at 60 on that now. Get him at 60 to go. Who wants him now? Give me $60 on the bicycle now. Get him at 60. 50's the bid. 60 to go now. Get him at 60. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 60. Sold him 50 to bidder number 915. Lot 1041A. Got the Phone Rich scooter bicycle.
Yeah,
here.
this is actually quite a rare bike. Not only does it have the motor on the front wheel, but it folds in half, so you can put it in the trunk of your car.
There you go. Ride it home tonight on the motorbike scooter bicycle here. What do you got? Start up at 100. $100 on that. Anybody want them at 100? Here now, 10 to go. Get them at 110. Should see hands everywhere on this. Need 110 to go now. Get them at 110. Got 100 here. Need 10 now. Get them at 110 on that. 110 to go now. Get them at 110. Now 120. 120 on the lot to go. Get them at 120. 120. Who else now? Give me 120 on that now. Get them at 120 to go. 120. 120. Anybody else want them at 120 on that now? 120 I got. Now 130. 130. Who else? Give me 130 now. Get them at 130. 130. 130 here. Now 140. 140 on the bicycle now. Get them at 140. 130 is the bid. Need 140 now. Get him at 140 on that. 140 on that now. Get him at 140. Now 150. 150 on that. 150 to go. 150. 140 is the bid. 150 where now? Get him at 150. 150. 150 now. 160 on that now. 160 to go now. Get him at 160. 160. 160 bid. 170 on that now. Get him at 170. 170 where? 170. 170. Anybody want him at 170 on that now? Get him at 170. 170 to go. I've got 160 bid, need 170, now 180. 180 on that now. Get him at 180 to go. Get him at 180, 180, 180 on that now. Get him at 180, 180, now 190 to go on that. 190 now, but at 190, got 180 online, 190, now 2 to go. Get him at $200 on that. 2 to go. Get him at 200. Anybody else want him at 200 now? Get him at 2 to go. Get him at 2 here and a quarter now. Get him at 225. 225 now, but him at 2 and a quarter. 225. 200 bid. 25 to go. Get him at 225. 225. 225. What did I see? 430 down at the corner. This will help you. You got 200, need a quarter to go now. Get him at 225 on that. 225, get him at 250 on that. 250 now. Get him at 250. Anybody else want him at 250? 250 on that now. Get him at 250 and 275 to go. Get him at 275 for the bicycle now. Get him at 275. I got 250. Need 275 on that. Get him at 275. Who else now? Get him at 275. 275. Any further bidding? 275. 275. Last chance on that now. Get him at 275. Sold him 250. Bidder number 912. Lot 1042. Got the old baby stroller walker here. Start him at $80. 80 on that. Who'll give $80 now? Bid him at 80 to go. Get him at 80. $80 now. Get him at 80. Start him at $80. $80. Who wants it? 1950s era here. Get him at 80. $80 on that now. Get him at 80. What did he give? Give me $50 on that. 50. Start him at 50 now. Bid him at 50. $50 on that. Get him at 50 to go. $50. You want him at 50? $50. Who'll give 50 on that now? Get him at 50 to go. Bid him at 50. $50. Anybody want him at 50 on that? Give me 25. Bid him at 25 to go. Get him at 25. $25 on that. Get him at 25 to go. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at 25? Get him at 25 on that now. Get him at 25. 25. 25 to start. Get him at $25. Pass on the lot. Lot 1043. You got the wicker baby stroller here, the perambulator here. Start him at $50. 50 on that for the wicker now. Get him at 50. You want him at 50 on that. 50 where now? Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 on that? Get him at 50 to go. Get him at 50. 50. What did he give? Give me 25 to start. Get him at 25. Get him at 25 on that. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at $25? 25 to start. Get him at 25 on the stroller now. Get him at 25. Pass on the lot. Lot 1044. Got the wood spoke metal rim perambulator here. Start them at 50 on that. 50 where now? Get them at 50. Anybody want them at 50 on that? Start them at 50. Any interest? 50 to go on that. Get them at 50. How much? Give me 25. Give it 25 to go. Get them at 25. Anybody? 25 on that. Get them at 25. 25. Pass on that. Lot 1045, another wicker perambulator here. Start them at $50. $50 on that. Get them at 50. 50. 60 now. Get them at 60. $60 on that. The doll buggy. $60. I got 50. Need 60 on that now. Get them at 60. Anybody else want them at 60 to go on that now? Get them at 60. All in, all done. 60 on that now. Get them at 60. Last chance. Give me $60. Sold them 50. Bidder number 916, lot 1046, got another wood spoke metal rim here at $50 on that for the stroller. 50, start them at 50 on that now, get them at 50. $50 on that, get them at 50. Who wants them? 50, start them at 50 now, get them at 50. 50, where now? Get them at 50. You want them at 50 on that? Give me 25. Get them at 25 to go, get them at 25 now. Get them at 25. 25. Anybody want them at 25 on that? Start them at 25. Any interest? 25 to go, get them at 25. 25. 25. Pass on the lot. Lot 1047, got the painted wicker doll buggy here. Start them at 25. 25 for the buggy now. Get them at 25 on that. Who wants them? 25. Start them at 25 on that. Need 25 on that. Get them at 25. Anybody? 25. Get them at 25 to start now. Get them at 25. 25. Any interest at 25 on that? Get them at $25. 25. Pass on the buggy. Lot 1048, got the children's elephant pull toy here. Take a look. What a neat piece that is. Start them at 100. I got 120 with me. 130 to go now. Get him at 130 for the elephant now. Get him at 130 on that. 130 where now? 130, 140 with me. Now 150, 150. You want him at 150 now. Get him at 150, 150. I got 140 absentee. Need 150 on that now. Get him at 150, 150 on that now. Get him at 150 to go. Get him at 150. You want him at 150? I got 140. Need 150. Any further bidding at 150 on that now. Get him at 150 to go. Get him at 150. All in, all done. 150 now. Get him at 150. Sold him 140, bidder 409, bidder 409. Lot 1049 got the rocking horse with wheels here. What did he give on that? Start him at 200 to go. 200 here, and a quarter to go now. Get him at 225, 2 and a quarter. Get him at 225. Who else now? Get him at 225. I got 200 bid, 25 now. Get him at 225 on that. 225. 225 bid now. 250 to go. Get him at 250 now. Bid him at 250. Who wants him? 250 on that. Get him at 250. Any further bidding at 250 now. Get him at 250 to go. Bid him at 250. 250. All in, all done now. Get him at 250 on that. Get him at 250, 250, 250. Last chance on that now. Get him at 250 to go. Bid him at 250. Sold him 2 and a quarter to bidder number 14017. Was that right? All right. Lot 1050. Another child's riding horse with the wheels here. What did he give on that? Start him at 200, 200, now put him at 2 to go. Start him at $200 on that. Who wants him now? Get him at 2 to go. Put him at 2, 200, $200. On the toy here, get him at 200 on that now. Put him at 2 to go. Get him at 2, 200. Anybody want him at 200 on that? Get him at 2, 200. Where now? Put him at 2, 2 to go. Give me $100. Anybody? 100 to start now. Get him at 100 on that. 100 where? You want him at 100? $100 on that now. Get him at 100 to go. 100 back there. 110 to go. Get him at 110. 10 now. Get him at 110. 110 on that now. Put him at 110. Any further bidding at 110 now. Get him at 110. 110. Anybody else want them at $110? Sold them 100 to bidder 423. 100 to bidder 423. Lot 1051 got the leather holster with the pair of the 45 cap guns here. What did he give on that? 190. How about 200 now? Get him at 2 on that now. Bid him at 2. 2 here and a quarter now. 225 bid 250. 250 for the lot now. Get him at 250. Anybody want him at 250 now? Get him at 250. 250 to go. I got 225 bid. Need 250 on that. Get him at 250. 250 now. Bid him at 250. Who else now? Get him at 250. 250. All in, all done now. Get him at 250 on that. Get him at 250. Sold him 225. Bidder number 918. Lot 1051A. Got the cap and ray guns here. Nice lot there. Start them at 50. Now 60 for the group to go. Get them at 60. 60. All the toy guns here. Get them at $60. Who wants them now? Get them at 60. $60 on that. Now get them at 60 to go. $60. I got 50 online here. Need 60 to go. Get them at 60. I need 60 back here and 70 now. Get them at 70. 70 to go. 70 here now. 80. $80. You want them at 80? 80 to go. Get them at 80. $80 on that now. Get them at 80 to go. Get them at 80. $80. I got 70 in house here. Need 80 to go. Now get them at 80. 80 to go. All in, all done now. I got you at 70 back there. 70 there, 80 to go. Now get him at 80, 80 to go. Now bid him at 80 on that. 80 now, bid him at 80, 80 to go. Get him at 80, $80. Anybody 80 on that now? Get him at 80. 70 I got. 80 now, bid him at 80, 80 to go. Now get him at 80, $80 on that. Any further bidding at 80 now? Get him at 80 to go. Bid him at 80, 80 to go. Get him at 80. All in, all done now. Get him at 80. Sold him 70 to bidder number 423, bidder 423. Lot 1052, the Tudor, true action football game in a box. Lot 25 on that. 25, start him at 25, it'll be 25 to go for the Tudor at 25. It'll be 25 to start now. Get him at 25 on the game to go. Get him at 25 on that. Get him at 25, 25. Need 25 to start. Get him at 25, 25 on that now. Get him at 25 to go. Get him at 25. Pass on that. Lot 1053, the scale model tractors here. Big lot there. What'll you give? 40. Now 5 to 45 on that. Get him at 45 to go. Get him at 45. 45. Who wants him? 45. 40's right here. Need 5 to go. Get him at 45. 45 on that. Get him at 45. Any further bidding at 45 now. Get him at 45 on that. 45 here. Now 50. 50. I got 50. You got 50? 50 here. Now 60. 60 to go now. Bid him at 60. Anybody else want him at 60? For the tractors now, get him at 60 on that. Any further bidding at 60 now, get him at 60, 60 to go. $60 where now, bid him at 60. Sold him $50, bidder number 911. Lot 1054, here we go. The old Texaco toy truck here. What did he give on that? Start him at $25. 25 here, now 30 to go on that. Get him at 30, 30 to go for the truck now. Get him at 30. Who else now? Get him at 30 on that now. Bid him at 30. I got 25 in-house here. Need 30 to go on that. Get him at 30. Any further bidding at 30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Bid him at 30. All in, all done now. Get him at 30. Anybody else want him at 30? Sold him 25 to bidder 419. Bidder 419. Lot 1055. Got the old wood toboggan here. Start him at 25 on that. Here now 30. 30 for the toboggan now. Get him at 30 on that now. Bid him at 30. Who wants him now? Get him at 30 to go now. Bid him at 30. Anybody want him at 30 on that? 30 where now? Get him at 30. Any interest at 30 on that now? Get him at 30. 25 to bid. Now 30 to go on that. All in, all done. 30 on that now. Get him at 30. Last chance on that. Get him at 30. Sold him 25 to bidder number 911. Lot 1056. Got the old wind-up phonograph here at $50. 50. Start him at 50 for the toy now. Get him at 50. Who'll give 50 on that? Get him at 50. $50 now. Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 now? Get him at 50. 50 here and 60 now. Get him at 60. 60 to go. 50's the bid. 60 now. Get him at 60 now. 70 on that. 70 to go. 70 where now? Get him at 70 right here and 80 to go now. Get him at $80. 80 now. Get him at 80. 80 where now? Get him at 80. 80 to go. Now 90. $90 on the phonograph now. Get him at 90. 80's a bid. 90 to go. Get him at 90 on that. Who else now? Give me 90 now. Bid him at 90. 90 and 100 to go now. Bid him at 100 on that. $100 bill now. Get him at 100. Any further bidding at 100 on that now. Get him at 100. 100 here now. 10. 110 to go. Get him at 110. 110. 110. 110 now. Bid him at 110. Who else? Give me 110 on that. 100's the bid. Need 10. 110. Now get him at 110. Any further bidding? 110 on that. Now get him at 110. 110 to go. 110 bid. Now 120. 120 for the phonograph. Give me 120 on that. 120 to go. Any interest now? Give me 120. 120. 120 right here. And 130 now. 130. 130 for the wind up now. Get him at 130. Any further bidding at 130 on that now? Get him at 130. 130. Last chance on that. Get him at 130. Sold him 120 to bidder number 920. Lot 1057. Two of the children's phonographs here. Start them at 50 for both now. Get them at 50. You want them at 50 on that. 50 where now? Get them at 50. Start them at 50. 50 both pieces now. Get them at 50 on that. $50 to go. Get them at 50. Who wants them? Give me $50 on that. Get them at 50. 50 to go. $50. How about 25 for the lot to go? Get them at 25. Two pieces here. $25 now. Get them at 25 on that. 25 to go. Get them at 25. Who wants them? 25 right here. Now 30 to go. Get them at 30. On the lot now. Get them at 30 on that. 30 to go. Any further bidding? 30 now. Get him at 30. All in, all done now. Get him at 30. 30 to go. 30 right here. Now 35. It'll be 35 on that. $35. You want him at 35? 35. It'll be 35. I got 30 on this side. Need 5 to go. Get him at 35. 35. 35 bid. Now 40 to go. You want him at 40? $40. 40 no. Get him at 40. Anybody else want him at 40? Sold him $35 to bidder number 426. Bidder 426. Lot 1058 got the Vanity Fair electric record player here. Start him at $40 on that. Here now 5 at a 45. 45 on the record player now. Get him at 45. Who'll give 45? I got 40 right here. Now 5 to go. Get him at 45. 45. Any further bidding? 45 on that now. Get him at 45. 45. All in, all done now. Get him at 45 to go. $45 hair now. Get him at 45 to go. Get him at 45. Sold him 40 to bidder number 915, lot 1059. Got the plane-shaped puzzle box here. That's kind of unusual. What do you got? Start them at 25. 25. Would have been 25 on that. Now get them at 25. Anybody want them at 25 to go? Get them at 25. Start them at 25 for the puzzle box here. Get them at 25. 25. Need 25 to start on that. Get them at 25. Anybody want them at 25 to go? Get them at 25 for the puzzle box. Now get them at 25. Any interest? $25. Pass on the lot. Lot 1059A. All the automaton wind-up toys here. You get two of them here. One money to go. Start them at $50. 50 on that now. Get them at 50. Who wants them? $50 now. Get them at 50. Both pieces. One money. Get them at 50 on that. Get them at 50. You want them at 50 now. Put them at 50. $50 on that now. Get them at 50. Who wants them? $50. Anybody? 50. Was that a bid? 50 here. 60 to go on that now. Get them at 60 on that. 60 where? Any further bidding at 60 now. Get them at 60. All in, all done now. Get them at 60. 60 to go. Get them at 60. Sold them $50. Bidder 423, is it? 423. Lot number 1059B. Got the old fire engine toy here. Old number 7 here. Give me $100 with the box there at 100. I go. Now get them at $100. Anybody want them at 100 to go now? Bid them at 100. $100. Who wants them now? Give me 100 on that now. Get them at 100 to go. Get them at 100. 100 where? Give me $100. Start them at 100 with the box now. Get them at 100. What did he give? Give me $50 on that. Get them at 50. $50 on that. You want them at 50 to go now. Get them at 50. $50. Anybody want them at 50 now? Bid them at 50. $50. Need 50. Here now 60 to go. Get them at 60. You want them at 60 on that now. Get them at 60. Any interest? At $60 on that now. Get them at 60 to go. Bid them at 60. Any further bidding at 60 now. Get them at 60. All in, all done 60. Sold them 50. Bidder 423, is it? Bidder 423. Lot number 1059C. Here we go. The old Mark's tin litho car showing back there. Take a look at that. A little bigger than it looks in the picture. It's about almost 2 feet long in that. Take a look at that. What did he give? 50. Now 60 on that. Get them at 60 to go. $60 on that now. Bid them at 60. Who wants them? $60 on that now. Get them at 60. Any further bidding at 60 on that now. Get them at 60. 50 bid. 60 to go now. Get them at 60. All in, all done on that now. Get them at 60. Last chance. Give me $60. Sold them $50 to bidder number 919. Lot 1059D. Got the old Snoopy lunchbox with the thermos there. Start them at 25, 30 with me. Now 35 to go. Get them at 35. Get them at 35 here. Now 40. $40. Who wants them? $40 on that. Now get them at 40 to go. Get them at 40. $40. I got 35 in-house. Need 40 to go on that. Get them at 40. Any further bidding at 40 on that now. Get them at 40. For the Snoopy, get them at 40. 40 back here. Now 5. Get them at 45 on that. Get them at 45. Who else now? Get them at 45. Any further bidding at 45 to go. Get them at 45. Last chance on that. Get them at $45. Sold them 40 to bidder 422, is it? Bidder 422. Lot number 1059. Got the Japanese super astronaut robot. What do you got? 50. Bid now 60. 60 for the robot now. Get him at 60 on that. Who wants him? $60 to go now. Get him at 60. On the robot here. Get him at 60. Got 50. Need 60. $60 where now? Get him at 60. Anybody want him at 60? Now get him at 60 to go. $60. Any further bidding? 60 on that now. Get him at 60. $60. Last chance now. Get him at 60. 60 to go. $60. I got 50 online. Need 60. Anybody want him at 60? Sold him 50. Bidder number 922, lot 1059F. 2 of the red case erector sets here. You get them both. One money to go. How about $30? 30. Now 5. At a 35 on there now. 35 to go. Get them at 35. 35 for the erector sets. Get them at $35. I got 30 right here. Now 35 to go. Get them at 35. Who wants them? 35 back here. Now 40. $40. Anybody else want them at 40? Here now 5. At a 45. You want them at 45? 45. 45 bid. 50 to go now. Get them at 50. 50. Now 60. $60 on the erector sets. No. Get them at 60. Anybody want them at 60? 50 bid. 60 where now? Get them at 60. Any further bidding at 60 on that now? Get them at 60. All in, all done now. Get them at 60. Sold them 50, bidder number 9971, lot 1060. You got the contemporary Spider-Man gaming slot machine here. Start them at 100, 190 right here. Now 200 to go. Get them at 2 now. Get them at 2 for the slot. 2 bid, 2 1/4 now. Get them at 225. Get them at 250, 250, 75. Now 300 to go. Get them at 3 1/4 now. Get them at 3 1/4. 350 where? Get them at 350, 350. Anybody 350 on that now? Get them at 350. I got 3 1/4 online. Need 350 to go on that now. Get them at 350, 350. Any further bidding at 350 on that now? Get them at 350. 350, all in, all done. 350 now. Get them at 350. Sold them 325 to bidder number 913, lot 1061, got the contemporary bowling slot machine here. Start up at $100. 100 I got, 110 now, 110 on that now, but at 110 to go, get it at 110. Who wants them? Give me 110 on that. 110 to go now, get it at 110. Any interest at 110 to go, get it at 110. Got 100 bid here, 110 to go now, get it at 110. Any further bid, you got 110 now. Give me 110, 110. Anybody else want them at 110 now, get it at 110, 110. All in, all done, 110 to go. Sold them $100 to bidder number 10497, lot 1061A. Got the electronic dart throwing animated video game here. What do you got? Start them at 100. 110 bid. 20 now. Get him at 120 on that. 120 now. Bid him at 120. 120 for the lot now. Get him at 120. Back here. 130 to go now. Get him at 130 on that. Who'll give 130? 130. Now 140. 140 bid. 150 to go. Get him at 150.
This game does work. It's hanging on the wall, and we've been playing it all week.
You got 140? 150, 160 to go, 160, now 170 to go on that, 170 now, bid at 170 and 180 now, 180 bid, 190 to go on that now, 190, now 200, 2 to go, get him at 200, I got 190 online, need 2 to go, get him at 2 now, bid him at 2 to go, get him at 200, 200 on that, who else now, give me 200 now, bid him at 2 to go, get him at 200, any further bidding at 2 now, get him at 2 to go, 200, last chance on that now, get him at 200 to go, get him at 200, sold him 190, bidder number 9971, lot 1062. Got the old video action cocktail game table here. Start them at $500. 500. Who wants them? 5 to go. Get him at 500 on that. Get him at 5 to go. Start him at 500. You want him at 500? 500 on that. Get him at 5 to go. Get him at 500 on that. Get him at 5 to go. Get him at 5. 500. What did he give? Give me 300 on that. Get him at 3 to go. Get him at 300. You want him at 300 on that. 3 to go. Get him at 300. 300. Anybody want him at 3 to start now? Get him at 300. 300. 300. Pass on the lot. Lot 1063 on the coin-op gypsy fortune teller here. What a beauty that is. Start them at 225. Get him at 250 now. Get him at 250. Who'll give 250 now? Get him at 250. I got 2 1/4 right here now. 250 on that. Get him at 250. 250. Anybody else want him at 250 on that now? Get him at 250. 250. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 250 to go. Get him at 250. 250 here, now 275, get him at 275, now 300, you want him at 3 to go, get him at 300, 300, 300 on that now, get him at 3 to go, I got 275 here, 300, 300 to go, 300 bid, now 325, get him at 3 1/4, 300's in-house, need 325, any further bidding, 325 on that now, get him at 325, all in, all done, 325. Sold him $300, bidder 426, bidder 426, lot 1063A. Got Kramer's Crane, floor model coin-op game here. Start him at $50. Who wants him now? Get him at 50 on the crane game. Get him at $50. 50 on that. Who wants him now? Get him at 50. $50. Need 50 to start on that. Get him at 50 to go. Get him at 50. $50. Any interest at 50 on that now? Need 50 to start. Get him at 50. 50. Anybody want him at 50? Now get him at 50. Start him at 50. $50. Any interest at 50 to go. $50 where? Pass on the lot. Lot 1064. Got the 10-cent gum vending machine on the stand here. Take a look at that. Treat in a box. Start him at $50. 50. Anybody want him at 50 now? Get him at 50. Give me 50 to start on that for the vending machine. $50 now. Put him at 50. Need 50 to start on that. Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 now? Put him at 50. 50 for the machine now. Get him at 50. Who wants him? $50 on that. Get him at 50. $50. Need 50 to start on that. Get him at 50. $50. Anybody want him at 50 to go? 50 bid 60. 60 now. Get him at 60. Any further bidding at 60 on that now? Get him at 60 to go. Bid him at 60. $60. Anybody else want him at 60 to go? Bid him at 60. Sold him 50, bidder 426, is it? Bidder 426. Lot number 1065, got the strength grip tester here. Nice old arcade piece. What do you got? 100 I got, 10 now, get him at 110, 20 to go, get him at 120 with me, 100, I got 120 with me, need 130 now, 130, 40 with me, 150 to go now, I got 150, 160 I've got, 170, 180 here, 190, 190, 200 here, 2 1/4 now, 2 1/4, 250 with me, 275, 3 1/4 with me, now 350 to go, get him at 350, 350, who else now, get him at 350, 350, anybody want him at 350 on that now, get him at 350 to go, get him at 350, 350, I got 3 1/4 with me, now 350 on that, get him at 350, 350, any further bidding at 350 on that now, get him at 350, 350, 350, all in, all done on that now, get him at 350. Sold them 3 1/4, bidder 334, bidder 334. Lot 1066 got the old bumper pool table here at $200 on that. Start them at 2 to go. Get them at $200. Who wants them? 200 for the bumper pool now. Get them at 2 to go. Bid them at $200. Who wants them? 200 on that now. Get them at 2 to go. Bid them at 200. You want them at 200 on that now. Get them at 2 to go. Bid them at 200. Give me $100 for the bumper pool. $100 on that now. Get him at 100 to go. Bid him at 100. You want him at 100 on that now. Get him at 100 for the bumper pool now. Get him at $100. Anybody want him at 100 now? Get him at 100 to go. Bid him at 100. 100. Pass on the lot. Lot 1066A. Got the Bud Light pool table light here. At $50 on that. 50 for the light now. Get him at 50 on that. Who wants them? $50 now. Get him at 50. $50. Start him at 50 for the pool table light now. Get him at 50 on that. $50 for the Bud Light light at $50. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50. Give me 25 to start. Get him at 25. Get him at 30 on that now. Get him at 30. 30 where now? Get him at 30. Anybody want him at 30 on that now? Get him at 30. Got 25. Get him at 30 on that now. Get him at 30. Any further bidding at 30 now? Get him at 30. All in, all done now. Get him at 30. Sold him 25, bidder 426, bidder 426, lot 1067, the Hooters neon sign here. Take a look at that. What do you got? 550 to go now. Get him at 550. 550 now for the Hooters now. Get him at 550. Anybody else want him at 550 on that? Again, should see hands everywhere on this. Need 550 to go. Get him at 550. I got 500. Need 50 now. Get him at 550.
We're told that you cannot buy Hooters equipment that the company orders it all destroyed. So to find any out of their circulation is unusual.
That's right, 550 on that now. Get him at 550. Who wants him now? Get him at 550. I've got 500 bid. Need 50 to go now. Get him at 550. Any further bidding? 550 on that now. Get him at 550 to go. Hard to find piece here. Need 550 on that. Get him at 550. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 550 to go. Bid him at 550. Last chance. Give me 550. Sold him $500 to bidder number 926, lot 1067A. Got the Captain Morgan spiced rum statue here. Nice resin piece here. Start him at 200. Who wants him? 200 to go on that. 2 to go. Get him at 200. You want him at 200 now. Bid him at 2 to go for Captain Morgan here. Get him at $200. Start him at 2 now. Bid him at 2 to go. Get him at $200. 200 now. Get him at 2. What do you give on that? Give me $100. 100 to go. Get him at 100. You want him at 100 now. Bid him at 100 to go for Captain Morgan here. Get him at a $100 bill. $100. Anybody want him at 100 to start now? Get him at 100 on that. 100. Anybody want him at 100? Pass on that. Lot 1067B. Got the light up waterfall light here, well, with the audio in there as well. How about $50? 50. Start him at 50. Now get him at 50 on that. $50 to go. Get him at 50. Start him at 50. You want him at 50 on that? Who wants him? $50 on that. Now get him at 50 to go. Bid him at 50. 50 here. Now 60 to go. 60 on that. Now get him at 60. Who wants him now? Give me $60. I've got 50 right here. Need 60 to go on that. Get him at 60. Any further bidding? $60 now. Bid him at 60. All in, all done on that. Now get him at 60 to go. Bid him at 60. Now $70. Anybody else want him at 70 on that? 60's the bid. 70 to go now. Get him at 70. $70. Anybody else want him at 70 to go? $70. Sold him 60 to bidder number 927. Lot 1068. Got the Vendorama coin out machine here starting at 200. You want him at 2 to go now. Bid him at 2 to go. $200. Start him at 2 now. Get him at 2. Never used this one. Nice new old stock here at 200 to go on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Start him at $200. 200. You want him at 2? 200. 200 on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Bid him at 2. Start him at $200. What do you give? Give me $100 on that. 100 to go now. Bid him at 100. $100. Anybody want him at 100 to go? Again, never been used. New old stock here at a $100 bill. Start him at 100 on that. Who wants him? $100. Now get him at 100 to go. Bid him at 100. 100. Anybody want him at 100 now? Get him at 100 to go. Bid him at 100. Any interest at 100? Pass on that. Lot 1069. Got the pachinko game here. Start him at $50. 50. 90 bid. $100 bill now. Get him at 100 on that. 100 to go. Get him at 100. You want him at 100 now? $100 on that. 100. Who else now? Get him at 100 for pachinko. Get him at 100. 100. Any further bidding at 100 on that? 100 to go. Get him at 100. Sold him $90 to bidder number 928, lot 1070. All the casino poker chips here. Start them at $25. 25. Start them at 25. All the chips now. Get them at 25 on that here now. 30 to go. Get them at 30. 30. Anybody else want them at 30 on that now? Get them at 30. Any further? 30 right here. Now 35. Get them at 35. Get them at 40. $40. 40 now. Get them at 40 on that. Anybody else want them at 40 to go? Get them at 40. Any further bidding at 40 now? Get them at 40. Sold them 35 to bidder 415, is it? Bidder 415. Lot number 1070A. 4 sealed packs of the model playing cards here. Take a look at that. Start them at 110. How about 120 now? Get him at 120. All the cards now. Get him at 120 on that. 120 to go. 120. Now 130. 130 and 140 now. Get him at 140. You want him at 140. 130 bid. Need 140. Now 150. 150 on that now. At 150 bid. 160 to go now. Get him at 160. Anybody else? 160. Now 170. 170 on that. 170 to go. You want him at 170 now. Any interest? 170 now. Get him at 170. I've got 160. Need 170. 170 on that now. Get him at 170. Any further bidding? 170 now. 170. All in, all done now. Get him at 170. Sold him 160. Bidder number 10450. Thank you. Lot 1070B. 2 framed nude portraits here. Both of them, one money. Start them at 25. Get him at 25 on the portraits now. Get him at 25 on that. 25 to go. Get him at 25. Start him at 25 on that. Who wants him? 25 to go. Get him at 25. 25. Need 25 to start on that. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at 25 to go? Get him at 25. Need 25. Anybody want him at 25 on that? 25 to start. $25. 25 here. Now 30 to go on that now. 30. $30. Any further bidding at 30 now? $30. All in, all done. 30. Sold him 25. The bidder 426 is a bidder 426. Lot number 1071. Here we go. The oak back bar for the saloon barber ice cream candy. Beautiful piece there. Take a look at that. What do you got? 1,000 I got. 1,100 now. Get him at 1,100. 1,100 now. Bid him at 11 to go. Get him at $1,100. Need 1,100. Got 1,000. Need 1,100 here. Now 12 to go. Get him at $1,200. 12 here. Now $1,300. 1,300 on that. Get him at 1,300 now. Bid him at 13. 13 I've got. Now 1,400. And 15 to go. Get him at 1,500. Beautiful piece there. 1,500. 15 to go. Again, should see hands everywhere on this one. 15 to go. You want him at 1,500? 14's the bid. 1,500. Now 16 to go. Who else now? Give me 1,600 on that. 1,600 to go. Get him at 16. 15's the phone. 1,600 now. Get him at 16 to go. 1,600 where? 16 back here. 1,700. 17 now. Get him at 17 on that. 17. Either one of you. Give me 17. I got 17 here. Need 18. Either one of you. $1,800. 1,800. 1,800. 18 on that now. 18 right here. 1,900 to go. Get him at 19. You're out. 1,900. 19. Who else now? Get him at 1,900. 1,800 is the phone. Need 1,900. 19. Now 2,000 to go. Get him at 2,000 on that. $2,000. Anybody else want him at 2,000 now? Bid him at 2,000 bid. 2,100 now. Get him at 21 to go. 2,100 on that. Give me 2,100 now. Bid him at 21 to go. Get him at 2,100. 2,000's on the phone. Need 2,100 now. Bid him at 21 to go. Get him at 2,100. 2,100. Any further bidding at 2,100 now. Get him at 21 on that. $2,100. All in, all done. 2,100. Last chance on that. 2,100 here. Now 2,200 to go. Get him at 2,200. 22 on that. You want him at 2,200? 2,200. I got 2,100 online. Need 22 to go. 22 is bid. Now 2,300 to go. 2,300 on that. You want them at 2,300? 23 to go. Get them at 2,300. Anybody else? Jump right in. $2,300. 2,300. 2,200 is the phone. 2,300. Any further bidding at 2,300 on that? 23 to go. All in, all done. 2,300. 2,300. Last chance. Give me $2,300. Sold them 2,200 to the phone. Bidder number 50 is your bidder. Lot 1071A got the, just missed it, huh? Oh, man. Internet bidders, please, we're trying to move along pretty quick here, so please speed up the bidding a little bit. Internet bidder just missed out on that one. Lot 1071A on the shaving mug here. Give me $50 on that. 50, 50, 60 to go on that now. Get him at 60. 60, who wants him now? Get him at 60. $60 on that. Anybody else want him at 60 on that? 50 bid, 60 to go now. Get him at 60. Anybody want him at 60 on that now? Get him at 60. Who else? $60. Any interest? 60 to go. Get him at 60. Sold him 50 to bidder number 929, 1071B. Another one here. Start him at 50. Now 60. 60 for the mug. Now get him at 60. Back here. And 70 to go. 70 where now? 70 here. 80 to go. You want him at 80? 80 bid. Now 90. $90. Give me 90 for the mug. Now get him at 90 on that. $90. Anybody else want him at 90? 80's in-house. Need 90 on that. Now get him at 90 to go. Bid him at 90. All in, all done. Now get him at 90 on that. Bid him at 90. Sold him 80, bidder 416, 80 to bidder 416. Lot 1071C, got the antique lovers barbershop shaving mug here. Start him at 50. $50 on that. You want him at 50 now, bid him at 50. Anybody want him at 50? Start him at 50 for the mug now. Get him at 50 on that. Who wants him? $50 on that. Get him at 50. $50. Need 50 to start on that. Get him at 50 to go. Bid him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50 to go. Bid him at 50. We'll drop it once. Give me 25. Anybody? 25 to start on that. Get him at 25. 25 for the mug now. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at 25 on that? Get him at 25 to go. Pass on that. Lot 1071D, got another one here. Start him at 50. 70 right here. Now 80 to go. Get him at 80 on that. Who give $80? Anybody want him at 80 on that now? Get him at 80. $80 where? Get him at 80. 70 is the bid. $80 on that now. Get him at 80 to go. Anybody else want him at 80 on that now? Bid him at 80. 70 bid. 80 to go. Get him at 80. Haul in, all done on that now. Get him at 80. 80 to go. Sold him 70 to bidder number 930. 1071E, got another one here. Start him at 20. Now 35 to go. Get him at 35. Get him at 35 on the mug. 35 to go. Get him at 35. 30's the bid. 5 to go. Get him at 35 on that. 35 where? Get him at 35. 35, is that a bid? 35 back here. Now 40. 40 to go on that now. Get him at 40. 40 and 5. Get him at 45 for the mug. You want him at 45. 45 here and 50 to go. Now get 50 here. $60. 60 on the mug. Now get him at 60. No, get him at 60. Anybody else want him at 60 on that now? Get him at 60. 50's online. 60 to go. Any further bidding at 60? Sold him 50. Bidder number 930. Lot F. Got another one here. Start him at 80. 80 for the mug now. Get him at 80 on that. Who wants him? $80 on that. Get him at 80. 80 to go now. Bid him at 80. Back here. And 90 where? Get him at 90. $90. Anybody else want him at 90 to go now? Bid him at 90 for the mug now. Get him at 90. 80's on in-house here. Need 90 to go now. Bid him at 90 on that. 90 to go. Get him at 90. Any interest? At 90 on that now. Get him at 90. $90. All in, all done. 90 now. Bid him at 90. Sold him 80, bidder 416, 80 to bidder 416. Lot 1071G, got another mug here, start him at $70. 70, bid 80 to go. Now get him at 80. 80 where? Who wants him? $80 on that. Get him at 80. I've got 70, need 80. $80 on the mug now. Get him at 80 on that now. Bid him at 80. 80 to go. 70 bid, $80. Now get him at 80. Any interest? $80 on that now. Get him at 80 to go. Bid him at 80. Haul in, all done. 80 on that now. Get him at 80. Sold him 70 to bidder number 930. Lot 1072. Got the barbershop mug rack with the cabinet. Nice old oak piece here. Take a look at that. What do you got? 550 to go. Now get him at 550. Who wants him? 550. Now 6 to go. Get him at 600 for the cabinet. Now get him at $600 on that. 6 bid. 50. 650. Want him at 650. Now 700. 700 to go. Now get him at 700 on that. Who gives 700? 7 to go. 700 here. Now 750. 750. 750 bid. 800 now. Get him at 8 to go on that. $800. Hand him 800 here. Now 850 to go. Get him at 850. 850 I've got. Now 900 to go. Get him at 900 on the cabinet now. 900 bid. 950. Want him at 950. 950 for the cup piece. Now get him at 950. 950. Now 1,000 to go. Give me $1,000 on that. You want him at 1,000? Not 1,000. I got $1,100. Now get him at 1,100. 11 to go. 11 is bid. Now $1,200 on that. Now 12 to go. Get him at 1,200. 1,200 bid. 1,300. 1,300 on the cabinet now. Get him at 1,300 on that. No, 1,300. Anybody else want him at 13 to go? I got 1,200 online. 1,300 to go. Get him at 1,300. Any further bidding? 1,300 on that now. Get him at 1,300 to go. Sold him $1,200. Bidder number 931. Lot 1072A. Got 10 of the hand-painted mugs here. Start them at $70 for the whole bunch. Start them at 70 for the mugs. Now get them at 70 on that. Who wants them? $70. Now start them at 70 for the whole lot now. Get them at 70 to go. $70. You want them at 70 on that now. Get them at 70 to go. 70 where? Give me $50 for the whole bunch now. Get them at 50. $50 on that. Who wants them? 50 for the whole lot now. Get them at $50. $50 on that. Anybody want them at 50? Now get them at 50 to go. But at 50. 50 I got. Now 60 on that. 60 to go. Get them at 60. Any further bidding at 60 on that now. Get them at 60. Sold him 50, bidder 423, bidder 423. Lot 1072B, 10 more. Start him at 70. 70 here, and 80 to go. Now get him at 80 on that. 80. Who wants him? 80 to go on that now. Get him at 80. $80. Anybody else want him at 80 on that now? 80 to go. All 10 of them now. Give me $80. I got 70. Need 80. $80. Who else now? Get him at 80 on that. 80 to go. Get him at 80. 80 right here, and 90 now. Get him at 90 to go. 90 here, and $100 bill. Get him at 100. 100. Anybody want him at 100 on that? 100 to go. Get him at 100. All in, all done. 100 to go. Now get him at 100. Sold him $90. Bidder number 930. 1072C. 11 more. Start them at 80. 80. Now 90. $90 for the lot to go here. $90. Who wants them now? Give me $90 on that now. Get him at 90 to go. Bid him at 90. 90 to go. $90 where? Get him at 90. I've got 80 online here. Need 90. Now bid him at 90. 90 to go. Any further bidding? 90 now. Get him at 90 to go on that now. Bid him at 90. All in, all done. $90 for the mugs now. Get him at 90. Last chance. $90. Sold him $80 to bidder number 930-1072D, 2 more here. How about 25 on the lot? 25, it would have been 25, started with 20. I got 25 here. You want them at 30 there, now 5. It would have been 35, 35, 35, and $40. 40 there, now 45, 45, 45 to go. Get them at 45. I got 40 in the middle, 45 here, now 50, $50, 50 bid, now $60. 60 on that now, get them at 60. Who else now? Get them at 60, $60. I got 50 right here, need 60, $60. Any further bidding at 60 on that now, get them at 60. 60, yes? 60, now 70. $70, you want them at 70? 70 bid, now 80. 80 to go, 80, you're done. 80 to go, bid them at 80. Last chance, $80. Sold them 70, bidder 416, 70 to bidder 416. Lot 1073. Got 3 of the barbershop bottles here. All 3 won money. Start them at 50. 50. Here now 60. $60. Anybody? 60's here. 70 to go now. But if it's 70, anybody else? Want them at 70 on that now. Get them at 70 to go. Got 60 on this side. 70's here. 80 to go. 80 bid. Now 90. $90. 90 for all 3 to go. Get them at 90 on that now. But if it's 90 to go. 90 where? Who wants them? 90 to go. I've got 90 here. Now $100 bill. Get them at 100. 100. 100 on that. 100 bid. 10 to go. Get them at 110 on that. 110 now. But if it's 110. Who else now? Get them at 110. Got 100 in-house. Need 10 to go now. Get him at 110, 110. Any further bidding at 110 on that now. Get him at 110 to go. Bid him at 110. Last chance, 110. Sold him $100, bidder 414. 100 to bidder 414. Lot 1073A. 3 more mugs here. Start him at $50. 80 bid. Now 90 for the lot. Get him at 90 on that. 90 where? Who wants him? 90 to go. Now bid him at 90. $90 on that. Get him at 90. 80 bid. 90 to go. $90 on the mugs. Now get him at 90. Any further bidding at 90 on that now. Get him at 90 to go. Bid him at $90. 90 to go. Anybody else? Want him at 90. Sold him $80. Bidder number 930-1073B. Got 2 more. How about 25 on that? 35 bid. Now 40 for the lot. 40 here. Now 5 at a 45 on that. 45. Now 50. $50 bid. 60 to go. 60 on that now. Get him at 60. Who wants him at 60 now? Get him at 60. 50's in-house. 60 to go on that now. Get him at 60. Who else now? Get him at 60. $60. Anybody else want him at 60 on that? Get him at 60. 60 to go. $60. Last chance. Give me 60. Sold him 50 to bidder 416. 50 to bidder 416. Lot 1073C. Got 2 more. Start him at $25. 25 in-house, now 30 on that. 30 here, now 35, and 40 to go. You want them at 40? 40 to go now, get them at 40. 40 bid, 45, now 50. $50 on that, give me 50 to go. 50 bid, now 60, 60's there. 70 to go now, get them at 70 on that. 70, now $80. 80 to go, get them at 80. $80 on that now, but at 80 to go. $80, I got 70 on this side, need 80 to go. 80 bid, now $90. 90 to go, 90 there. Now 100 to go, $100 bill. You want them at 100? For both now, get them at $100. 100, 1 bid, now 10, 110 to go, get him at 110. 110 to go, get him at 110. 110, 110, no, 110 on that. Any further bidding? 110 now, get him at 110. 10 bid, now 120. 120, want him at 120. 120 to go on that. 120, both pieces now, get him at 120. 120, 120 bid, now 130 to go, get him at 130. 130, no, you're out, get him at 130. Any further bidding? 130 to go, 130. Sold him 120 to bidder 414. Bidder 414. Lot D, got 2 more of them here. Start him at $25. 25, would have been 30 now. 30, 30 here. 5 at a 35 now. Get him at 35 and $40. You want him at 40 there? 5 to go. Get him at 45 on that. 45 bid 50. $50 now. 50 bid. 60 to go. $60. 60 here and $70 now. Get him at 70 for both. 70 there. 80 now. But if at 80, 80 to go for 2 pieces now. Get him at 80. $80 on that. 70's in house. Need 80 to go. Get him at 80. $80. Any further bidding at 80 on that now. Get him at 80. $80. All in, all done. 80 now. Get him at 80. Sold him 70. Bidder 416. 70 to bidder 416. Lot 1074 on the trolley car fare ticket box here. What do you got? 100 bid. Give me 110 on that. 110. 110. Anybody? 110 here. Now 120 to go. Get him at 120. 120. Now 130. And 140 for the ticket box. 140 bid. 150. Now 160. 160 on the ticket box now. Get him at 160. 160. 150's in-house. 160 to go now. Get him at 160. 160 on that now. Get him at 160. Anybody else? 160 now. Get him at 160. 160. All in, all done on that. 160 now. Get him at 160. 160. Last chance. 160. Sold him 150. Bidder 414. Bidder 414. Lot 1075. Got the Sparkle Globe Gumball machine. What do you got? 50. Start him at 50 for the gumball machine. $50 on that. Who give $50 now? Bid him at 50. Start him at 50 on that now. Get him at 50 to go. Bid him at 50. $50. Anybody 50 on that now? Get him at 50. What do you give on that?
This is actually a very unusual globe on this piece here.
25. Anybody want him at 25 on that? Get him at 25 here. And 30 to go on that now. Get him at 30. 30 where? Anybody else want him at 30? Got 25. 30 there. Now 5. Get him at 35 now. Get him at 35. $40. You want him at 40? 40 on that. Get him at 40. No. Get him at 40. $40. Anybody else? 40. I got 30. 45 right here. Now 50. Either one. 50 to go. Get him at 50. You want him at 50? $50 on that now. Get him at 50. I got 45 here. Need 50. $50. Anybody else want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50. Last chance. Get him at 50. Sold him $45. Bidder number 915, lot 1076. A couple of contemporary Gumball machines on the stand here. What do you get? You get them both. 50 bid, now 60 for both. Now get him at $60 on that. Who wants them? $60. Now get him at 60 to go, bid him at 60. 50's the bid, 60 now, $70. Anybody else want him at 70 here? 80 to go now, bid him at 80. $80 now, get him at 80 right here. Now $90 on that. Get him at 90, $90. Anybody else want him at 90 now? Bid him at 90, 90 here. $100 bill. Get him at 100. 100 on that now. Get him at 100, 100. Any further bidding at 100 now. 100 there. 10 now. Get him at 110. 110 to go. Get him at 110. 110 on that now. Get him at 110. 110 here and 120 now. Bid him at 120. 120 to go. 120 where? I've got 110 online. Need 120. 120. Any further bidding at 120 right here. Now 130 to go. 130. Who else? Give me 130 on that. 130 for both now. Get him at 130. 130. Any further bidding? 130 on that now. Get him at 130. 130. Last chance. 130 right here. Now 140 to go. 140. Who else now? Get him at 140. 140. Any further bidding at 140 on that now. Get him at 140. 140. All in, all done now. Get him at 140. 140 I got. Now 150. 150 for the Gumball machines now. Get him at 150. 150. Two of them here. Get him at 150. Anybody else want them at 150? Sold at 140. Bidder number 933, lot 1077. Got this floor standing vending machine here. Start him at $100. 100 there. 10 now. Get him at 110 on that. 110. Who wants him? 110 to go. Get him at 110. 110. 110 here. 120 now. Get him at 120. 120. Who wants him? 120 on that now. Get him at 120. 120. Got 110 in house. Need 120. Any further bidding at 120 on that now. Get him at 120. 120. All in, all done now. Get him at 120 on that. 120 to go. 120, now 130. Want him at 130? 130, 140 to go, 140. For the vending machine now, get him at 140 on that, 140, 140. Any further bidding on that now? Get him at 140. Last chance, 140. Sold at 130, bidder 426. 130 to bidder 426. Lot 1078. Got the drugstore coin op scale here. Give me $100 on that. 100. 110 I got. 120 for the scale now. Get him at 120 on that. 120. 120. 130 now. 130. Who wants him? 130 on that now. Get him at 130. 130. 140. 140 and 150 now. Get him at 150. 150. Where now? Get him at 150. 150. 160. 160. Give me 160 on that. Anybody else want him at 160? 160 to go. Now get him at 160. Got 150 online here. Need 160. 160. Who else? Give me 160. 160 bid. 170 on that now. Get him at 170. Any further bidding at 170 on that now. 170 now. 180. 180. No. Get him at 180. Any interest at 180 on that now. Get him at 180. 170 bid. 180 to go. All in, all done now. Get him at 180. Sold at 170 to bidder number 908, lot 1079. Got the embroidered piano seat here. Give me $100 on that. 100 now, 10. 110 for the seat, 10 there, and 120. 120. Who wants them? 120 on that now. Get him at 120. 120. 120. Any further bidding at 120. Now 130 to go on that now. Get him at 130 on the stool. 130. Any further bidding at 130 now. Get him at 130. 130. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 130. 130. Sold at 120 to bidder 408. Bidder 408. Lot 1080. Here we go. The Biedermeyer writing cabinet. Beautiful piece there. What do you got? $1,000 on that. Give me $1,000 for the writing cabinet now. $1,000 to go now. Bid him at $1,000. $1,000 for the Biedermeyer now. Get him at $1,000 on that. Need $1,000 to start here. Get him at $1,000 on that now. Bid him at $1,000. Anybody want him at $1,000 on that? $1,000 to go. Need $1,000. $1,000 to start. Get him at $1,000. Any interest at $1,000 on that? $1,000 to start. $1,000. Pass on that. Lot number 1081. Got the curved glass wood countertop display. Give me $200. 200. Start him at 2 here and a quarter to go. Get him at 2 1/4 now. Get him at 225 on the cabinet. 225. Get him at 2 1/4 here now. 250. 250 and 275. Get him at 275 on the case now. Get him at 275. Who wants him? 275. I got 250 bid now. 275. Get him at 275 on that. Who'll give 275? Get him at 275. Any interest now? Get him at 275. All in, all done. 275. 275. Any further bidding now? Give me 275 on that. Beautiful piece here. 275. Anybody else? 275. Sold them 250 to bidder number 10763, lot 1082. Got the old dental cabinet here. Start up at 1,000. 1,000, I got 11. 1,200 with me. You need 1,300 now. Get him at 1,300. 1,300 now. Get him at 13 on that now. Get him at 13. Who else now? Give me 1,300. I got 1,200 absentee. Need 1,300 now. Get him at 1,300 on that. Any interest at $1,300 now. Get him at 1,300. Here now, 14. 14 to go. Get him at 1,400. $1,400 on the cabinet now. Get him at 1,400. 1,300's online. Need 1,400 now. Get him at 14 to go on that. 1,400 where? Any further bidding? 1,400 now. Get him at 14 on that. $1,400. 1,400. Any further bidding at 1,400 now? Get him at 1,400. Last chance. Give me $1,400. Sold him 1,300. Bidder number 937, 1083. Got another display case here. Start him at 200 on that. 2 bid, 2 1/4 now. Get him at 225. Get him at 2 1/4 now. 225 now. Get him at 225. Who wants him? 225 on that. Get him at 2 1/4 now. Get him at 225. 225. Get him at 250 now. For the case now, get him at 250. 250. Got 2 1/4 online here now. 250. 250. Any further bidding at 250 on that now? Get him at 250. 250. 250. Any further bidding? 250 now. Get him at 250. Any interest now? Give me 250 on that. 250. Sold them. You beat me. 250. Now 275 on that. Get him at 275. 275 on that. Now get him at 275. For the display case, 275. Any interest now? Get him at 275 on that. 275. Get him at 275. All in, all done. 275 on that. Last chance. Give me 275. Sold them 250. Bidder number 908, lot 1084. Got the Franklin Baby Grand Player Piano here. Start them at $100 on that. Give me 100 to go. Give me 100 to go for the player piano now. $100. Who wants them? $100 on that now. Get them at 100 to go. Bid them at 100. $100. Anybody want them at 100 now? Get them at 100. 100. 100. Need 100 now. Get them at 100 on that now. 100 to go. Any interest at 100 on that? Need 100 to start. 100. 100. Anybody want them at 100 now? Get them at 100 to go. Bid them at 100. Pass on that. Lot number 1085. Got the Victorian coat rack here with the spice cabinet, 2 pieces, 1 money. Start them at $70. 70, 90. I got 100 to go now. Bid them at 100. Who wants them? Give me $100 here and 10 now. Get them at 110. 110 now. 120. 120 for both pieces now. Get them at 120. 120 on that. 120. Who wants them now? Get them at 120. 120 to go now. Get them at 120. 120. Any interest at 120 on that now? Get them at 120 to go. 120. Any further bidding? 120 now. Bid them at 120. 120 to go. Get them at 120. 120. All in, all done now. Get him at 120. Sold him $110 to bidder number 13899. Lot 1086. Got the dry sink and mirror here. Nice old oak piece. Start him at $50. 50. Anybody want him at 50 to go on that now? Get him at 50. $50 now. Put him at 50. 50 to go now. Get him at 50. $50. Start him at 50 now. Get him at 50 on that. $50 here now. Get him at 50. Who wants him? $50. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50. The dry sink and mirror. $50 on that. You want him at 50? $50. Give me 25. Get him at 25 to go. Get him at $25. 25 on that. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at $25? Pass. You beat me. I got 25 here. Now 30 to go on that. Get him at 30 on that. 30 where now? Get him at 30. $30. Anybody else want him at 30? 30 to go. All in, all done now. Get him at 30. Sold him 25 to bidder number 908. Lot 1087. Got the Burlwood wardrobe here. Take a look at that. Big, beautiful piece. Start him at $500. 500. You want him at 5 to go? Get him at 500. Anybody? Start him at 5 to go on that. Get him at 500. Anybody want him at 5 to go? Get him at 500. $500 now. Get him at 5. Any interest at 500 now? Get him at 5 to go. Get him at 5. What did he give on that? Give me 300 now. Get him at 3. 300. 300 on that now. Put him at 3 to go. Get him at 300. Anybody want him at 3? Start him at 300 now. Get him at 3 to go. Put him at 3. 300. You want him at 3 on that. Need 3 to start on this. Get him at 300. 300. Anybody want him at 300? 300 I got. Now 3 1/4. 3 1/4 now. Get him at 3. 100. Is that a bid? 100. Anybody want him at 100 on that now? Get him at 100 to go. 100. Who wants him? $100. 100 here. Now 10 to go. Get him at 110 on that. 110 to go now. Get him at 110. Now 120. 120 on that. Get him at 120. 120. Anybody 120 on that now? Get him at 120. 120. Got 110. Now 120 to go. Get him at 120. 120. Any further bidding at 120. 120. I got 110 in house. 120. Any further bidding at 120. Sold at 110. Bidder 426. Bidder 426. Lot 1088. You had 100, right? All right, let's move on here. 1088 here. We got the carved double bifold screen with the floral and bird decoration on there. All set? All right, here we go with the folding screen here. Start them at 400 on that now. Get them at 4 to go. Bid them at 4. 400 for the screen now. Get them at 4 to go. Bid them at 4. Who wants them? 400 on that now. Get them at 4 to go. Give me $200. Anybody want them at 2 to start now? Get them at 2 for the screen now. Get them at $200. 200. Anybody want them at 2 now? Bid them at 2 to go. Get them at 2. $200. 200 on that now. Bid them at 2 to go. Get them at 2. 200. What do you give on that? Get them at 2. 2 to go. Get them at 200. Give me $100. Anybody want them at 100 there? 10 to go now. Get them at 110. 110 to go now. Get him at 110, 110. Anybody else? 110 I got. Now 120. Want him at 120, 120, 120 on that. No, get him at 120, 120 on that now. Get him at 120. I got 110 online here. Need 120 to go. Get him at 120. Yes, now 130 on that now. 130. Who else now? Get him at 130, 130. Anybody? 130. Now 140. Want him at 140, 140. No, 140 for the screen now. Get him at 140 on that. 140 to go now. Get him at 140. I got 130 right here. Need 140 on that now. Get him at 140, 140. 140 now, get him at 140. Any further bidding at 140 now, get him at 140. All in, all done now, get him at 140 to go, get him at 140. Sold at 130, bidder number 908, lot 1088A. Got the room divider here on the screen to go. Start him at $50 on that. 50 now 60. $60 on that now. Get him at 60. $60. Anybody want him at 60 now? Get him at 60. 50 is the bid. Need 60 on that now. Get him at 60 to go. $60 where now? Get him at 60. 60 on that now. Get him at 60. Any further bidding? 60 on that now. Get him at 60 to go. Get him at 60. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 60. Sold him 50. Bidder number 939, lot 1089, 8 of the soda fountain chairs here. Take a look for all 8 of them. Start them at $100. 100 on that now. Get them at 100 to go. Big lot there. Get them at $100 now. Get them at 100 to go. Get them at 100. Who wants them? $100 on that now. Get them at 100 for the whole lot now. Get them at 100 to go. Get them at 100. Anybody want to start them at 100 to go now? Get them at 100 on that now. Bid them at 100. What do you give? How about $50 on the lot to go? Get them at 50. $50 on that 50 bid. Now 60 for all of them now. Get them at 60. $60 on that now. Get them at 60 to go. Anybody else want them at 60? I got 50 right here. Now 60. $60 on that. Any further bidding at 60 now? Get them at 60. 50's online. 60 to go now. Get them at 60. All in, all done on that now. Get them at 60. Sold them $50 to bidder number 908. Who's on the phone here? There you go. Lot 1089A. Got 6 of the soda fountain bar stools here. Nice lot there. Take a look at that. What do you got? 225. It'll be 250 for the lot now. 250 here. 75. It'll be 275 on that now. Get him at 275. 275. Now 3. I got 275. 300's in house. Now 3 1/4 to go. Get 3 1/4 now. 350. 350. 375. 375. Now 400 to go. Get him at 4. 400. 4 bid. 425. 425 on that now. Get him at 425. 4 1/4. Now get him at 425. I got 400 in house. 425 to go. Get him at 425 on that. 425. You want him at 425? Get him at 450. 450 and 475 to go. Get him at 475 on that. You want him at 475. I got 450 in house. 475 is the phone. Now 500. 5 bid. 50 to go. Get him at 550 on that. 550 now. Get him at 550 on that. Get him at 550. 550. Now 600 for the lot. Now 600 bid. And 650 to go. Get him at 650 on that. You want him at 650. 650 for all of them now. 650 and 700 to go. Get him at 700. 700 bid. 750 now. Get him at 750. For all 6 of them now. Get them at 750, 750, 800 now. Get them at 8, $800. You want them at 8 to go? Get them at 8, 8 bid, 850 now. Get them at 850 on that, 850 to go. 850. You want them at 850? I got 850 there. Now 900 to go. Get them at 900 for the lot now. 900, 900. No, get them at 900. I got 850 on the phone here. Need 900 now. Get them at 9 to go. Get them at 9. Any further bidding at 900 now. Get them at 9 to go. All in, all done. 900, 900. Last chance on that. Get them at $900. Sold him 850. Phone bidder number 70. Bidder 70. Lot 1090. Got the wicker T card here on wheels. How about 150 for the wicker now? Get him at 150. 150. Start him at 150 on the wicker to go now. Get him at 150 on that. 150 to go now. Get him at 150. 150. How about $100? Give me $100 for the T card now. Get him at 100 to go on that. $100. Anybody want him at 100 on that now? Get him at 100 to go. Get him at 100. 100 on that now. Get him at 100. 100. Anybody want him at 100? Pass on that. Lot 1091, got the wicker rocking chair here. $50 on that. 50 for the chair now. Get him at 50 on that. 50. Who wants them? $50 on that now. Get him at 50. $50. Anybody want him at 50? 50. Start him at 50. Anybody want him at 50? Pass on that. Lot 1092, got the wicker crib with the canopy. $100 on that. 100 here, 10 to go. Get him at 110 now. 110. 110. You want him at 110 on that now. Get him at 110 to go. 110. Who else now? Give me 110. Got 100. Need 10 to go. Get him at 110 on that now. Get him at 110. 110. Any further bidding at 110 now. Get him at 110 to go. Get him at 110. 110. Sold him $100. The bidder number 929. Lot 1093. Got the tufted couch. Sofa here.
This we took out of a sweet old lady's house in the city of Chicago, little Italian woman who had it covered in plastic from the day she bought it, never sat on the upholstery, so it's been covered until we took the plastic off.
You should have never taken that off. That's a bad omen, Randy. Lot 10, you're not Italian, are you? 1093 on the tufted couch sofa again. Beautiful piece. Randy gave you the backstory. Give me $100 on that. 100. Anybody want him at 100 for the couch now? Get him at $100 on that. 100 to go. Get him at 100 on that. $100. Anybody start him at 100 to go? Get him at 100. Anybody want him at 100 on that now? Get him at 100 to go. Get him at 100. 100. 100. Pass on that. Lot 1094, the oak counter showcase here. Give me 100 on the showcase now. $100 on that. 100 now. Get him at 100. You want 100 here. 10 now. Get him at 110. 110 now. 20 to go. Get him at 120. 120. And 120 here. Now 130 and 140 to go. 140 bid. 150 here. 160. 170. 170. 170. 180 on that now. Get him at 180. Now 190. 190. 190 there. 2 to go now. Get him at 200. 200. 2 and a quarter. Now get him at 225. Get him at 2 and a quarter. 250 right here. Now 275 on that. 275. Get him at 275 to go. 275. Any further bidding? 275 on that. Get him at 275. I got 250 online here. 275 to go. Get him at 275. Anybody else want him at 275 to go? Get him at 275. Sold him 250. Bidder number 911, lot 1095. Got the display case here with the red crackle paint. Start him at 150. 150. Bid 160 on that now. Get him at 160. 160 to go. Get him at 160. 160. Anybody else want him at 160? Got 160. Yes. 170 on that now. 170 to go now. Get him at 170. Anybody else want him at 170? Got 160 in house here. Need 170 to go now. Get him at 170 on that. 170. 180 now. Get him at 180. Want him at 180. 180 for the case now. Get him at 180. 170's online. 180 to go. Get him at 180. Any further bidding at 180 on that now. 180 to go. 180. Last chance on that. Give me 180. Sold him 170. Bidder number 924. Lot 1096. The tobacco cabinet here at $200. 200. 225 I got. Now 250. 250 for the lot now. Get him at 250 on that. 250 to go. Get him at 250 right here. Now 275 on that. Who wants them? 275. Get him at 275 now. 275. Get him at 275. Any further bidding? 275 on that now. 275. 275 right here. Now 3 to go. Get him at $300. 300. Any further bidding at 300 now. Get him at 3 to go. Bid him at 3. 300 I got. Now 3 and a quarter. 325 on the cabinet now. Get him at 325. Any further bidding? 325 on that now. Get him at 325. I got 300 online. 325 to go now. Get him at 325. Any further bidding? At 325 to go now. Get him at 325.
If you can't tell online, this cabinet has way more style than most of the tobacco cabinets. It's just got extra, decoration on the front of it. It's really a very interesting piece.
It is a beautiful piece. And I've got 300 online.
And it has all the doors with it.
All the doors come with it. And I got 300. Need a quarter to go. Get him at 3 and a quarter on that now. 325 to go. Get him at 3 and a quarter. 3 and a quarter. Now 350. 350 on that now. 350 for the tobacco cabinet. 350. Anybody else? 350 right here. Now 375. Get him at 375 on that. Anybody else? Want him at 375. Get him at 375. 350's online. 375 to go. Now get him at 375. All in, all done. Now get him at 375. Sold him 350. Bidder number 941. Lot 1096A. Got the cigar store counter bust here. Native American. And, well, what do you got? 150. Need 160 for the lot now. Get him at 160 for the bust here. Get him at 160. 160. Who wants him? 160. 160 here and 170 to go. 170. 170 for the lot now. Get him at 170. Who wants him? 170. 160 is the phone. 170 to go now. Get him at 170. Anybody else? 170 on that now. Get him at 170 on that. 170. Any further bidding at 170 on that now. Get him at 170 to go. 170.
You know, I don't want to keep butting in, and I'm sorry, Greg, but you know, they make reproductions of these. And all three of these are the real deal. They're not repros. They came out of an estate in Woodstock, Illinois.
There you go. And I've got 160 on the phone. Need 170. Now 170 on that now. 170 to go. Now get him at 170. 160 is the phone. 170 to go. Now get him at 170 on that. 170 on that. Now get him at 170 to go. Anybody else want him at 170? 160 is the phone. Need 170. All in, all done. 170 now. Get him at 170. Last chance. Get him at 170. Sold him 160. Bidder number. Bidder 50, lot 1096B. Got another one here. And again, these are all original here, not the reproductions. Start them at 170 I got. Give me 180 on that now. Get him at 180. Want him at 180. Right here, 190. I got 190 in-house. Need 2 to go. Get him at 200. $200 now. Get him at 200 here. 2 1/4 now. Get him at 225. 225 I got now. 250. 250. 275. Get him at 275 on that now. 275. Who else now? Get him at 275. 250's online. 275 to go. Now get him at 275. 275 is the phone. Now 300 to go. Get him at 3. 300 on that. 3 I got. 3 1/4. Want him at 3 1/4. 325. Get him at 3 1/4 now. 325 on that. 325 I got. Now 350. 350. 375. It'll be 375 on that now. 375. Now 400 to go. 400 for the bust here. Get him at 400. 375 is the phone. Need 4 to go. Get him at 400. $400 on that now. Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 4. 4 to go. Get him at 4. Any further bidding? 400 now. Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 4. All in, all done now. Get him at 400. 400. Last chance on that. Get him at 400 to go. Get him at 400. Sold him 375. Bidder number. Bidder 50, $50. Or bidder 50. Lot number 1096C. Got another one here, the third. And again, these are original, not the reproductions. And I've started at 150. Anybody? 150, 160. Want them at 160? 160 on that now. Get them at 160 on that. 160 to go. 160 bid. 170 on that now. 170 to go now. 170, 180. Want them at 180? 180. 180 now. Bid them at 180. 170's online. Need 180 to go. Now get them at 180. 180 bid. 190 to go now. 190. 190 for the bust now. Get them at 190 on that now. Get them at 190. Who else now? Get them at 190. 190. Any further bidding at 190. 180's on the phone here. 190 to go now. Get him at 190. 190. Any further bidding? 190 on that now. Get him at 190. All in, all done. 190 to go. Get him at 190. Sold him 180. Bidder number. Same way, bidder 50. Lot 1097. Got a oak wood pedestal here. Give me 25 on that. 25. But a bid 30 on that. 30 for the pedestal now. Get a bid 30 on that. 30 bid 5 and a 35 now. 35. Give me 35 on that. 35. Anybody want a bid 35 to go now? Get a bid 35. 30 bid 5 to go now. Get a bid 35 on that. $35. Anybody want a bid 35 to go? 35. All in, all done. 35 on that. 35 bid 40. 40 to go now. Get a bid 40 on the pedestal now. Get a bid 40. 40 bid. Now $45. You want a bid 45? 45. 45 to go. Get him at 45. No, 45. All in, all done. $45. Sold him $40. Bidder number 7658. Lot 1098. Got the wrought iron parlor table and chairs. Nice little set there. Start him at 250. 250. Anybody want him at 250 on that? 250 to go. Get him at 250. 250 for the set here. Get him at 250. You want him at 250 on that? How much? Give me give me 200. Anybody want him at 200? Start him at 200 on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Bid him at 2. $200. Anybody want him at 2 on that now? Get him at 2 to go. What did he give? $50. Anybody want him at 50 on that? 50 to go. Bid him at 50. 50. Who wants him? $50 on that now. Get him at 50. 50 bid 60. $60 on that now. Get him at 60. Who wants him? $60 on that now. Get him at 60. I got 50. Need 60. $60. Anybody else want him at 60? Sold him 50. Bidder number 908. Lot 1098A. Got the children's ice cream parlor chair here. Give me $10 on that. 10. Start him at 10 now. Bid him at 10 to go. Get him at 10 for the chair. $10. $10. Who wants him? 10 to go. Get him at 10. 10 back here. 15 to go. Now bid him at 15. Any interest? $15 now. Get him at 15. Sold him $10. Bidder number. What's your number? 430, bidder 430, thank you. Lot 1100, we got the Columbia Type S coin-op cylinder phonograph here. What a beauty. Take a look at that. Start him at $1,500. 2,000, 2,100. Now bid him at 21 on that. Get him at 2,100. 2,100 now. Bid him at 2,100 to go. 21. Now 2. Get him at 2,200. 2,200 on that. Now get him at 22. 2,200 I got. Now 23. 2,300. 2,300 now 4. 2,400. 24. 2,400. 2,500. 25 on that. Get him at 25. Bid him at 2,500. 25. Bid him at 2,600. 26. 7 now. Bid him at 2,700. 27 on that. Now get him at 2,700. 27 to go. Get him at 27, 2,800 now, 28.9, 2,900, 2,900, 29 to go. Get him at 2,900, 29, now $3,000, 30. 3,000, 3,100. Now get him at 31, 3,100, 31. Now 2. Get him at $3,200, 3,200. Now get him at 32, 3,200, 3,250. Now 3,250. 3,250, you're right, thank you. Now 3,500, now 3,500 to go. Get him at 35, get him at 3,500, 35, get him at 35 on that, 35, is that a bid? 3,500, 3,500, either one. Now get him at 3,500, now get him at 35 to go. Get him at 3,500, 3,500, 3,500, 35 to go. Get him at 3,500. Need a little bit more, guys. 3,500, 35 to go. Get him at 3,500. You want him at 3,500 on that, get him at 3,500. A little bit more, 3,500. Not quite there, not today. We're going to pass on that. If you have any interest, talk to Randy about that. Lot 1101, got the Graphophone Grand here. Beautiful piece here. Take a look at that. What do you got? 3,000. Start him at 3,000 on that. Who wants him? 3,000 to go. Get him at 3,000 now. Put him at 3 to go. Get him at $3,000. 3,000 on that. Anybody? 3,000. Start him at 3,000. What did he give on that? Give me $2,000. 2 to go. Get him at 2,000. $2,000 on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Put him at 2,000 now. Put him at 2 to go. Get him at 2,000. Who wants him? 2,000 on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Put him at $2,000. Pass on that. 1102. Got the Columbia Type BV here. What do you got? 50, bid 60 on that now. Get him at 60 to go, bid him at 60. 60 for the phonograph, 60 here, 70 to go. Now bid him at 70, $70 on 70 here, 80 to go. Bid him at 80, $80. Now get him at 80, $80, 80. Now 90 to go. Bid him at 90, 90 here. $100 bill, 100 there, 10 now, 120 to go. Get him at 120, 120, 120. Now bid him at 120 on that, 120. Now get him at 120, 120, 120, 120 on that now. Bid him at 120 to go. Get him at 120, 120 now. Get him at 120, 120. Any further bidding? Got 120 on that now. Get him at 120, 120. Want him at 120. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 120. I got 110. Need 120. 120 to go. Get him at 120. Sold him 110. Bidder 359. Bidder 359. Lot 1103. Got another Columbia Type AT here. What do you got? 160, 170 on that now. Get him at 170 on that now. 170 to go now. Get him at 170, 170, 170, 180 to go now. Get him at 180, 180, 190. Want him at 190 on that. 190. Now 2 to go. Get him at 2, 200, 200 there. 2 1/4. Now get him at 225. Get him at 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/4, and 250 to go now. Get him at 250 on that. 250 on that now. Get him at 250. 250. Anybody? 250 here. Now 275, 275. Get him at 275 on that. 275, 275. Now 3 to go. Get him at 300. 300 on that now. Get him at 300. 3 to go. Get him at 300. Any further bidding at 300 now. Get him at 300. 275. Now 3 to go. Get him at 300. Yes, 3 1/4. Now get him at 3 1/4. 325. You want him at 3 1/4? 3 1/4. Now get him at 325. Now 350. 350. 350. Anybody want him at 350 on that now? Get him at 350. 350. 3 1/4. Now 350. 350. Any further bidding at 350 on that now? Get him at 350. All in, all done. 350 on that. Get him at 350. Sold him 3 1/4, bid a 359, bid a 359. Lot 1104, Columbia, another one. Type AT here. What do you got? Start him at 100. 100 on that. Anybody want him at 100 now? Bid him at 100 to go. Get him at 100. $100. You want him at 100? $100 now. Get him at 100 to go. Start him at 100 on that. 100 to go now. Bid him at 100. $100. Need 100 to go. Get him at 100. Anybody want him at 100? 100. Start him at 100. Pass on the lot. Lot 1105 got the second style Edison concert phonograph here. Start them at 500. Well, I'll beat you here. I got a whole bunch of absentees here. And I've got 1,011. I've got 11. Who give $1,200 on that? Get him at 12 to go. Get him at 1,200. 1,200 on that now. Put him at 12 to go. Get him at 12. 1,200. Anybody want him at 1,200 now? I got 11 here. Need 12 to go. Get him at 1,200. $1,200 on that now. Get him at 12 to go. Put him at 1,200. You want him at 1,200 now. Get him at 12 to go. Get him at 1,200. Any further bidding at 1,200 on that now? Get him at 12 to go. Get him at 1,200. 11 with me. 1,200 to go now. Get him at 1,200. Any further bidding now? Get him at 12 to go. 12 here. 1,300 now. Put him at 13 on that. $1,300. Any further bidding at 13 on that now? Get him at 13 to go. 1,300. 1,300. 12 bid. 13 on that now. Get him at 13 to go. Put him at 1,300. Any further bidding on that now? Get him at 1,300. Sold him $1,200 to bidder number 905, 1106. Got the Lundstrom Victrola 11. We're at 6 cabinet here. How many dollars on that? What do you got? Start him at $80. $80 on the cabinet now. Get him at 80 on that. $80. Who wants him? 80 to go now. Put him at 80. $80 for the cabinet now. Get him at 80 on that now. Put him at 80. 80 to go. Get him at 80. What did he give? Give me $50 on that. Get him at 50. 50 on the cabinet now. Get him at 50. Who wants him? $50 on that now. Get him at 50. 50 bid. 60 to go now. Get him at 60. 60. I got 50 here. Need 60. 60 to go. $60. Anybody want him at 60 on that now? Get him at 60. $60. You're in at 50. Need 60s. 60s here. $70. You want him at 70. 80 to go now. Put him at 80. $80 on that now. Get him at 80 to go. Put him at 80. $80. Anybody want him at 80? 70's in-house. Need 80 to go. Put him at 80. 80. Now 90. $90. You want him at 90 on that now. Get him at 90. 80's online. Need 90. $90. Anybody want him at 90 now? Put him at 90. 90 to go. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 90. Sold him $80. Bidder number 924. 1107. Is that right? 1107? Got another Lundstrom here. What did he give on that? Start him at 50. 50. Anybody want him at 50 to start now? Get him at 50 on the cabinet with the phonograph. Get him at 50 on that now. Get him at 50. $50 on it. 50 bid 60. 60 now. Put him at 60. Who wants him? $60 now. Get him at 60. $60. I got 50 in-house here. Need 60 to go on that now. Get him at 60. Anybody want him at 60 on that now? Get him at 60. 50 here. 60 to go now. Put him at 60. Any further bidding at 60. Sold him 50 to bidder 423. Is it bidder 423? Lot 1108. Got the Grafenola Deluxe disc phonograph here. And again, a lot of interest here with absentees. Oh, I beat you. I beat you here. Give me a second here. I got to figure this one. I got a bunch of absentees here, and I've got 25, 27. I've got 2,900. Who give 3,000 on that? Get him at 3 to go. Get him at $3,000. 3,000 now. Put him at 3 to go. Get him at 3 now. Put him at $3,000. Who wants him? 3,000 now. Get him at 3 to go. Put him at 3,000. Anybody want him at 3,000 for the Grafenola now? Get him at 3,000 on that now. $3,000. Anybody want him at 3 to go now? Get him at 3 to go. Put him at 3,000. 3,000. Any further bidding? 3,000 on that now. Get him at 3 to go. Put him at 3,000. All in, all done. 3,000 on that now. Get him at 3 to go. Put him at 3,000. Sold him 2,900. Bidder 334. Bidder 334. 1109. Got the Orthophonic Credenza phonograph here. Start him at 200 on that. Get him at 2 to go. Put him at $200. 2 to go. Who wants him? 200 now. Put him at 2 to go. Get him at 200. 200 on that now. Get him at 2 to go. Who wants him? 200. What did he give? Give me $100 on that now. Put him at 100 to go. Get him at 100 here. 10 now. Get him at 110. 110 on that now. 110 to go. Get him at 110. 110. Who? 110 I got. 120. Want him at 120. 120 now. Get him at 120 on that. 120 to go. Now get him 120 I got. 130 here. 100 now. Put him at 130. 130. Who else now? Get him at 130 on that. 130 to go. 130. 120 is the bid. Need 130. Now get him at 130. In back. Now 140 to go. Get him at 140. 140. Now get him at 140. Who else? Give me 140 on that now. Get him at 140. 140. Any further bidding at 140 now. Get him at 140. 130 is in-house. Need 140. Now get him at 140. 140. Any further bidding at 140 on that. 140. Sold him 130, bidder 423, bidder 423. 1110, got the porcelain coffee tea percolator here. For the set to go, give me $100. 100 on that now. Get him at 100 for the porcelain now. Get him at 100 on that. 100 to go. Who wants him? $100 bill. Get him at 100. You want him at 100 on that. What do you give? Give me $50 on that. Get him at 50. 50 for the lot now. Get him at 50 on that. Anybody want him at 50 now? Get him at 50. $50 on that. Get him at 50. $50. How much? Give me $25. Get him at 25 on that. Get him at 25 here now. 30. 30 to go. Get him at 30. Anybody else want him at 30 now? Put him at 30. 30 to go. Got 25 seated here. Need 30. $30. Any further bidding at 30 on that now? Get him at 30. Sold him 25. Bidder 431. Bidder 431. 1111. Got the Masonic pocket watch and fob here. Take a look at that. What do you got? 325, get him at 350 now, get him at 350 on that. 350, who'll give 350? Anybody want him at 350? I got 3 1/4 right here. Need 350 on that now, get him at 350. 350 to go, get him at 350 here. Now 375 on that, 375 to go. 375, 350's in house. Need 375, 375, 375 for the watch and fob. Get him at 375 on that. Any further bidding? 375. Anybody want him at 375 on that now? Get him at 375. All in, all done. 375 to go. Get him at 375. Sold him 350. Bidder 402. Bidder 402. 1112 got the statue with the chest plate skirt here. The gladiator piece here. What do you got? 110 to go. Get him at 110, 110, 120 to go now. Get him at 120 on that now. Get him at 120, 120, 120. Anybody else want him at 120? 120 now. Get him at 130, 130, 130, 140. Want him at 140 now. Get him at 140, 140, 150 to go now. Get him at 150. 150 for the lot to go. Get him at 150. Now 160 to go. Get him at 160. Now 170. 170 on that now. Get him at 170 on that. 170. Want him at 170. 170 on that. 170 to go now. 170. Got 160. 170. 180 to go now. Get him at 180. 180 there. 190. 190 now. Get him at 190 for the chest protector and everything. 190 there. You want him at 190. 190. I got 180 seated. Need 190. Now get him at 190. 190. 190 now. 200 to go. Get him at 2. 200. Yes. 2 there. 2 1/4. You want him at 2 1/4 now. Get him at 225. 225. I got 200 seated. 25. You want him at 225? Get him at 2 1/4. 2 1/4. You're out now. Get him at 2 1/4. Sold him 200. Bidder 426 is it? Bidder 426. Lot number 1113. The Bear Garden statues here. You get all 3 of them. One money. How about 500 on that? Get him at 5. 500. Anybody want him at 5 to start now? Get him at 500 for all 3 pieces now. Get him at 5 to go. Get him at 500. What did he give on that? Give me 300 to go. Get him at 3. $300 on that now. Get him at 3 to go. Get him at 3. $300 for the Bears now. Get him at 3. 3 to go. Get him at 300. Anybody want him at 3 to go on that now? Get him at 3 to go. 300. Pass on the lot. 1115. Got the jockey watch fob here. Take a look at that. What do you got? 100. I got 110 with me. 120 to go now. Get him at 120. 120. 130 absentee. 140 now. Get him at 140. 150 now. Get him at 150 on that. 150 where? 150. Who else now? Give me 150 on that. Get him at 150. 150. 140's online. Need 150. 150 now. Get him at 150. Any further bidding? 150 now. Get him at 150. Sold him 140. Bidder number 946. 1116. Got the Rooster weather vane here. Give me 25 on that. 30. Bid 5 at a 35. 35 here. 40 now. Get him at 40. 40 for the weather vane now. Get him at 40. Who wants him? $40 on that now. Get him at 40. 40 to go. 35 is in house. Need 40 to go on that now. Get him at 40. $40. Any further bidding at 40 on that now. Get him at 40. 40 to go. All in, all done. Now get him at 40's in back. Now 45. You want him at 45? 45. 45 on that now. Get him at 45. And $50. You want him at 50? 50 to go. Get him at 50. $50. 50 on that now. No, get him at 50. Anybody else want him at 50 on that? Get him at 50. Sold him 45. Bidder 426. 45 to bidder 426. 1117. Got the early shoe shine box. Give me $30 on that. 30 to go. Start him at 30 for the box now. Get him at 30. Who wants him? Give me $30 on that. 30 to go now. Get him at 30. Anybody want him at 30 now? Get him at 30 to go. Get him at 30. Start him at 30. 30 to go. How about $20 on that? Anybody? 20 to start now. Get him at 20 on that now. Get him at 20. 20 to go. Any interest at 20 now? Get him at 20 on that. Get him at 20. 20 to go. 20 to start. $20. Pass on that. 1117A. Got the another shoe shine box here. Start him at 25 on that. 25. Bid him at 25 for the shoe shine box. Get him at 25 on that. 25. Need 25 to start on that. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at 25 to go? Get him at 25 on that. 25 where? Get him at 25. Any interest? 25 to go. Get him at 25. Pass on that. 1118. Got the cast iron anchor here. Give me 15 on that. 15 for the anchor. I got 15 in front. You want him at 20 there? Now 25. Get him at 25. Get him at 30 on that now. Get him at 30. 30 bid. Now 35. 35 to go. Get him at 35. No, 35. Anybody else want him at 35 to go? Get him at 35. All in, all done now. Get him at $35. 35 to go. Sold him 30 to bidder number 414. It is bidder 414. 1119. Got the vintage black magic box here. How about 25 on that? 25 for the box to go. Get him at 25. 25 I got. Now 30. 30 where? Get him at 30. Anybody want him at 30 on that? 30 to go. Get him at 30. 25's online. 30 to go on that now. Get him at 30. 30 now. Get him at 30. I got 25. Get him at 30 now. Get him at 30. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 30. 30 to go. Get him at 30. Sold them $25. The bidder number 10763, lot 1119A. Got the funhouse mirror here.
You know, Greg, everybody says their funhouse mirrors came out of Riverview in Chicago.
Of course.
But this one actually did. This is the second time we'll be selling this one. This came from the Barn of Barrington in Barrington, Illinois. And it was there for, since Riverview closed, they had it in their restaurant in Barrington. Then it went from there to the Arlington Ale House, and now it's available for sale again. But this actually did come out of Riverview Park in Chicago.
And who doesn't want a funhouse mirror at, let's start them at $200. $200, I got 2 1/4. Now get them at $225 on the mirror. Now get them at 2 1/4. $225 on that. Now get them at 2 1/4. 2 1/4 to go. Get them at $225 for the mirror. Now get them at $225. 200 bid. 25 to go. Get them at $225 on that. $225. Anybody else want them at $225 for the funhouse mirror? $225 on that. Get them at $225. We'll help you load it. Get them at $225. Anybody else want them at $225 on that? Any further bidding? $225. $225. All in, all done. Get them at $225. Sold them $200. Bidder number 10763, lot 1120. Got the vintage parking meter here. Start them at $50. 50 on that. Now get them at 50 to go. Who wants them? 50. Start them at 50 for the parking meter. 60 right here. Now 70 to go. $70 back here. 80 to go now. Bid them at 80. $80 on that. Now get them at 80. $80. I got 70 in house. Need $80. Now get them at 80. 80 to go. Bid them at 80. $80 on that. Get them at 80 to go. Bid them at 80. Any further bidding? 80 now. Get them at 80. $80. I got 70 in back. Need 80. Any further bidding? 80 to go now. Bid them at 80. All in, all done. Now get them at 80. 80 right here. Now 90. $90. You want them at 90? $90. 90 I've got. Now 100 to go. Get them at 100 on that now. Bid them at 100 to go. Bid them at 100. 100. 100. Any further bidding? 100 now. 90's in house. Need 100. The last 100 is bid. Now 10. 110 to go. Get them at 110 here. 120 now. Get them at 120. 120. 120 on the parking meter now. Get them at 120. Any further bidding? 120 on that now. Get them at 120. Last chance on that now. Get them at 120. One now. 130 to go. 130 for the parking meter. 130 on that. Get them at 130. 130. 130 I've got. Now 140 to go. Get them at 140. 140 now. Get them at 140. 140. 140 for the parking meter. Get them at 140. Sold at 130, bidder 414 is it? Bidder 414. Lot 1121, got the traffic light and emergency light here. Both one money, give me 250. 250, start them at 250 on the lot now, get them at 250 on that. 250, who wants them? 250 on that, get them at 250 to go, get them at 250. 250, start them at 250, give me $200. Anybody want them at 200 on that now, get them at 2 to go, bid them at 2, 200, you want them at 200 on that, get them at 2 to go, bid them at 200, 200, 200, start them at 2. I'll take your 275, how about 300 now, get them at 3 to go, bid them at 3, 3 to go now, get them at $300, 300 now, get them at 3 to go. I got 275, bid them at 300 on that now, get them at 3 to go, bid them at 3, any further bidding at 300 on that now. Get them at 3, 3 to go, 300. Sold them 275 to bidder number 9971, 1122. Got the 1940s airport runway light here. Start them at 70 bid, give me $80 on that. 80 back here and 90 to go now. Bid of 90 on that. 90 where? 90 here. $100 bill. Get it at 100. 100 now. Bid of 100. 100 to go. You want it at 100? 100. I got 100 online. 110, 120, 130, want them at 130, 130 now, how about 130 to you? I got 130, 140, any of 140 back here, 150 to go, get them at 150, 150 now, get them at 150, 150, I got 140, 150 is the phone, 160, 160 there, 170 to go now, get them at 170, 170, 170 right here, need 180, 180, now 190, 190 now, get them at 190, 190, I've got 180 in house, 190 is the phone, 200 now, get them at 2 to go, I got 200 in house, need 2 1/4, now get them at 2 1/4, 2 1/4. I got 2 1/4 online. Need 250. 250's back here. Now 275. It'll be 275. 275. Either one of you. Give me 275. I got 250 seated. 275 is the phone. Now 300 there. 3 1/4. Now get him at 3 1/4. 325. 325. It'll be 3 1/4. 3 1/4 I got. Now 350. 350. 350. 375 for the runway light. Give me 375 on that. 375. 375. 350's back here. Need 375. Any further bidding? 375 on that. 375. 425. Now 4 to go. Get him at $400. 400. You want him at 400? 400. 400. 400. Yes. Now 425 on that. Get him at 4 1/4. 425 for the light. Now get him at 425. 425. 425 is bid. Now 450 on that. Get him at 450. 450. No. Get him at 450. 450. I got 425 on the phone here. Need 450. 450. Any further bidding at 450 on that? Get him at 450. Last chance on that. Now get him at 450. Sold him 425. Phone bidder number 50. 57's your buyer bidder. 57. 1123. Got the railroad signal light here. Start him at $100. 250 right here. Now 275 on the light. 275. Get him at 275 on that now. Get him at 275. Who else now? Get him at 275. 250 right here. Now 275 on that. 275 to go. Now get him at 275. Any further bidding? 275 right here. Now 3 to go. Get him at 300 on the signal light now. Get him at 300 and a quarter to go. Get him at 3 1/4 on that now. Get him at 325. Who else? Give me 325. Get him at 3 1/4. Anybody else want him at 3 1/4? Now 350. 350 on that. Get him at 350. 3 1/4. 350. Now 375. Get him at 375 on the light to go. Get him at 375 on that. Who wants him now? Get him at 375. I got 350. Need 375. Any further bidding at 375 right here. Now 4 to go. Get him at $400. 400 now. Get him at 4 1/4. Now get him at 425 on that. 425. 425. Any further bidding? 425 now. Get him at 425. 425. Anybody else? 425 on that. Any further bidding? Give me 425. Last chance. 425. Sold him $400. The bidder number 949. 1124. Got the horsehair sleigh blanket here. Give me $30 on that. 30, bid 5 at a 35 here and 40 to go. 40 on that now. Get him at 40. 40. I got 40 here. 45. 45 behind you. Now 50. You want him at 50? 50 bid. Now 60. $60. 60. Now $70. 70 to go. No, $70. Who? 70 right here. 80 to go. You want him at 80 for the blanket now. 80 bid. Now 90 to go on that. $90. Anybody else want him at 90 on that now? Get him at 90. I've got 80 in house. Need 90. 90 to go. Any further bidding? 90 on that now. Bid him at 90. Sold him $80. Bidder number 431. Bidder 431. 1125. We've got the clothing ringer here. Start him at $50. 50. Who wants him? 50. 80 right here. Now 90 on that now. Get him at 90 to go. For the ringer now. Get him at 90. Who wants him? $90 on that now. Get him at 90 to go. Bid him at 90. 90 to go. Get him at 90. $90. Anybody else want him at 90? $90. Anybody want him at 90? 80 bid. 90 to go. Any further bidding on that now? Get him at 90. 90 to go here. And a $100 bill. Need 100. Now bid him at 100. I've got 90. Need 100. 100 on that now. Get him at 100 to go. Bid him at 100. 100. 100. 100 here. Now 10 to go. Get him at 110. 110 on that now. 110 to go. Get him at 110. Any further bidding? 110. 100 is a bid. 110 to go here now. 20. 120 on that now. Get him at 120. 120. Any further? 120 bid. 130 on that now. 130. For the ringer now, get him at 130. Got 120, 130, 140 now, 140 on that. Get him at 140. Any further bidding? 140 on that. Give me 140. Now 150. 150 to go. Get him at 150 on that. 150 where? 150. 150. Anybody else want him at 150? All in, all done. 150 on that. Get him at 150. Sold him 140. Bidder number 10450. 1126. Got the Pingree composite shoe poster here. Nice old piece there. Start him at 180 bid. Give me 190 for the poster now. 190 on that. 190. Anybody else want him at 190 on that now? Get him at 190. 180 is the bid. Need 190 now. Get him at 190 on the poster now. Get him at 190 on that. 190 now. Put him at 190. 190. Any further bidding at 190 on the poster to go now? Get him at 190. 180's online. Who'll give 190 now? Get him at 190. 190. Any further bidding? 190 on that now. Get him at 190. Sold him 180. Bidder number 952. 1127. Got the porcelain barber chair here. Start him at $100 on it. 100, yes? 100, I got 110 now. Get him at 110 on that. 110 where? 110, 110. Anybody want him at 110 for the barber chair now? Get him at 110 on that. 110 to go. Get him at 110, 110.
You know, unfortunately, this doesn't display well, but it's all there, and this is really a very good chair. You're going to take it all apart to reupholster it anyway.
Good point. Good point. And I've got 100. Need 10 to go on that. 110 on that now. Put him at 110, 110, 110 on that now. Get him at 110. Who wants him? $110 on that now. Get him at 110 to go. Got 100 online. Need 110 to go. Get him at 110, 110. Anybody else want him? 110 I got. 120 on that now. Get him at 120. 120 now. Put him at 120. 110's online. Need 120. 120 on the barber chair now. Get him at 120 on that. 120 to go. Who else now? Give me 120, 120, 120. Any further bidding at 120 on that? Get him at 120. 120. Last chance. Give me 120. Sold them 110 to bidder number 908. Good buy right there. 1128. Got the old electric adding machine here. Start them at $20. Who wants them? 20 for the adding machine. Now give it 20 to go on that. $20 on that. 20 to go now, but at 20 to go. Who wants them? $20. Now get it at 20. 20 to go. Anybody want them at 120? Start them at 100 or 20 rather. Get them at 20 on that. Get them at 20. $20 on that. Get them at 20. $20. Any interest at 20? Pass on the lot. 1129 here. Adding machine and all the supplies to go with it there. Big lot. Take a look at that. Give me $50 for the whole bunch now. Get it at 50. $50 on that now. Get it at 50. 50 for the whole bunch there. $50. Who wants them? 50 on that now. Get it at 50. $50. Start them at 50. Who wants them? $50 on that now. Get it at 50. Anybody want them at 50? Pass on that. 1130. Here we go. Lazar's Motor Company license plate topper. What do you got? 35. How about 40 on that? Get him at 40 to go on that. 40 here. Now 5. 45. 45. Now get him at 45 on that. Who wants him? 45. I got 40. Need 5. 45 now for the topper.
And
now.
actually, this is new old stock. It's not a repop.
There you go. 45. I need 45 on that. 45. Who wants him? 45. I got 40. Need 5. At a 45 on that. 45 at $50 for the plate topper. 50 now. Get him at 50 on that. Who wants him? $50. Neat piece there. $50. Anybody else want him at 50 now? Get him at 50. I got 45. Need 50. $50. Any further bidding at 50 on that now? Get him at 50. 50 to go. Last chance. Give me $50. Sold him 45 to bidder number 954. 1131. Okay, we're selling. This is what we're selling here, right? Okay, the other one is coming up. All right, 1131 here. You got the wood wall decor here. Car with the canoe on top. Give me $80 on that. 80, now 90. 90 to go on that now, bit of it 90. $90. Anybody want them at 90? $90. Anybody want them at 90 now, bit of it 90 to go on that? 90 where? Who wants them? 90 to go. Got 80. Need 90. 90 now, bit of it 90. 80's online. Need 90. $90. Any further bidding at 90 on that? Get them at 90. Sold them 80. Bidder number 956. 1132. Bobby Labonte model cars here. How about 25 for all of them? Get them at 25. Get them at 25 on that. 25. Anybody want them at 25 on that? Get them at 25. 25. Anybody 25 to go? Get them at 25. 25. Who wants them? 25 on that. Get them at 25. Give me $15. Anybody want them at 15 on that? $15 here. Now 20 to go. Get them at 20. $20. Anybody else want them at 20 on that? Now get them at 20. 20 to go. Last chance. $20. 20 here. Now 5. Get them at 25. You want them at 25? 25. 25, 25, now 30. $30 on that, get him at 30. 30, no, get him at 30. Anybody else want him at 30? Sold him $25 to bidder number. That's okay. 419 is your buyer bidder. 419. Lot 1133. 3 more of the NASCAR model cars here. Start them at 25 on that. 25. Get him at 25 on that. 25 where? You want him at 25 on that. Get him at 25. 25. 15 to go. Get him at 15. Start him at 15 on that now. $15. 15. Was that a bid? 15 now. 20. 20 to go on that. $20. Anybody want him at 20 on that now? 15 bid. 20. Anybody else want him at 20? 20 to go. Sold him 15 for. I just saw it. 419. There it is. Bidder 419 is your buyer. 1134. Got 3 more of them here. How about 25 on that? 25. It'd be 25 to go. Get him at 25. 3 of them here. Get him at 25. $15. 15 on that. Get him at 15. Now 20. 20 to go now. Get him at 20. I got 15 on this side. Need 20. 20 to go. Anybody want him at 20 on that now? Get him at 20. Sold him 15. Bidder number 432. Bidder 432. 1135. The model cars in the blimp here. Start them at $40 on that. 40 to go. You want them at 40 on that now. Get them at 40. $40 on that now. Get them at 40 to go. Anybody want them at 40? Give me 25. Get them at 25 here. Now 30 to go. Get them at 30. $30. Anybody else want them at 30? Got 25 here. Need 30. 30 to go. Get them at 30. You call me? I thought I heard you over there. $30. Anybody want them at 30? Sold them 25. Bidder 419. Bidder 419. 1136. The paper towel dispenser. Old Texaco piece here. Start them at 50 on that. 50. Anybody want them at 50? Now 60. $60. Was that a bid? 60. Now 70 to go on that. 70 where? Now bid at 70. You want them at 70 on that. 60's in-house. 70's here. 80 to go. Get them at 80. 80 now. Bid at 80 on that. 80. Anybody want them at 80 on that now? 90 right here and 100 to go now. Give me a $100 bill. 100 bid. 10 now. Get them at 110 on that. 110. Now 20. 120 now. Bid at 120. And 130 to go now. Get them at 130. 130. Who else now? Give me 130 on that. 130. I got 120 online here. Need 130. 130. Any further bidding at 130 now? Get him at 130. 130. Anybody else want him at 130? Sold him 120. Bidder number 933, 1137, all the contemporary automotive wall art here. Give me 80 for the whole lot there. 80 to go, bit of it 80. $80 on that now, get a bit 80 to go. Bit of it 80, $80. Anybody want a bit 80? Start a bit 80 for the whole bunch. $80. What do you give? How about $50 on the whole bunch now? Get a bit 50. You want a bit 50 on that now, get a bit 50 to go. Bit of it 50, $50. Anybody want a bit 50 to start now? Get a bit 50 on that, get a bit 50. Who wants them? $50. Give me 25 for the whole bunch. Get a bit 25 on that. 25, a bit 25 to go. Get a bit 25, 25. Pass on that. 1138. You get 3 of the NASCAR wall signs here. Take a look at that. Start them at $100. Who wants them? 100 for all of them now. Get a bit 100 on that now. Bit of it 100. $100. Anybody want a bit 100 to go? You get all 3 of them now. Get a bit $100 on that. 100. 100 to go. You want a bit 100? What do you give? How about 50? $50 for all of them now. Get a bit 50. $50 on that. Need 50 to start. Who wants them? $50. Anybody want a bit 50 on that now? Get a bit 50 to go. Bit of it 50. $50. Need 50 to start. Anybody want a bit 50 on that? Get a bit 50. $50. 50 to go. Pass on the lot. 1139. More automobilia here for the lot to go. Start them at 20. Anybody want them at 20? 20 right here. 5 to 25 here. Now 30. $30 on the lot to go now. Get a bit 30. $30 on that. 30 right here. And 5 to 35 to go. Get a bit 35 now. 35 and $40. You want them at 40? $40 on that. 40 bid. 5 to go. Get a bit 45 now. 45. Who wants them? 45 here. Now 50. $50 for the bunch now. Get a bit 50. 45's online here. Need 50 to go. Get a bit 50. Any further bidding? 50 now. But a bit 50 here and 60 to go. 60 for all the signs now. Get a bit 60. You want them at 60 now. 50 I've got. Need 60. 60 on that now, get a bit 60, all in, all done. 60 on that now, get a bit 60. Right here, now $70. 70 on that, 70 to go. Any further bidding at 70 on that now, get a bit 70, 70 to go. Anybody else want them at 70s? Last chance on that, give me $70. Sold them 60 to bidder number 955. 1140, 5 more contemporary automobilia signs here. Start them at $20 for the, what do you got? 20 here, 5 at 25. I got 25 in-house, need 30. 30 to go on that now. $30 here, 30, 35. You want them at 35, 40. You want them at 40, 40 there, 45. 45 to go, 45 now, 50. $50, 50 on that 50 bid, 60. $60 for the whole lot now. Get a bit 60. I got 50 on this side, need 60. 60 right here, now $70 for the whole bunch now. Get a bit 70. No, $70. Who else now? Get a bit 70 on that now, but a bit 70 to go. 70. 60's online, need 70. 70 here, and 80 to go now, but a bit 80 for the whole lot now. Get a bit 80. $80 on that now. Bit of it 80 to go. Bit of it 80. $80. Anybody want a bit 80 now? Get a bit 80. Last chance. Give me $80. Sold them 70 to bidder number 955. 1141. More signs here on the lot. Start up at $100. 100 I got. 110 now. Bit of it 110 now. 10. 110 to go. Get a bit 110 on that. Who wants them? 110 for the whole bunch now. Get a bit 110. 100's bid. 110 to go. Get a bit 110 on that now. 110 to go now. Get a bit 110. 110. Anybody else want a bit 110 now? Get a bit 110 for the whole lot there. Get a bit 110. 110. Any further bidding at 110 now. Get a bit 110. Last chance. Give me $110. 110. Sold them $100 to bidder number 10112. 1142. All the vintage Illinois auto and city metal tags and plates. That is a nice lot right there. What do you got? 150. Give me 160 on that. 160. 170 on that now. Get him at 170. Who else now? 170. 160's in-house. 170 now. Get him at 170. 170. You're in at 160. Need 170. 170 on that now. Get him at 170. Any further bidding at 170 on that now. Get him at 170. 170. All in, all done. 170 on that. 170. Sold him 160. Bidder 417. Bidder 417. 1143. More automobilia here. Start him at $25. 25 would have been 25 on that. 25 to go. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at 25 to start now? Get him at 25 on that. 25 for the whole bunch now. Get him at 25. Anybody want him at 25 on that now? Get him at 25. 25. Need 25 to start on that. Get him at 25. Any interest? 25 to go. Get him at $25. 25. Pass on the lot. 1144 on the desktop gas pumps here. How about $10? 10. Start them at 10 for the lot here. I got 10 here. You want them at 15? Now 20. 20 to go on that. Now 20. $20 now. Put them at 20 and 5. Put them at 25. Now 30. $30. 30 to go now. Get them at 30. Who else now? Get them at 30. 30 to go. 25 here. Need 30. Any further bidding at 30? 30 here. Now 35. Put them at 35 on that. 35 to go. Get them at 35. Anybody else want them at 35 to go? Get them at 35. Last chance. $35. Sold them 30. Bidder number 999. 1145. The automobile-related items here. Got hubcaps, wheels, and more in there. Start them at $70. 70 for the lot now. 70 to go. Get them at 70 on that now. Bid them at 70. Who wants them? $70 now. Get them at 70 on that now. Bid them at 70. 70 to go. Get them at 70. $70. What do you give? How about $50? Anybody want them at 50 on that now? Get them at 50. 50 to go. $50 for the whole lot there. Get them at $50. Anybody want them at 50 on that now? Get them at 50. 50 to go. Get them at 50. Anybody want them at 50? Give me $25. 25 for the whole bunch now. Get them at 25. Here now. 30 to go. Get them at 30. $30 on that now. Get them at 30. Any further bidding? 30 on that now. Get them at 30 to go. Bid them at 30. 30 to go. Get them at 30. Anybody else want them at 30? Sold them 25. Bidder 414 is it? Bidder 414. A lot 1146. More automobilia. All the signs here. You get 9 of them. Take a look. See what you're bidding on. Start up at $100. 100 on that. 100 to go. Now bid them at 100 on that. Now bid them at 100 to go. $100. 100 for the signs now. Get them at 100. Who wants them? $100 on that. Get them at 100. What did you give? Give me $50 for the whole bunch. $50. Now get them at 50. Here now 60. $60 on the signs now. Get them at 60 on that. $60. 50 bids. 60 now. Get them at 60. Any further bidding at 60 now. Get them at 60. $60. Anybody else want them at 60? Sold them 50, bidder 419, 50 to bidder 419. 1147, the car grills and accessories here. Take a look there. What do you got? Start them at 150. 150 on that. Anybody want them at 150 on that? 150 to go now. Get them at 150. 150. Anybody want them at 150? Start them at 150 for the whole lot there. Get them at 150. Anybody? Give me $100. Anybody? 100 to start now. Get them at 100 on that. 100 to go. You want them at 100? 100. Any interest at 100 on that now? Get them at 100 to go. Give me $50. Anybody want them at 50? 50 to go on that now. Get them at 50. Any interest at 50 on that? Get them at 50 to go. Bid them at 50. $50. Anybody want them at 50? Pass on that. 1148. The Camaro, a 1967 Camaro radio here. Take a look at that. What do you got? Give me $40 on the radio. $40 on that. Who wants them now? Get them at 40. 40 to go on that now. $40. Anybody want them at 40? Start them at 40 for the Camaro radio. $40 on that. Give me $25. Get them at 25 on that. 25 for the radio. 25. Who wants them? 25 to go. Get them at 25 on that. 25. 25. Start them at 25 on the radio now. Get them at $25. Who wants them? $25. Pass on that. 1150. Here we go. I'll take it if you still got it. We're back on the Camaro radio here, and I got 25. How about 30 on that now? Get them at 30. 30 to go on that now. Get them at 30. Anybody else want them at 30? I got 25 for the radio. Need 30. Any interest at 30 on that? Get them at 30. Sold them 25 to bidder number 14004 is your buyer. A lot of 1150 here. We got the 2 Model T truck wheels here. Take a look at that. What do you got? Start them at 100. Anybody want them at 100 now? Bid them at 100. For the wheels now, get them at 100. You get them both now. One money to go. Get them at 100 now. Bid them at 100. Who wants them? 100 to go now. Get them at 100. 100. 100. Anybody want them at 100? Any interest at 100? 100 to go. 100 I got. 110 now. Get them at 110. 110. Who else now? Get them at 110. 110. Anybody want them at 110 on that now? 110 back here. 120. Want them at 120? 120. 120 yes. 130 now. Get them at 130 on that. 130 to go. 130. Who else now? Get them at 130. 130. Anybody want them at 130 now? Get them at 130. Sold at 120. Bidder 416 is it? Lot number 1151 on the automobile fenders here. You get them both. How about 200 on that now? Get them at 2 to go. Bid them at 2. $200. 200. Start them at 2 to go. Get them at 2 now. Bid them at 2 to go. Get them at 2. 200. 200 now. Bid them at 2 to go. Get them at 2. 200 now. Bid them at 2 to go. Start them at 200. 200. You want them at 200 on that now? Get them at 2 to go. Get them at 200. Anybody? Start them at 100. Anybody want them at 100 now? Get them at 100 to go. Bid them at 100. 100. Any interest at 100 on that now? Get them at 100 to go. Bid them at 100. 100. Anybody want them at 100 now? Get them at 100. Give me $50. Anybody want them at 50 now? Get them at 50. $50. Pass on that. I got 1152 here. We got the old stock car racing seat here. Take a look at that. How about $80 on that now? Get them at 80 to go. Bid them at 80. $80. Who wants them? 80 to go on that. Get them at 80. $80. Anybody want them at 80 on that? How about $50? Start them at 50 on the seat now. Get them at 50 on that now. Bid them at 50. 50 to go now. Get them at 50. Anybody want them at 50 now? Get them at 50 to go. 50. 50 for the seat now, get them at 50. Who wants them now? Get them at 50. $50. Any interest at 50 on that now? Get them at 50. 50 to go. Give me 25. Get them at 25 for the seat now. Get them at 25 on that now. Get them at 25. 25. Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. Pass on that. 1154. Got the air assist tire balancer here. Start them at 30 to go. Get them at 30. 50. Bid 60 on that now. Get them at 60 to go. $60. Anybody want them at 60 now? Get them at 60. I got 50. Need 60. $60 on that now. Get them at 60. 60 to go. Get them at 60. Anybody want them at 60 now? Get them at 60. $60. 50 bid here. Need 60 on that. Get them at 60. Any further bidding at 60 now? Get them at 60. Sold them $50 to bidder number 919, 1155. Here we go. This is the tub full of tools here. Is this the one we were talking about? Okay, so we are selling a tub full of tools here. All right, take a look at that. See what you're bidding on here. Start them at $25 now. Get them at 25. Get them at 25. Get them at 30 now. Get them at 30 on that now. Get them at 30. $30 for the tub full of tools. $30. I got 25 here. Now 30. 30 to go on that now. Get them at 30. $30 now. Get them at 30 to go. Who wants them now? Get them at 30. 30 to go. All in, all done on that now. Get them at 30. 30 here. Now I got 30 here. You want them at 35? Get them at 35. 35 to go now. Get them at 35. 30's online. 5 to go. Get them at 35 on that now. Get them at 35. 35. Any interest at 35 to go. Get them at $35. Sold them 30 to bidder number 958, 1156. All the specialty wrenches here. How about 50 for the lot now? Get them at 50. 50 on that now. Bid them at 50. Who wants them? $50 on that now. Get them at 50. 50 on that now. Bid them at 50 on that. 50. Who wants them? 50. $50. 50 on that now. Get them at 50 to go. Bid them at 50. 25 for the lot now. Get them at 25. Bid them at 25 on the wrenches now. Get them at 25 on that now. Get them at 25 to go. 25 here now. 30 to go. Get them at 30. $30 on that now. Get them at 30. Who wants them? 30 to go. 25 online. 30 to go now. Get them at 30 on that now. Get them at 30. 30 to go. $30. Anybody want them at 30? Sold them $25 to bidder number 14014, 1157. More specialty wrenches. The Ford wrenches here. Start them at 10 for the lot. 10. Bid 15. 15. Now 20. 20 to go. Was that a bid? 20 there, 25, now 30, 30 to go, get him at 30, 30 bid 5 at a 35, 35, now 40, $40, you want him at 40, now 45, 45 to go, get him at 45 on that now, get him at 45, I got 40 here, need 5 to go, get him at 45 on that now, get him at 45, 45, anybody want him at 45 to go, get him at $45, 45 I got, now 50, 50 bid, 60 to go, get him at 60 on that, 60. I got 50 here, need 60, you want him at 60, 60 to go, $60, anybody else want him at 60? Sold him 50. I'm sorry, I said sold. 50 to bidder 416. Bidder 416. 1158. The motorcycle hand tire pumps here. How about $80 on that? 80 to go. Get him at 80 on the pumps now. Get him at 80 on that. Who'll give 80 on that now? Bid him at 80 to go. Bid him at 80. $80. Who'll give 80 now? Get him at 80 on that. Start him at 80. What did he give? How about $50 on the lot to go? Get him at 50. You want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50 to go. Bid him at 50. $50. Anybody want him at 50 now? Get him at 50. $50. Anybody want him at 50 to go? Get him at 50. Start them at 50. Who wants them? 50 for both of them now. Get them at 50. $50. Give me $25. Anybody? 25 I got here. Now 30 to go on that now. Get them at 30. 30 here. 35. Get them at 35. Now 40. $40. You want them at 40 on that now. Get them at 40. 40 to go. Who else now? Get them at 40. I got 35 back here. Need 40 on that now. Get them at 40. Hold in, all done on that now. Get them at 40. Sold them 35 to bidder 414. Bidder 414. 1159. Got the cash station. Cash and receipt register here. Take a look at that. Start them at $50. Who wants them? 50 on that now. Bid them at 50. 50. $50 on the lot. Get them at 50. Who wants them now? Get them at 50 to start now. Bid them at 50. $50. Anybody want them at 50 on that? Get them at 50. Give me $25. 25 on that now. Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. 25. Anybody? 25. Start them at 25 on that. 25. Pass on the lot. 1160. All the NASCAR wall signs here. Take a look. You get them both here. Give me 25 on both. 25. Start them at 25 and at 25. Both signs now. Get them at 25. You want them at 25 on that now. Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. Need 25 here. Now 30 to go. Who wants them? 30 to go on that now. Get them at 30. I've got 25. Put them at 30 on that now. Get them at 30. 30 to go now. Put them at 30. Anybody want them at 30 on that now? Get them at 30. 30 to go. Get them at 30. Any interest at 30? Sold them 25 to bidder number 426, is it? 426. Lot number 1161 on the old Weaver floor jack here. Start him at 150. 150 for the jack now. Get him at 150 on that. 150. Who wants him now? Get him at 150. 150 on the jack to go now. Get him at 150 on that. 150 to go now. Get him at 150. 150. Anybody want him at 150? Give me $100 on the jack to go. Get him at 100 on that. 100 where? Get him at 100. 100 on that now. Get him at 100 to go. Get him at 100. 100. Anybody want him at 100 on that now? Get him at 100 to go. Get him at 100. 100. 100. Pass on the jack. 1162. Here we go. Got the 26-inch Corvette gas pump with the lighted globe here. Give me $100 on that. 100. Anybody? Start them at 100 to go on that now. $100 bill. Start them at 100 on that. Who wants them? $100. Now get them at 100 to go. Bid them at 100. 100. 100. What did he give? Give me $50 on that. Get him at 50. $50 now. Get him at 50 to go. $50 on that now. Get him at 50. 50. Now 60. 60 to go for the lot now. Get him at 60. $60. Anybody want him at 60 now? Get him at 60. 60 here. Now 70 to go. $70 on that now. Get him at 70. I got 60 in house here. Need 70 to go on that now. Get him at 70. $70. Anybody want him at 70 on that now? Get him at 70. 70 to go now. Get him at 70. All in, all done. 70. Sold him 60. Bidder 419, that's it. Bidder 419, your buyer. 1163 at the Pennzoil gas pump, 32-inch tall here. Give me $70 on that. 70. 70 bid 80. $80 on that now. Get him at 80 to go. Who wants him? 80 to go now. Get him at 80. I've got 70. 80 here. Now 90 on that now. Bid him at 90. 90 to go. Who else now? Get him at 90. 80's in house. Need 90. $90 on that now. Bid him at 90 to go. Get him at 90. Anybody want him at 90 on that now? Get him at 90 to go. Bid him at 90. $90. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 90. 90 to go. Anybody want him at 90? Sold him 80, bidder 419. 80 to bidder 419. 1165 got the Secretary of State license plate and warning sign here. What do you give on that? Start him at $10. 10, 15 to go. Get him at 15. Anybody want him at 15 now? 15 where? $15 to go. Got 10, need 15. $15. Anybody else want him at 15? 15 back there now. 20. 20 here. 25. 25. Get him at 25 on that now. Get him at 25. I got 20 up front here. Need 25. Get him at 25 now. 25. You want him at 25? Now 30. $30. No. 30 to go now. Get him at 30 on that. Anybody else want him at 30 on that? Get him at 30. Sold him 25, bidder number 434, bidder 434. 1166 here. We get a couple of the old license plates here. Take a look at that, 1914 and 1932. Start them at $50. Who wants them? 50 for both plates now. Get him at 50 on that. $50 where now? Get him at 50. 50 to go. You get them both now. Get him at $50. Who wants them? 50 to go now. Get him at 50 on that. $50 on that now. Get him at 50. Start him at $25. 25. Get him at 30 on that now. Get him at 30. 30 to go now. Get him at 30. Who wants them? 30 to go. Got 25 here. Need 30 on that now. Get him at 30 here. Now 35. Get him at 35 and 40 to go on that. Get him at 40. $40 here. Now 45. 45. Who wants them? 45 on that now. Get him at 45. 45 to go. Get him at 45. Anybody want him at $45? Sold him 40 to bidder number 960. 1167. Got 13 old license plates here. Take a look at that. What do you got? I've got 25. Now 30 on that. Get 30 here. 5 out of 35 on that. Get him at $35. 35 to go. Get him at 35. 35 in-house. Need 40. 40 to go. 40 here. 45. Now 50. $50. 50 on that now. Get him at 50. 50. Now 60. 60 for the plates. Now 60's bid. 70 to go on that now. $70 here. 80 to go. Get him at 80. $80 on that. Get him at 80. 80 to go. Now 90. $90 on that now. Bid him at 90. And $100 bill. 100 there. 10 to go. Get him at 110. 110 on that. 110 bid 20. 120. 120. 120. 120 now. Get him at 120 to go. Get him at 120. Any further bidding? 120 on that now. Get him at 120 to go. Get him at 120. Sold him 110. Bidder number 960. 1168. Got two 1917 matching Illinois plates here. You get them both. What do you got? 200 bid, 2 1/4 on that now. Get him at 225, get him at 2 1/4. 225. Anybody else want him at 225 on that now? Get him at 2 1/4. I got 200 bid, need 25 to go. Get him at 2 1/4. Anybody else want him at 225 for the plates now? Get him at 225. All in, all done now. Get him at 225. Sold them 200, bidder number 9889, 1169, 2, 1937. Plates, matching plates here from Illinois. Start them at 25, it'll be 25, 30 bid, 5 out of 35 on that now, get it at 35 here. Now $40, get it at 40 on that, 40 to go, 40 bid, 5 out of 45, now $50, $50 on that now, get it at 50 to go, bid it at 50, 50, you want them at 50 on that now, get it at 50, $50, any further bidding at 50, 45's in-house, need 50, $50, any further bidding at 50. Sold them 45, bidder 417, bidder 417, 1170, got 20 of the vintage Illinois plates here. Got some dealer plates. Well, they're all dealer plates, it looks like. Take a look at that for the whole lot. What do you got? 50 bid. How about 60 for all of them? Now get them at 60 for the lot. Now $60. Where? Get them at 60. $60. 50 bid. 60 to go on that. Now get them at 60. Anybody want them at 60 on that? Now get them at 60 to go. Bid them at 60. $60. Anybody want them at 60 on that? 60 to go now. Get them at 60. All in, all done. Now get them at 60. Sold them 50. Bidder number 955, 1171, got 2 Illinois, well, it says 1934 on the plate. We'll go with that. 2 of the 1934 Illinois plates. Again, matching pair. What do you got? 120. How about 130 on that? Get them at 130. 130. Who wants them? 130 now. Get them at 130. 130. 130 on the plates now. Get them at 130 to go. Get them at 130. 130. 120's on line. 130 to go. Now get them at 130. All in, all done on that now. Get them at 130. 130. Any further bidding now? Get them at 130 to go. Get them at 130. Last chance. Get them at 130. Sold at 120. Bidder number 9889, 1172, 4 of the old soybean license plates. Here we go. Take a look at that. You get 2 matched sets here. What do you got? Start them at 25. Anybody want them at 25 on the lot now? Get them at 25 here. Now 30 to go. Who wants them? 30 right here. Now 35. It would have been 35. It would have been 40. 40 there. 5 out of 45. 45 on that now. 45 to go. Get them at 45. Who wants them now? Get them at $45. 45 to go. Get them at 45. I got 40 right here. Need 5 to go. Get them at 45. All in, all done now. Get them at 45 to go. Get them at $45. Sold them 40, bidder 417, 40 to bidder 417, 1173, 40 of the license plates here. They're all, looks like they're all matching sets for the most part, not all of them, but it's a nice long run there. Take a look at that, 50s through the 70s, same number, nice run there. What do you got? Start them at 50. 50. Anybody want them at 50 on that? $50 where? Get them at 50. Anybody want them at 50? Should see hands everywhere on that. Get them at $50. Anybody want them at 50 now? Get them at 50. $50. Anybody want them at 50 on that? 50. Give me 25. At 25 on that now. Get them at 25 here. Now 30 to go. $30. Who wants them? 30 now. Get them at 30. $30 on that now. Get them at 30. 25 bid. 30 to go now. Get them at 30. Anybody want them at 30 on that? 30 here. Now 35. Get them at 35. Now 40 to go on that. $40. 40 on that now. Get them at 40. Anybody else want them at 40 now? Get them at 40. I got 35 in-house. Need 40. Any further bidding at 40 on that now? Get them at 40. All in, all done now. Get them at 40 to go. Bid them at 40. Sold them 35, bidder 426, bidder 426, 1174, 7 more license plates here. Start them at 25 on that, 25 to go. Get them at 25 on that, 25, get them at 25. Who wants them? 25 on that. Get them at 25, 25. Anybody want them at 25 to go? Get them at 25, 25. What do they give? Give me 15 on the plates, $15. Anybody want them at 15? 15 to go. Get them at $15. Any interested? 15 on that now. Get them at 15. Pass on the lot. 1175, 17 more plates. Again, nice run there through the 60s and 70s. What do you give on that? Start them at 25 on that. 25. Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. 25. Anybody want them at 25 to go? Get them at 25. 25. Anybody? Start them at 25 on the run to go. Get them at 25. Need 25 to start on that. Get them at 25 here. Now 30. 30 to go. Now bid them at 30. 30. Who wants them? 30 to go. Got 25 here. Need 30. Any further bidding at 30 on that? Get them at 30. 30 back there, now 35. You want them at $35? 35. Anybody else want them at 35? I got 30 in back, 35, yes. Now 40, $40 on the plates now. Get them at 40 on that. Anybody else want them at 40 now? 40, yes. Now 45 to go. Get them at 45. All in, all done on that. Now get them at $45. 45. Last chance now. Get them at 45 to go. Sold them 40 to bidder 414. Is it bidder 414? 1176. Got 67 Illinois license plates here. Start them at 25 for the bunch. 25 for all the plates now. Get them at $25 on that. Get them at 25. 25. Start them at 25 on that. Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. Who wants them? 25 to go. Get them at 25. Anybody want them at 25? Start them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. Any interest? 25 here. Now 30 to go. Get them at 30. $30 on that now. Get them at 30 to go. Now get them at 30. Anybody want them at 30? Got 25. Get them at 30 on that now. Get them at 30. All in, all done. Now get them at 30. Sold them 25 to bidder 414, bidder 414, 1177, 4 more plates here. Again, 2 matching sets here. How about $20? Get him at 20 on that, 20 to go. Get him at 20 on that now. Bid him at 20, 1959 and 1960. Start him at 20 on that now. Get him at 20. 20. Who wants them? $20 on that now. Get him at 20 to go. Bid him at 20. Need 20 to start on this. Get him at 20. Anybody want him at 20 now? Bid him at 20. 20 to go. 20. I need 20. $20. Anybody want him at 20? 20 to go. Pass on that. 1178. Here we go. On the Marine Corps crate, full of license plates. Well, we got not full of them. We got a plate, a propeller, and more. Take a look, see what you're bidding on here. $20 on the lot now. Get him at 20 on that. Who wants them? 20 to go. 20 on that now. Bid him at 20 to go. Need 20 on that. Get him at 20. Anybody want him at 20? 20 to start. Who wants them? 20 right here. In 5 to go. Get him at $25. 25. Anybody else want him at 25 on that? Get him at 25 to go. Get him at 25. Any further bidding? $25. 25 back here. Now 30. 30 bid, 5 at a 35 on that. You want them at 35? Anybody else want them at $35? Sold them 30, bidder 417. 30 to bidder 417, 1179. All the horns and bells here. Give me $50 on the lot. 50 bid, 60. $60 on that now. Get them at 60. 60 to go. $60. Who wants them? 60 to go now. Get them at 60. $60. 50's online. 60's back here. Now 70 to go on that. Now get them at 70. 70, yes? Yes? 70 here. 80 to go. Bit of an 80 on that. 80 now. Get them at 80. I got 70 online. Need 80 now. Bit of an 80 on that. 80. Who wants them now? Get them at 80. 80 on that now. Get them at 80. 70 bid, 80 to go. Any further bidding? 80 on that now. Get them at 80. Last chance. Give me $80. Sold them 70. Bidder number 14004. 1180. Got 15 of the lighters in a display case here. $50 on that. Start them at 50. All the lighters still. 375, now 400. 4 to go. Get him at 400 on that. Who wants them? 4 to go. Get him at 4 now. Get him at 4 to go. Get him at $400. 400. Who wants them? 4 to go. I got 375 right here. Need 4 to go. Now get him at 400. Anybody want him at 400 on that now? Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 4. 4 to go. Get him at 400. 400. All in, all done. 400 now. Get him at 4 for the lighters now. Get him at 400. 400. Yes. Now quarter. 4 1/4 to go. Get him at 4 1/4. 425. Get him at 4 1/4 on that now. Get him at 425. Anybody else want him at 425? 425. Last chance on that now. Get him at 425. Sold him $400. Bidder number 10. What is it? 1055. 10551's your buyer. Lot 1181 got the old coin separator. And what do you got for 1181 here? Okay, 1181. I got 130. Need 140 to go now. Get him at 140 on that. 140. I got 140. I got 150 here. Now 160. 160. 170 to go now. Get him at 170 on that. 160. 170. Want him at 170. 170. I got 170 in house. Need 180. 180 to go now. Get him at 180. 190. Now get him at 190. I got 190 in house. Need 200 to go. Get him at 2 now. Get him at 2. 200. 2 there. 2 1/4. You want him at 2 1/4. 250 now. Get him at 250. 250 to go now. Get him at 250. 250. Want him at 250? I got 2 1/4. Need 250. You got 250? 250. Who else now? Get him at 250. 250 bid. Now 275. 275 there now. 3 to go. Get him at $300. 300 now. Get him at 3 to go. I got 275 in house. Need 3 to go. Get him at $300. 3 to go. Get him at 3 now. Get him at 300. Any further bidding on 300 here? Now 3 1/4 to go. Get him at 3 1/4 and 350 now. Get him at 350. 350. You want him at 350 on that now? Get him at 350. 3 1/4. 350 right here. Now 375. Get him at 375 on that. 375. 375. 350's online. Need 375 to go. Get him at 375. Any further bidding? 375. Sold him 350. Bidder number 10450. 1182. We've got the penny counter scale with the carrying case here. Take a look at that. What do you got? Start him at 100. Anybody want him at 100 on that? 110 with me. 120 to go. Now get him at 120. 120 now. Get him at 120. Who else now? Get him at 120 on the scale with the case. 120 now. Get him at 120. I've got 110 with me. 120 to go.
Greg, we've got two of these in the auction. One today. I think I don't know if they're both in today, but these actually came from the south side of Chicago from an old route operator, a scale route operator who used to actually weigh his pennies. In this is actually a manufactured penny weight scale.
There you go. And I've got 110 bid. Who give 120 now? Get him at 120 on the scale now. Get him at 120 on that. You heard the backstory there. Get him at 120 on that now. Get him at 120. 120. Anybody 120 on that now? Get him at 120 to go. 120 where? Who wants him now? Get him at 120. I've got 110. Need 120. 120. Any further bidding? Got 120 on that now. Get him at 120. 120. Anybody 120 on that? Sold him 110 to bidder 409, bidder 409, 1193. Got another penny counter scale here. Take a look at that. Hansen piece. Start him at $50. Who wants him? $50 on that now. Get him at 50 for the scale now. Get him at 50. Start him at 50 for the penny scale now. Get him at $50 on that now. 50 to go now. Put him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50. 50 to go. Get him at 50. Start him at 50. What did he give on that? Give me $25. 25 to go now. Get him at 25 here. Now 30 to go. Get him at 30. $30 on that. Get him at 30. Anybody else want him at 30? Right here. Now 35 to go. Get him at 35. You want him at 35? Get him at 40. $40 now. Get him at 40. $40 now. 40. 40 here. 5 bid 45 to go. Get him at 45 on the scale now. 45 bid 50. $50 on that now. Get him at 50. $50. Anybody want him at 50 now? Get him at 50. I get 45 in house. Need 50. $50 on that now. Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50? All in, all done. 50 on that now. Get him at 50. Now 60 to go. Get him at 60. $60. Anybody want him at 60? No. $60. Anybody else want him at 60? Sold him 50. Bidder number 939, 1184. Got the candlestick telephone here. Start him at 70 on that. 70. 140 bid. Give me 150 on that. 150 right here. 160 to go now. Get him at 160. 160 for the phone now. Get him at 160. 160 where? Anybody want him at 160 now? I got 150 in house. Need 160. 160 on that now. 160 on the candlestick phone now. Get him at 160. Any further bidding at 160 on that now? 160 to go. 160. Sold him 150. Bidder number 425, your buyer bidder. 425, 1185. Got the reproduction Charles Williams ad here. Take a look at that. What do you got? $70 on that. Start him at 70. 70 to go now. Bid him at 70. Anybody want him at 70 on that now? Get him at 70. Start him at 70 now. What did he give on that? $50. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50 to go. Bid him at 50. $50. 50 to go for the sign now. Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 on that? How about 25? Bid him at 25 here. Now 30 to go. Get him at 30. $30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Get him at 30. I got 25 in house. Need 30 to go on that now. Get him at 30. $30 now. Get him at 30. Anybody want him at 30? Here. 5. Bid him at 35 to go. Get him at 35. 35 bid 40 to go now. Get him at 40. $40 on that now. Get him at 40. 40. You want him at 40 on that now. Get him at 40. I got 35 in house. Need 40. 40 to go on that now. Get him at 40. Any further bidding at 40 on that now. Get him at 40. All in, all done. 40 now. Get him at 40. 40 to go. Bid him at 40. Sold him 35, bidder 414, bidder 414, 1186. Got the Northern Electric rotary dial pay telephone here. On the phone, what do you got? 160. How about 170 on that? 170 to go on that now. 170 where now? Bid him at 170. 170. You want him at 170 on that? 170 to go now. Get him at 170. Got 160. Need 170. 170 to go on that now. Get him at 170. Any further bidding now? Get him at 170 for the telephone now. Get him at 170. All in, all done now. Get him at 170. Last chance on that now. Get him at 170. Sold him 160. Bidder number 13992, 1187 here. Got another payphone. What do you got? Start him at 25, but well, break the ties here on that 80. Who'll give $90 on that? Get him at 90 to go. Bid him at 90 for the telephone now. Get him at 90. $90 on that now. Get him at 90 to go. Bid him at 90. 90. Who wants him? $90 on that now. Get him at 90. $90. 90 here. 100 I got. 110 to go now. Get him at 110. 110. Want him at 110 on that now. Get him at 110. 110 to go. We want him at 110. I've got 100 with me. 110 to go. Get him at 110. 110. Any further bidding at 110 on that now. Get him at 110 to go. Bid him at 110. All in, all done. 110 on that. Get him at 110. 110 to go. 110, now 20, 120, 120. Anybody else want him at 120? You're out. Get him at 120. Anybody want him at 120 now? 110's online. 120 to go. Get him at 120. Any further bidding? 120 on that now. Get him at 120 to go. 120. Sold him 110 to bidder number 14004. 1188, got the another payphone here. Start them at 130. I got 140 here. 150 now. Get a bid 150 on that. 150 to go now. 150. 150 bid. 160 on that now. 160 to go now. Get a bid 170 bid. 180 on that now. Get a bid 180 to go. Get a bid 180 on that now. 180. 180 for the payphone now. Get a bid 180 to go. 180 on that now. Bid a bid 180. 180 to go. Get a bid 180. 170's online. Need 180 now. Get a bid 180. Any further bidding? 180 on that now. Get a bid 180 to go. 180. Sold at 170 to bidder number 909. 1190, got the terracotta fragments here, old architectural pieces.
These came out of the south side of Chicago, far south suburb of Dalton, and that one on the left was actually used for tying off horses.
There you go. Old terracotta architectural pieces here. Start them at 50 for both pieces. 50 on that now. Get them at 50. 50, you want them at 50 on that. 50. Both pieces now. Get them at $50. Anybody, start them at 50 to go on that now. Get them at 50. Who wants them? $50 on that. Get them at 50. 50 for both pieces now. Get them at $50. Any interest? 50 to go on that now. Get them at 50. Give me $25. 25 here now. 30 to go on that. 30 to go now. Get them at 30. Who wants them now? 30 here. 5 of them at 35. Now 40. $40. You want them at 40? 40 to go on that now. Get them at 40. $40. Anybody else? 40 to go. $40 here. 45. 45 here. 50 to go now. Get them at 50. $50 on that now. 50 to go. Get them at 50. I got 45 in-house. Need 50 to go now. Get them at 50. $50. Anybody else want them at 50 on that now? Get them at 50. Anybody want them at 50 on that? All in, all done. $50. Get them at 50. Sold them. I'm sorry, I said sold. 45 to bidder 414. Bidder 414. 1191. Handmade marble column here. What did he give on that? Start them at 200. 200. You want them at 2? Start them at 200 on that now. Get them at 2 to go. Bid them at 2. $200. Anybody? 200 on that. Get them at 2. 2 to go. Get them at 200 for the column now. Get them at 200 on that now. Bid them at 2 to go. Get them at 2. Give me $100. Anybody? 100 for the column now. Get them at 100 on that. Start them at $100. Who wants them now? Get them at 100 on that. 100 to go. Get them at 100. 100. Any interest at 100 on that? Get them at 100 to go. Bid them at 100. 100. Pass on the lot. 1195. We skipped some there. All right, 1195 here. We got the tonometer in the carrying case here. Take a look at that. Starting at $50. 50. Who wants them? $50 on that now. Get them at 50. $50. Any interest? 50. Start them at 50 on that now. Get them at 50. $50. Anybody want them at 50 now? Bid them at 50. $50. Any interest? How about 25? Start them at 25 on that. Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. Anybody? Start them at 25 on that now. Get them at 25. 25. Any interest? 25. Start them at $25. Pass on that. 1196. More eye optical equipment here. Start them at $50. 50 for the lot here. $50 on that now. Get them at 50 for the whole lot there. $50 now. Bid them at 50. Anybody want them at 50? Now get them at 50. $50. 50 to go. Start them at 50. Give me 25 for the lot now. Get them at 25. 25. Bid them at $25. 25. Anybody want them at 25 on that? Get them at 25. Any interest? $25. Pass on the lot. 1197. More optometrist equipment here. The projected chart with the screen here. Start them at $50 on that. 50 for the lot to go here. Get them at $50. Who wants them? 50 on that now. Get them at 50 to go. Bid them at 50. $50 now. Get them at 50. $50. Anybody? 50. Start them at 50. Give me 25 on that. 25 to go. Get them at 25. 25. Bid them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. Any interest? 25 on that. Get them at 25. 25 to go. Get them at 25. 25 to go. $25. Any interest? 25. Pass on that. 1198. More optical equipment here. Start them at 50. On the lot, 50 on that now. 50. $50. Get them at 50. 50. Any interest? 50 on that now. Start them at $25. Get them at 25. 25 for the optical equipment. 25 where now? Get them at 25 on that. 25 to go. Get them at 25. Anybody want them at 25 to go? Get them at $25. Pass on the lot. $11.99. Got the optician stool here. $100 on that. Old Bausch & Lomb piece. $100 for the stool. Give me $100 on that. 100 to go. Start them at 100 on the stool now. How about $50 on that? Get them at 50 on the stool now. Get them at 50 on that now. Get them at 50. $50 to go. Get them at 50 on that. 50. Who wants them? $50 now. Get them at 50. 50 bid. 60 for the stool now. Get them at 60. 60. I got 50. Need 60. 60's back here. 70 to go now. 70 where now? Get them at 70. 70. Now 80. $80 on the stool. 80 to go now. Get get them at 80 there now, 90. $90 on that now, get them at 90 to go, bid them at 90, 90. Anybody want them at 90 now, get them at 90 to go, bid them at 90. I've got 80 in-house, 90 here, $100 bill, 100 on that now, no, get them at 100, 100 on that now, get them at 100 to go, bid them at 100, 100. Any further bidding at 100 now, get them at 100, all in, all done, 100 on that now, get them at 100. Sold them $90, bidder number 908, lot 1200. Got some more optical equipment here. Start them at 25. 25 for the whole bunch there. Get them at 25 on that. 25, get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25. Anybody want them at 25 on that now? Get them at 25. Need 25 to start here. Get them at 25. Any interest? 25 on that. Get them at 25. 25 to go. Get them at $25. Pass on the lot. 1201. On the, more optical equipment here. How about 150 on that? 150. Anybody? 150 on that. 150 back here. 160 to go. 160. Anybody want them at 160? Now get them at 160. I've got 150. Need 160. Any further bidding at 160 on that now? Get them at 160. 160. Any further bidding? 160 on that. Last chance now. Get them at 160. Sold a 150, bidder 416, 150 to bidder 416, 12012. More Bausch & Lomb optical equipment here. Start them at 25 on that, 25 to go. 25, who wants them? 25 to bid, 25 to start. Give me 25. Anybody? 25 on that, 25 to go. 25, anybody want them at 25 to go? Get them at 25, 25. Pass on the lot. 1203 on the reading test here. Old optical equipment. Start them at 25 on that. 25. Anybody want them at 25 on that? Get them at 25. 25. Get them at 30 on that now. Get them at 30. $30. Anybody want them at 30 on that now? Get them at 30 to go. Get them at 30. I've got 25 up front here. Need 30. 30 on the lot now. Get them at 30. All in, all done on that now. Get them at 30 to go. Get them at 30. Sold them 25, bidder 417, bidder 417. 1205, got the old porcelain Hollyview Drive street sign here. Give me $100 on that. 100 here, 10 to go. Get them at 110 now, 110 for the lot now. Get them at 110. 110 now. Get them at 110 on that. 110 to go. 100's online here. Need 10 to go now. Get them at 110 on that. 110 to go now. Get them at 110. 110 for the street sign. 110 on that now. Get them at 110. Any further bidding? 110 on that now. Get them at 110 to go. Get them at 110. All in, all done. 110 on that now. Get them at 110. Sold them $100. Bidder number 919, 1208. Got the fretwork easel here. How about $50 on that? 80 bid, 90, 90 to go for the easel. Who'll give 90 on that now? Bid at 90 to go. Got 80 online here. Need 90 on that now. Bid at 90 to go. Get them at 90, 90 to go now. Bid at 90, 90 here. And 100 for the easel. $100 bill. Give me 100 on that now. Bid at 100, 100 to go now. Get them at 100, 100. Who wants them at 100 now? Get them at 100 to go. Bid at 100, 100. Any further bidding at 100 now? 90's the bid here. Need 100 now. Get them at 100, 100. All in, all done on that now. Get them at 100 to go. Bid at 100, 100. Last chance now. Get them at $100 bill. Sold them 90 to bidder number 908, 1209. Got the pool table stick and ball rack here. How about $100 on that? 100 for the rack now. Get them at 100 on that. Who started about $100 on that now? Get them at 100 to go. 100 where now? Get them at 100. You want them at 100 for the rack now. Get them at 100 on that. Who wants them? Give me $100 on that. How about 50 to go? Get them at 50 on that. 50 where now? Get them at 50. 50 for the rack now. Get them at 50 on that. $50. 50 to go. What did he give? Give me 25 on that. Get them at 25 to go. $25 now. Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25 for the wall rack now. Get them at 25 on that. Anybody want them at 25 to go? Get them at 25. Pass on that. 1209A. Got another one here on the pool cue rack. Give me $100. You got 100, 100. Anybody 100 to start on that $100 bill? Get them at 100. Give me $50. Anybody want them at 50 on that? 50 to go now. Get them at 50. Anybody want them at 50 now? Get them at 50. 50 on that. How much? How about 25? Get him at 25 to go. Get him at 25 on that. 25. Anybody? 25 to go. Get him at 25. 25. Any interest? 25 to go. Get him at 25. 25 to go. Get him at $25. Pass on the lot. 1210. We've got the bowling alley lane pin section here. Take a look at that. Interesting piece here. How about $80 on that? Give me 80 to go on that. 80 where now? Bid of at 80. You want him at 80 on that now? Get him at 80 to go. Bid of at 80. 80 for the bowling alley floor here. $80 on that. 80 to go. How about 50? Give me 50 on that. Get him at 50 to go. Get him at 50. $50. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? $50 here. Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50. $50. 50 to go. Pass on the lot. 1211. Here we go. The old ping pong toss game. Two of them here. On the gains, how about $10 on the lot? 10 to go. Get him at 10. $10. Anybody? 10. Start him at 10 on that now. Get him at 10. You get them both. 10 here. 15. Now get him at 15 on that. $15 to go. Now get him at 15 to go. 15 where? Anybody want him at 15 on that? 15 to go. $15. All in, all done. 15 to go. Sold them 10. Bidder 417. 10 to bidder 417. 12.15. Got the Leinenkugels. Paddle and shelf display here. How about $50 on that? 50 for Liney's. 50 to go. Get him at 50 on that. 50 for the bar display here. $50 on that. Now get him at 50 to go. 50 for the Liney's here. Get him at 50 on that. Need 50 on that. Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50 to go. Bid him at 50. $50. Any interest? Start him at 50 on that. Get him at 50. Pass on the lot. 12.16. Got the old Blatz wooden beer crate here. What a neat piece that is. Start him at 50 for the crate here. Get him at $50 on that. $50 now. Get him at 50. 50 for the crate now. Get him at 50. Who wants him? $50. Anybody want him at 50? Give me 25 on that. Get him at 25 for the crate now. Get him at 25 on that. 25. Get him at 25 to go. 25. Get him at 30 on that now. Get him at 30. $30. Who wants him now? Get him at 30. 30 to go. Get him at 30. $30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Anybody want him at 30 now? Get him at 30. 30 to go. 30 back here. Now 5. Get him at 35 now. Get him at 35. For the Blatz crate, get him at 35. I got 30 in-house here. 35 to go. Now get him at 35. All in, all done. $35. Sold him 30 to bidder number. Was it 430? Bidder 430. Bidder 430. Lot number 1217. Got the casino ashtrays here. Big group, 15 of them. How about 70 for the bunch? $70 on all the ashtrays now. Get him at 70 on that now. Get him at 70. $70 to go. Get him at 70. Give me $50 for the whole bunch now. Get him at 50. $50 on that now. Get him at 50. All the ashtrays, $50 on that. Get him at 50. Who wants them? $50 now. Get him at 50. 50 to start now. Get him at 50 on that. 50. What did he give? Give me 25 on the lot now. Get him at 25. All the ashtrays now. Get him at 25. Get him at 25 to go here now. 30 to go now. Get him at 30. $30 on that now. Get him at 30. Anybody want him at 30 now? Get him at 30. 25 bid. 30 on that now. Get him at 30. All in, all done. 30. 30 back here. Now 35. Get him at 35 to go on that. 35. All in, all done. $35. Get him at 35 to go. Sold him 30 to bidder 426. Bidder 426. 1218. Got the Shenley whiskey bottle display here. How about 25 on that? Here now 30. 30 for the display now. Get him at 30 on that. Who wants them? Give me 30 for the display now. Get him at 30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. $30 where? Get him at 30. 25 is online. Need 30. 30 to go on that now. 30 where? Get him at 30. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Get him at 30. 30 to go. Get him at 30. Sold him 25 to bidder number 966 1219. We've got the college beer advertising coasters here. How about $10? 10 in back. 15 where? 15. You're in at 10. Need 15. 15 on that now. Get him at 15 for the coasters. $15. Anybody else want him at 15 on that? Get him at $15. Sold him 10 to bidder 414. 10 to bidder 414. 1220. More beer coasters here. How about 10 on that lot? 10 here, 15 to go. Now get him at 15. 15 for the lot. Who wants them? 15. I got 10 online. 15 on that now. Get him at 15. $15. Anybody else want him at 15 on that? 15 where? Get him at 15. Last chance. Get him at $15. Sold him 10 to bidder number 13910. 1221. Got the cigarette print ad here. How about $100 on that? 100 here now. 10 to go. Get him at 110 on that. 110 now. 120. 120 for the lot now. Get him at 120. 120 here now. 130. One of them at 130. One of them at 140 now. Get him at 140. 140. 150 to go. Get him at 150. 150. 160 on that. 160 bid. 170 now. Get him at 170. 170 there. 180 to go. Get him at 180 on that now. 180 to go. Get him at 180. 180 now. Get him at 180. Who else now? Get him at 180. I've got 170 on this side. Need 180 to go. Now get him at 180. 180. 180. Any further bidding at 180 on that now? Get him at 180. Last chance. Get him at 180. Sold him 170. Bidder 416. Bidder 416. 1222. Got the champion cast iron corkscrew here. What did he give on that? Give me $100. 100 to go. Get him at 100. I've got 130 here. 140 on that now. 140 to go now. Get him at 140 for the corkscrew. Get him at 140. Who wants him? 140 on that now. 140 to go. Get him at 140. 140. Anybody? 140 on that now. 130 bid. 140 now. Get him at 140. Any further bidding at 140 on that now? Get him at 140 to go. Get him at 140. 140. Any further bidding? 140 on that. Get him at 140. Sold him 130. Bidder number 13962. 1222A, got the bottle corker here. Give me $10 on that. 10 for the bottle. You got 15? 15 here now, 20. 20 to go on that, 20 here, 5 of it, 25 to go. Get him at 25. 25 now, get him at 25. 20's in-house. Need 25 to go. Now get him at 25. Anybody else want him at 25 now? Get him at 25. 25 for the lot. Any further bidding? $25. Sold them 20 to bidder 417. 20 to bidder 417. Lot 1223 got the Bud Dry neon sign here. Take a look here. What do you got? Start him at 30. 30 for the sign. Now get him at 30 on that. $30. Anybody want him at 30? Now get him at 30 to go on that. Now get him at 30 to go. Get him at 30. Anybody want him at 30? 30 here. 5 of him at 30. I got 30 here. You want him at 35? 35. 35. Now 40. 40 to go on that. Now get him at 40. $40 here. 45. 45 on that. Now get him at 45. 45 on that. Now get him at 45. I got 40 on this side. Need 45 to go. Get him at 45. 45 for the sign. Now get him at 45. All in, all done on that. Now get him at $45. Sold them 40 to bidder 426, bidder 426. Lot number 1224. Got the matchbooks and boxes here. Big group there. How about $20 for the 70 right here? 80 to go. Get him at 80. 80 on the lot now. Get him at 80 for all the matchbooks. Get him at 80 on that now. Get him at 80 to go. Get him at 80. $80 here. Get him at 80. 70's the bid here. Need 80. $80. Anybody else want him at 80 now? Get him at 80. 80 to go. Get him at 80. $80. Any further bidding? 80 on that now. Get him at 80. All in, all done. 80 on that. Get him at 80. Sold them $70 to bidder number 955. Lot 1226 on the reproduction mill slot poster here. Give me $10 on that. 10. Start him at 10 for the poster now. Get him at 10. Who wants him? $10 on that. Get him at 10 to go. Get him at 10. $10. Anybody want him at 10 on that now? Get him at 10 to go. Get him at 10. 10 to go. Get him at 10. Any interest at $10? Pass on that. Lot 1226A on the poker player poster here. Give me 25 on that. 25 to go. Get him at 25 now. Get him at 25. 25 I got. And 30 now. Get him at 30. 30 to go. Who wants him? 30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Get him at 30. I got 25. Get him at 30. $30. Any further bidding at 30? Sold them 25 to bidder 424. 25 to bidder 424. 1227 on the Mutoscope marquee cards here. Take a look at that with some jukebox advertising there. How about $50 on that? 50. Start them at 50. Now get them at 50. $50. Anybody want them at 50 on that now? 50 to go. Who wants them? $50. Start them at 50. Give me $25. 25 to go. Now get them at 25 on that. 25 to go. 25. 25 here. Now 30 to go. Get them at 30 on that now. Get them at 30. 30. Who wants them? 30 to go now. I got 25 bid. Need 30 on that now. Get them at 30 to go. Bid him at 30. Any further bidding at 30? Sold him $25. Bidder number 423 is it? Bidder 423. Lot number 1228. The Eddie Cantor show poster here. What do you know about that? From the old Chicago Coliseum. What do you got? 35. I got you beat here. Break the ties. I'm at 2 1/4. Who give 250 on that? Get him at 250 now. Get him at 250. 250. Who wants him now? Get him at 250 on that. 250. 250. Anybody want him at 250 on that now? Get him at 250. I got 2 1/4. Who give 250 on that now? Get him at 250. 250 on that now. Get him at 250. 250. 250. Any further bidding on that now? Get him at 250. All in, all done now. Get him at 250. Sold them 2 1/4 to bidder 51. 2 1/4 to bidder 51. 1229. Got the Illinois lottery advertising sign here. Give me 25 on that. 25 for the sign now. Get him at 25. Who wants them? Give me 25 on that. 25 to go. Get him at 25. 25 to start. Get him at 25. Need 25 to start on that. Anybody want him at 25? 25 to go. Get him at $25. Pass on that. 1230. Got the old Norton Hardware display case here, door closer display case, $70 on that. 70. Who will start him at 70 to go? Get him at 70 on the display case now. Get him at 70 on that. Start him at $70. Anybody want him at 70 on that now? Get him at 70 to go. 70 where? What do you give? How about $50 on that? Get him at 50. 50 for the lot now. Get him at 50 on that. Need 50. 50 to go. Get him at 50 on that. Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50 to go. $50 where? Get him at 50. Anybody want him at 50? Now get him at 50. 50 to go. Get him at 50. $50 where? Get him at 50. Give me 25 on that. Anybody want him at 25? Start him at 25 to go. Get him at 25. 25 here now. 30. 30 to go. Give me 30 for the lot now. Get him at 30. Any interest? 30 to go on that now. Get him at 30. All in, all done now. Get him at 30. Sold him $25 to bidder number 908, lot 1231. The Johnston wall display cabinet here. How about $100 on that? 100 for the cabinet now. Start him at 100 for the cabinet now. Get him at 100 on that. $100 bill. $100 bill. Give me 100. 100 to go. Who wants him? Give me 100 on that now. Get him at 100. 100. How about $50? Anybody want him at 50 on that now? Get him at 50 to go. Get him at 50. 50 here. 60 now. Get him at 60 on the cabinet. 60. Anybody want him at 60 now? Get him at 60. I got 50. Need 60. $60 on that now. Get him at 60 to go. Who else now? Give me 60. 50's the bid. Need 60 on that. Get him at 60. 60 to go for the cabinet now. Get him at 60. All in, all done now. Get him at 60. Sold him 50 to bidder number 908. 1232. We've got the door tight service station cabinet here. Start him at 20 on that. 20 to go on that now. Get him at 20. Who wants him? Give me $20 for the cabinet now. 20 on that now. Get him at 20 to go. $20. Start him at 20. Who wants him now? Get him at 20. 20 to go. Need 20 to start on that. Get him at 20. Anybody want him at 20 on that now? Get him at 20. 20 to go. $20 where now? Get him at 20. Pass on that. Lot number 1233. The more display items here. Take a look, see what you're bidding on. $50 on that. 50. Start him at 50 for the displays. Now get him at 50 on that. Start him at 50. Now get him at 50 for the lot here. $50. 50 for the displays. Now get him at 50 on that. Who wants them? Start him at 50. Now get him at 50 on that. How about 25 for the lot? Now get him at 25 on that. 25 to go. Get him at 25 on that. Bid him at 25. 25 on that. Get him at 25 to go. 25 for the lot. Now get him at 25 on that. Anybody want him at 25 to go? 25. Any interest? $25. Pass on that. 1234. The contemporary molded plastic Tales from the Crypt sign here. Mounts above the pinball machine. How about $10? Give me 50, 50, 50. Got 50. Need 60 on that. Get him at 60. 60's here. 70 where? Now get him at 70. 70. Who wants him? 70 to go. Now get him at 60. Got 60 in-house. Need 70 to go on that. $70. Anybody else want him at 70 now? But him at 70. Tales from the Crypt. 70 on that now. Get him at 70. 60 bid. 70 to go. Any further bidding at 70 on that now? Get him at 70. Sold him $60. Bidder number 433, is it? Bidder 433. Lot number 1235. Got the miniature aero windmill, the salesman sample, showing right down here. Take a look at that. What do you got? 60 bid, give me 70 now. Bid him at 70, 70's here. 80 to go now. Get him at 80 on that. 80 for the windmill. 80 now. 90, 90 here. $100 bill. 100 for the windmill now. Get him at 100 on that now. $100 bill. Give me 100. I got 90 seated back here. Need 100. 100 on the phone. 110 to go. 10 now. 20. 120. You want him at 120. 120. 120 on that now. Get him at 120 to go for the windmill. 120 bid. 130 now. 130 now. 140. 140 on that. You want him at 140. 140 now. 140 now. Get him at 140. 140. 130's in house. Need 140. 140, 140 bid, now 150, now 160, 160 for the lot now, get him at 160 on that, 160 to go, get him at 160, you want him at 160, 160 bid, now 170, and 180 now, get him at 180, 180 for the windmill now, get him at 180, you want him at 180, I got 170 in-house, need 180, 180 on that, any further bidding, 180 on, 180 bid, 190 here, now 2 to go, get him at $200, 200 on that now, get him at 2 to go, get him at 200, you want him at 200 bid, 2 1/4 now, get him at 2 1/4, now 250. 250 for the windmill now. Get him at 250 on that. 250 to go. Get him at 250. 250 on that now. Get him at 250. 250 and 275 here. Now 3 to go. Get him at $300. 300 on that. You want him at 3 to go. Get him at 300. 300 now. 300. 275. 300. Now 3 1/4 to go. Get him at 3 1/4. 3 1/4. 325. Now 350. 350 on that. Get him at 350. 350. You want him at 350. 350. 350 bid. Now 375 on that. 375 for the salesman sample. 375. It'll be 375. 350's the phone. Need 375. It'll be 375. Any further bidding? 375. I got now $400. 4 to go. Now get him at 400. On that now. Get him at 4 to go. Get him at 400. 375's in house. Need 400. 400 on that. Anybody else want him at 4 to go? Get him at 400. 400. All in. 400 bid. Give me 425 now. Get him at 425. You're up. Get him at 425. All in. All done now. Get him at 425 on that. 425. Last chance now. Get him at 425. Sold him $400. Phone bidder number 557. Your buyer bidder 57. Lot 1240. Got the Chrome National Cash Register here. The Barbershop Cash Register. Model 126. Starting at $50 on that. 50. 120 right here. 130 to go. 130 bid. 40 now. Get him at 140 on that. 140 for the cash register now. Get him at 140. You want him at 140 on that now. 140 bid 50. 150 on that now. Get him at 150. 150 to go. Get him at 150. 150 on their cash register now. Get him at 150. 140's online. Need 150. 150. Hauled in, all done on that now. now, get him at 150, 150. Last chance on that now, get him at 150. Sold him 140, bidder number 972 is your buyer. Lot 1241, the check register machines. You get 2 of them here. One money to go. Start them at $50 on that. 50 for the registers. Now get them at 50 on that. $50. You want them at 50. Now get them at 50 to go. Start them at 50 on that. 50. 2 pieces. One money. $50 on that. What do you give? How about 25 on that? Get them at 25 to go. Get them at 25 now. Get them at 25. 25. Who wants them? 25 to go. Start them at 25. You get them both now. Get them at 25 on that. 25 to go. Get them at $25. 25 to 25 on that. 25 to go. Anybody want them at 25? Now get them at 25, 25, pass on that. 1242, we got the champion adding machine here. Start them at $15 on that. 15 for the machine now. 15 bid, 20 to go. Now get them at 20. Anybody else want them at 20 on that? Now get them at 20 to go. Bid them at 20, 20 to go. Any interest at 20 on that? Now get them at 20 to go. Bid them at 20, 20 to go. Any further bidding? 20 on that. Now get them at 20, 20 to go. Sold them $15. Bidder number 13041, lot 1243. We got the old Globe card index file here. $50 on that. 50. 60s bid. Give me 70 on that now. 70 to go now. Bid them at 70. $70. You want them at 70? Anybody? 70 here. 80 to go. Now get them at 80. $80 on that. Now get them at 80. Anybody want them at 80 on that? Now get them at 80 to go. Bid them at 80. $80. Who wants them? 80 to go now. Get them at 80. Any interest? 80 to go on that now. Get them at 80. 80 to go. Bid them at 80. I've got 70 online. 80 to go. Get them at 80. Any further bidding? 80 on that now. Get them at 80 to go. Bid them at 80. All in, all done. 80 to go on that now. Bit of it 80. 80 to go. Bit of it 80. Sold them 70 to go. $70 here. Bidder number 924, 1245. Got the barbershop soda fountain coat racks here. $50 on that. 50. Now 60. 60 on that now. Get them at 60 to go. Bid them at 60. $60 on that now. Get them at 60 on that. $60 to go now. Get them at 60. 50 right here now. 60 on that now. Get them at 60. 60 to go. Get them at 60. 60. 60 bid. 70 on that now. Bid them at 70 to go. Get them at 70. 60's in house. 70 on that now. Get them at 70 to go. Get them at 70 now. Bid them at 70. 70 to go. Any interest? 70 to go. I got 60 in house here. Need 70. 70 to go on that. Any further bidding? 70 now. Bid them at 70. Sold them 60. Bidder 423. Bidder 433 rather. Bidder 433 is your buyer. Lot number 1246. Got the old wood crate with the vintage bottles here. How about 50 for all of it? 60 right here. Now 70 on that now. 70 to go. 70 for the lot now. Bid them at 70 for the crate and bottles. 70 to go for the lot here. Get them at 70. 70 bid. 80 to go now. Get them at 80. 80 for the whole bunch there. Get them at $80. Who wants them now? Get them at 80. 80 to go. Bid them at 80. $80 on that now. Get them at 80 to go. Bid them at 80. $80. Anybody want them at 80 now? Bid them at 80. 80 to go. Get them at 80. Sold them 70, bidder 417, 70 to bidder 417, lot 1247, the soda fountain Vaseline glass bowls here. Take a look at that. Nice little grouping there. How about $40 on that? 40. 110 right here. How about 120 on that now? Get a bid 120. 120 for the glass now. Get a bid 120. Now 130. 130 on that. You want a bid 130 on that now? Get a bid 130. 130. Anybody want 130 now? Get a bid 130. I've got 120 right here. 130 for the lot now. Get a bid 130 on that. Any further bidding? 130 now. Get a bid 130 on that now. Get a bid 130. 130. Any further bidding at 130 now? 130 to go. Sold them 120. Bidder number 924, 1248. The glass cigar and candy jars here. Start them at 50 on that. 50. You want them at 50? $50 on the lot now. Get them at 50 to go. Get them at 50. $50 now. Bid them at 50. Anybody 50? Start them at 50. How about 25 for the lot now? 25 I got. Now 30 on that now. Get them at 30. $30 on that now. Get them at 30 to go. Bid them at 30. 30 I've got. Now 35 and 40. $40. 40 yes. 40 there, 45. Now 50. $50 to go. Get him at 50. Now 60. $60. 60 for the lot now. Get him at 60. Anybody else want him at 60? I got 50 seated here. Need 60. Now get him at 60. Any further bidding at 60? Sold him 50. Bidder number 434. Bidder 434. Lot 1249. All the apothecary jars here. 28 of them. How about $30? Start them at 30 right here. Now 5 at a 35 on that. 35 to go. Get them at 35. Who wants them? $35 on that. Get them at 35. 35 to go. Get them at 35 here. Now 40 for the whole bunch. Get them at 40 and 5 at a 45 on that. Get them at 45. 45. Now 50. $50 for the group. 50 here. 60 to go. Get them at 60 on that. 60 and $70. Now get them at 70. 70 to go now. Get them at 70 on that now. 70 here. 80 to go. Get them at 80 on that now. Get them at 80. $80 on that now. Get them at 80. Any interest? $80 on that now. Get them at 80. 80 to go, bid him at 80, $80 where now? 80 right here, now 90 to go on that, get him at 90, you want him at 90 on that now, bid him at 90 to go, 90, $100 bill now, get him at 100, 100 on that now, get him at 100 to go. Who else now? 100 there, 110 to go now, get him at 110, all 28 of them, need 110 now, get him at 110, got a $100 bid, need 10, 110 now, get him at 110 on that now, 110 to go, get him at 110, and 120 now, get him at 120, 120, any further bidding at 120 now, get him at 120 to go, 120, any further bidding, 120, 120 to go, last chance on that, get him at 120, I've got now 130. 130 for all the bottles now, get him at 130 on that, you want him at 130, 130, 130, anybody else, 130, give me 130 now, get him at 130, 130 bid, 140 now, get him at 140, 140 for the lot to go now, get him at 140 on that, 140 to go now, get him at 140, any further bidding, 140 on that now, 140 bid 50, 150 to go on that now, 150 and 160, 160, all 28 of them, give me 160, I've got 150 bid, need 160 on that, get him at 160, 160, all in, all done on that now, get him at 160, 160 to go, get him at 160, sold him 150, bidder number 11894, lot 1250. Got 18 of the apothecary bottles, all of them here. How about $50? Give me 50, 80 right here, and 90 for the bunch. Now get him at 90 on that, 90 to go. Give me 90 for the lot to go, $90 on that. I've got 80, 90 here, $100 bill. Get him at 100 now. Get him at 100, 100 on that now. 90's online here. Need 100 to go. 100 there, 10 now. Get him at 110 on that. 110 for the bottles now. Get him at 110 on that. 110 now. 120, 120 for the group now. Get him at 120 on that. 120 to go now. Get him at 120, 120 here, and 130 now, get him at 130, 130 bid, 140 on that, 140, 140 now, 140, 140 for the group now, get him at 140. Anybody else want him at 140 on that? 140, 140, any further bid, 140 right here, now 150 to go on that now, 150 now, 150, any further bidding at 150 now, bid him at 150, 150, 160, 160 for the bottles to go now, get him at 160, 160 now, get him at 160, any further bidding, 160 on that now, 160, now 170 to go, 170, who else? 170 right here, 180 to go now, get him at 180, any interest, 180 on that now, get him at 180, 180, any further bidding now, give me 180, 180, all in, all done, 180, last chance, give me $180, sold at 170, bidder number 924, lot 1251, all the apothecary bottles, $50 on that now, 50 to go now, bid him at 50, 50, 70 here, 80 to go now, get him at 80 on that now, bid him at 80, 80 for the bottles, I've got 70 online, need 80 now, get him at 80 on that now, bid him at 80, 80 to go now, get him at 80, $80 here, 90 now, 90 for all of them, 90 here, $100, give me 100 to go now, bid him at 100 on that, $100 here, 10 now, get him at 110 and 120 to go now, get him at 120, 120, 120 for the lot now, get him at 120, any further bidding at 120, 120 there, 130 to go now, get him at 130 for the whole group there, get him at 130, who wants him now, get him at 130, all in, all done, 130 on that now, get him at 130, 140, 140, all the bottles, give me 140 on that, 140 now, 140 bid 50, 150 here, now 160 to go, get him at 160 on that, 160 to go now, get him at 160, any further bidding, 160 on that now, get him at 160, 160 bid, 170 now, 170 for that, 170 now, 170 for the bottles now, get him at 170, online here, 180 now, get him at 180, give me 180, now 190 for the bottles now, get him at 190 on that, 190 to go, 190, you want him at 190, now 2 to go, get him at $200, 200 for the pharmacy bottles, 200 now, get him at 2 to go, get him at 200, 200, any further bidding, 200 on that now, get him at 2 to go, all in, all done, 200 now, get him at 200, 200 there, 2 1/4 now, get him at 225, 225 for the whole group there, get him at 225, 200 bid, give me 225 on that, get him at 2 1/4 now, get him at 225, any further bidding now, get him at 225, 225, last chance on that, get him at 225, sold him 200, the bidder number 14025, lot 1252, the chocolate molds here. You get 2 of them. Start them at 50, 50, 50. Now 60 on that, $60 to go. $60 now, but him at 60. Who wants them now? Get him at 60 on that. 60 to go now, but him at 60. Anybody want him at 60? 50's the bid. $60 now, get him at 60. All in, all done. 60 on that now, get him at 60. 60 to go. Sold him 50. Bidder number 974, 1255. The old Barnum and Bailey circus poster here. How about 25? 140 bid. Give me 150 on that. 150 for the poster now. Get him at 150. Who'll give 150? Here, 160 on that now. Get him at 160. 160. Now 170. 170. Want him at 170. Anybody else? 170 on that now. Get him at 170. 160's online here. Need 170. 170 on that. 170. Anybody else? 170 now. Get him at 170. And last chance, 170. Sold at 160. Bidder number 975. Lot 1256. The Beatty Cole Brothers Circus posters here. It's just the one. Well, take a look. See what you're bidding on. Give me $100 on that. 100 to go. Now get him at 100. You want him at 100. Start him at 100 for the circus poster. $100 on that. Now get him at 100. What'll you give? How about $50 on that? Now get him at 50. $50. You want him at 50 on that. 50. Start him at 50 for the poster now. Get him at 50 on that now. 50 to go. $50 on that. 50 to go. Give me $25 on that. Get him at 25. 25. 25 on that. Now get him at 25 to go. Get him at 25. I can't see you back there. There's something right in front of you. 25, get him at 25. Anybody want him at 25 on that? Get him at 25, 25, pass on the lot. Lot 1257. The buckets and weight tickets here for the lot to go. How about 25 on that? Get him at 25. Get him at 25 to go. Get him at 25. 25. Anybody? Start him at 25 on that. 25 to go. 25. Any interest? 25 to go. Get him at $25. Pass on that. 1265. We got the coasters, radio, and washboard. Big lot there. See what you're bidding on. How about $40 on that? Get him at 40 now. Get him at 40. 40 to go. Get him at 40. 40 to go now. Get him at 40. Start him at 40. Anybody want him at 40 on that now? Get him at 40. How about 25? Get him at 25 on the lot now. Get him at $25. 25 to go. Get him at 25. 25. Any interest? 25 to start now on that. Get him at 25. 25. Pass on that. 1265A, got the large antique ladle here. Give me $20 on it. 20 and 5 at 25 here. Now 30 on that. Get him at 30, 30. Where? Get him at 30. Who wants him? $30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. $30. I got 25 in-house here. Need 30. 30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go now. Get him at 30. All in, all done on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Get him at 30. 30 to go. Get him at 30. Sold him 25. Bidder 414. Bidder 414. Lot 1266. The butcher block here on the table. How about $20 on that? 200 rather. 200 here. 2 and a quarter. Now get him at 225. 225 I got. Now 250 on that. Get him at 250. 250 where? I got 2 and a quarter in house. Need 250. 250 on that. Now get him at 250. Who wants him? 250 now. Get him at 250. 250. 2 and a quarter's bid. 250 where? Now get him at 250. Any further bidding? 250 on that. Now get him at 250 to go. Bid him at 250. All in, all done, 250. Sold him 2 and a quarter, bidder 414. 2 and a quarter to bidder 414. Lot 1267, the old antique meat cleaver here. Start him at $30. 50 bid. You want him at 60? 60 here. Now 70 to go on that. Now get him at 70 here. 80 to go. Bid him at 80. 80 for the cleaver now. 80 there. And 90 now. Bid him at 90. 90 to go. Who else now? Get him at 90. I've got 80 in house. Need 90. 90 on that now. Bid him at 90 to go. $90 where? Bid him at 90. You want him at 90 now. Get him at 90. $90. Anybody else want him at 90 now? Bid him at 90 to go. Bid him at 90. $90. Any further bidding at 90 on that now? Get him at 90 to go. Last chance, get him at 90. Sold him $80. Bidder number 414. Bidder 414. 1268. Got another one here. How about 25 on that? 25. Get him at 25 for the cleaver now. Get him at $25. 25 to start. Who wants him? 25. Get him at 30 now. Get him at 30 on the cleaver now. Get him at 30. I got 25 in house here. Need 30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Bid him at 30. $30. Any further bidding? 30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Bid him at 30. $30. Last chance on that. Get him at 30. Sold him 25. Bidder 414. Bidder 414. Lot 1269. Another meat cleaver here. Start him at 25 on that. 25 here. And 30 for the cleaver now. Get him at 30. Anybody else? 30 on that. 30 to go. 25 is online here. Need 30 on that now. Get him at 30 to go. Anybody want him at 30? Now get him at 30. 30 to go. Bid him at 30. $30. 25 bid. 30 now. Get him at 30. All in, all done. 30 on that now. Get him at 30. Sold him $25. Bidder number 978, lot 1270. Got another one, a large cleaver here, 25 on that, 25 here, 30 where? Now get him at 30. You want him at 30 on that. 30 to go. Now get him at 30. I've got 25 here. Now 30 on that. Get him at 30. 30 to go. Get him at 30 on that now. Get him at 30. 30 to go. All in, all done. 30 for the cleaver now. Get him at 30. $30. 30 to go. Sold them 25, same way. Bidder 414, bidder 414. Lot 1271. Got another one here. Start them at 25 here. I got 25 in-house. Need 30. 30 to go on that now. $30. $30 on that. 30 here. Now 35. It'll be 35. You want them at 35. I got 30 online. 35 in-house. Now 40. $40 on that. Get them at 40. And 5 at a 45 now. Get them at 45. 45. 45. You want them at 45. I got 40 online. Need 45. 40. I need 45 to go. Get them at 45. And 45 is bid. Now 50. 50 to go on that, get him at 50. And 60 on that now, get him at 60 to go. Bid him at 60. Who else now? Get him at 60. $60. Any further bidding at 60 now? Get him at 60. All in, all done, 60. Sold him 50. Bidder number 13924, did you say? 924? Lot 1272, got another one here, $15 on that, 15. I got 20 here, you want them at 25? Now 30, 30 to go, $30 here, now 35, it'll be 35, and 40 on that, 40 here, 5 at a 45 to go, get them at 45 on that, 45 to go, get them at 45, 45, anybody 45, 45 in-house, now 50, $50 to go, get them at 50, $50 now, get them at 50 to go on that now, get them at 50, $50, anybody want them at 50 now, 50 to go, all in, all done, 50. Sold them 45, bidder 414, bidder 414. Lot number 1273, got the old Kenmore rocket style vacuum cleaner. Give me $10. 10, anybody want them at 10 on that? 10 to go, get them at $10. 10, start them at 10. Who wants them? $10 on the vacuum cleaner now, get them at 10. 10 to go, get them at 10. Anybody want them at $10? Pass on that. 1274, we got the lamp base here. Nice antique piece. Start them at $40 on the lamp base. 40 on that now. Get them at 40 to go. Bid them at 40. Start them at 40 here. And 5 at a 45 now. Bid them at 45 for the lamp base now. Get them at 45 on that. 45 to go. Get them at 45 on that now. Bid them at 45. Anybody want them at 45 on that? 40 bid. 5 to go. Get them at 45. Any further bidding? 45 now. Get them at 45 to go. Get them at $45. Sold them 40 to bidder number 980, 1280. Got the old cabinets here. Take a look at that. See what you're bidding on here. Nice little grouping there. What do you got? 140. How about 150 on that now? Get him at 150. 150 to go. Get him at 150 on that. 150. Who wants him now? Get him at 150. 150 on that now. Get him at 150 to go. Get him at 150. 140 is the bid. 150 to go. Get him at 150. 150 for the cabinets now. Get him at 150. Handy 150. Now 160 to go on that. Get him at 160. 160. Any further bidding at 160 now. 160. 170 on that now. Get him at 170 to go. 170. 170. 180 on that now. Get him at 180. 180 on that. 180 to go. Get him at 180. Any further bidding now? Get him at 180 for the cabinets now. Get him at 180. Any interest? 180. I've got 170 online here. Need 180 to go. Get him at 180. All in, all done. 180. Sold him 170 to bidder number 939. 1281. Got the watch cleaning machine here. Start him at 50. I got 50 bid. Need 60 on that now. 60 for the machine. Get him at 60 on that. $60. Anybody want him at 60 now? $60 to go now. Get him at 60 on that now. Bid him at 60. $60 where? Get him at 60. Any interest at 60 now? Get him at 60 to go. Bid him at 60 on that. 50, 60. Now 70 now. 70 to go. 70 yes. 70 here. And 80 to go. Bid him at 80 on that. 80 to go. Now get him at 80. $80 on that now. Bid him at 80 to go. Bid him at 80 right here. Now 90 on that now. Get him 90 and a $100 bill. Get him at 100. 100 now. 100 for the machine now. Get him at 100. 100 where? You want him at 100? $100 on that now. Get him at 100 to go. 100 bid. Now 10. 110 on that. 110 bid 20. 120 to go now. Get him at 120. 120. Any further bidding at 120 on that now. 120 to go now. Get him at 120. 120. All in, all done. 120 on that now. Get him at 120 to go. 120. Any further bidding? 120 right here. Now 130 on that. 130 and 140. 140 to go. Get him at 140. 130 bid. 140 on that now. Get him at 140. 140. Any further bidding? 140 now. Get him at 140. Last chance. Give me 140. Sold him 130 to bidder number 13981. Lot 1282. Got the steam cleaning machine here. Give me $50. 50. 70 bid. How about 80 on that now? Get him at 80. 80 to go for the machine now. Get him at 80 on that. 80 where? Bid him at 80. 80 to go on that now. Get him at 80. Who wants him? 80. Now 90. $90 on the machine now. Get him at 90 on that now. Bid him at 90. $90. Anybody want him at 90 now? Get him at 90. 90 where now? Bid him at 90. $90. 80's online here. 90 to go. Get him at 90. 90 and a $100 bill now. Bid him at 100. 100 on that now. Get him at 100. Any interest at 100 now, 100 here, now 10, 110 to go, get him at 110 now, 110 to go, get him at 110, 110, any further bidding, 110 on that, 110, last chance, give me $110. Sold him $100 to bidder number Bidder 981. Lot 1283, you got the ultrasonic cleaning machine here for watch parts. How about 50 on that? 50 right here. Now 60 to go, 60 and 70 to go. $70, 80 now, bit of it 80 and 90 to go. $90 here, $100 now. Get about 100 for the machine now. $100 bill, 100 on that. Give me 100 on that now. Get about 100 to go, bit of it 100. 100 where? You want about 100 now. Get about 100 on that. $100 bill, 100 here, 10 now. Get about 110 now. 110 on that. 110 to go. Get a bit 110. 110 now. 110 on that now. Get a bit 110 to go. 110 now. 110. Any further bidding? Get 110 on that now. Get a bit 110. 110. Last chance, give me $110. Sold him $100 to bidder number 982, lot 1284. We got the bench top lathe and more here. Take a look here. How about $300 on that? 300 to go. Started with 300 to go. 300, yes. Now 25. It'll be 3 1/4 on that. 3 1/4. Now 350. 350. Bid 375 on that. Now 400 to go. 4 there. Quarter to go. Now 4 1/4 and 450. 450 on that. You want them at 450 and 475. Now 500 to go. Get them at 500. 550. 550 for the lot to go. Get them at 550 for the lathe and more at 550. I got 500 on line here. Need 50 now. Get them at 550 on that. 550 to go. Get them at 550. Any further bidding now? Give me 550 on that. 550. 500 bid here. 50 now. Get them at 550. All in, all done now. Get them at 550. Last chance. Give me 550. Sold him 500. Bidder number 981. Lot 1285. Got the Fairbanks single cylinder engine here. Give me 150 on that. 150 bid, 160 now. Get him at 160, 160 on the engine now. Get him at 160 on that. Who'll give him 160? I got 150 bid, 160 on that now. Get him at 160, 160 to go now. Get him at 160. Who'll give me 160? 160 on that. Any further bidding? 160 now. Get him at 160, 160. 160, was that a bid? 160 here, 170 to go. Now get him at 170, 170, 170 on that now. Get him at 170 to go. 170, any further bidding on 170? You got 160 in-house here, 170 to go now. Get him at 170, all in, all done. 170 on that, 170 to go now. Get him at 170. Sold him 160. Bidder number 423. Bidder 423. Lot 1286 got the torches, the construction torches here. Take a look at that. How about 25 on the lot? Now I got 25. You want it 30? 30 to go now. Get him at 30. 30, 30 there. 5 at a 35 now. 35 on the lot. 35. Now 40. $40. 40 bid. 5 to go. 45 on that. Now get him at 45. 45. Who else now? Get him at 45. 40's in-house. 45 to go now. Get him at 45. Anybody else? Want him at 45 on that now. 45 to go. Get him at 45. 45 for the torches now. $45. Sold him 40, bidder 414, 40 to bidder 414, lot 1287 on the antique wagon wheels here. Take a look at that. How about 40 for all of them? 40 here, 5 at a 45, 45 to go. Give me 45 for the wheels now, 45 on that now. Get him at 45, 45 on the now. Get him at 45. Who'll give me 45 on that? I got 40, now 45 to go. Get him at 45 on that, 45 on the now. Get him at 45, 45. Any further bidding? 45 on that, 45 here, and 50. 50 to go for the lot now. Get him at 50, 50 where now? Get him at 50 on that now, but at 50, 50, now 60, $60. How about 60? Anybody want them at 60? Right here, now 70 to go now. Get them at 70, 60's online, 70 here, 80 to go now, but at 80, $80 on the wheels now. Get them at 80 on that. Who'll give 80? Right here, now 90, $90. Anybody else? 90 to go on that now. Get them at 90, 90 to go, 90 here, $100 bill. 100 where now? Get them at 100, 100 on the wheels now. Get them at 100, 90, 100 here, 110 to go now. Get them at 110 on that, 110 to go. Get them at 110. Any further bidding? 110 on that now. Get them at 110. Now 120 to go. 120. Who else? 120 now. Get him at 120 on that now. 120. 120. Any further bidding? 120 on that. 120. Last chance on that now. Get him at 120. Sold him 110. Bidder number 912. Lot 1287A. You got the farm implement wheels. You get a pair of them. Give me 30 on that. 30 here. 5 at a 35. For the wheels, give me 35 on that. 35 to go now. 35. 35 for the pair now. Get them at 35 here. Now 40. $40. Who wants them? 40 on that now. Get them at 40. $40 now. Put them at 40. 40 to go. Who'll give 40 on that now? Get them at 40. $40. 35 bid. 40 on that now. Get them at 40. Sold them $35. Bidder number 913, lot 1288, the butcher saws. You get 3 of them here. How about 30 for all of them now? Get them at 30. I got 30 back here, 5 at a 35 now. 35 for all 3. Give me 35 on that. 35 to go. Get them at 35. Anybody want them at 35 on that? 35 to go. I got 30 in-house here, 35. Anybody else want them at 35 on that? 35 to go. Get them at $35. Sold him 30, bidder 414, bidder 414. Lot 1289, got the old windmill gearbox here. Well, give me $100 on that. 100 for the gearbox. 100. 100 I got. 110 to go now. 110 on that. 110 to go now. Get him at 110. Anybody else? One but 110 to go now. Get him at 110. I've got 100 in-house here. Need 110 to go on that. 110 now. 110 where? 110. 110. All in, all done on that. 110 to go now. Get him at 110 to go. 110. Any further bidding at $110? Sold 100 to bidder 416, 100 to bidder 416, lot 1290. You got the anvil, vise, drill, and blower. Nice combination piece there. What do you got? 400 bid, 4 1/4 now. Get him at 425, get him at 450. Who'll give 450 on that? Get him at 450. You want him at 450 on that now? Get him at 450 to go. 450. Anybody want him at 450? Right here. Now 475. Get him at 475 on that now. 475. Now 500. 5 bid, 50. 550 on that now. Get him at 550. Neat piece there. Get him at 550. Now 600 to go. Get him at 600 on that now. 6 bid, 50. 650 on that now. Get him at 650. Anybody else want him at 650 on that? I got 600 online here. 650 to go now. Get him at 650. Any further bidding? 650 right here. Now 700 to go. Get him at 700 here. 750 on that. Get him at 750. 750. Anybody want him at 750 on that now? Get him at 750. Any interest? 750. 700 bid here. 50 now. Get him at 750. All in, all done now. Get him at 750. Sold him $700. Bidder number 912, lot 1291. Got the old blacksmith's vice here. Give me $40 on that. Here now 45. 45 here. 50 to go now. Get him at 50. Anybody else want him at 50 on that? I got 45 in-house. Need 50. Now 60. 60 bid. 70 to go on that now. $70 now. 70 to go now. Get him at 70 to go. $70 on that. 70 bid. 80. 80 to go. 80 right here. Now 90. $90. You want him at 90 on that. 90. And a $100 bill. Get him at 100 there. 110 to go now. Get him at 110. 110 for the vice. Get him at 110 on that. 110. Now 120. 120. 120 I've got. Now 130 on that. 130. Give me 130. Now 140 on that. 140 bid. 150 to go. Get him at 150. 150. Now 160 on that. 160. 160. No. 160. 150's online. Need 160. 160 to go. Anybody else want him at 160 on that? Get him at 160. All in, all done. 160. Last chance on that. Get him at 160. Sold at 150. Bidder number 981, lot 1292. Got the old 68-pound anvil here. How about 250 on that? 400, even better. How about 4 1/4 on that? Now get him at 425. 425 to go. Get him at 425 for the anvil now. Get him at 425 on that. $425 now. Get him at 425. Who wants him? 425. 425. I got 400 right here. 25 to go now. Get him at 425. 425. Get him at 425 on that. Anybody else want him at 425? 425. All in, all done. 425. Last chance for the anvil. Give me 425. Sold him 400. Bidder number 13924. Lot 1299. Got the school speed zone sign. Starting at $50. I wonder what's going on in that speed zone now. Give me $50 for the sign now. Get him at $50 on that. 50. Anybody want him at 50 now? Bid him at 50. 50. Start him at 50 for the sign. Give me $25 for the sign now. Get him at 25 here. And 30 now. Get him at 30. $30. Who wants him now? Get him at 30. 30 to go on that now. Bid him at 30. $30. 25's the bid. 30 to go now. Get him at 30. Any further bidding at 30 on that now? Get him at 30. All in, all done. 30 now. Get him at 30. Sold him $25. Bidder number. Did you have 25? I'm sorry, 25, 430. You're right. Bidder 430 is your buyer. Bidder 430. Lot number 1300. Got the CarQuest sign here. What did he give on that? Start him at 150. 150 on that now. Get him at 150 for the CarQuest sign. 150. Who wants him? 150 on that now. Get him at 150. Large single-sided piece here, 150. Anybody 150? Give me $100 on that. 100 to go. Get him at 100 on the sign now. Get him at $100. 100 to go. Start him at 100. You want him at 100 on the sign now? Get him at 100 to go. Give me $100 on that. 100 where? Anybody want him at 100? $50. How about 50 on that? Get him at 50. $50. Anybody want him at 50 for the sign now? 50, 60, $60. Any interest at 60 on that now? Get him at 60 to go. $60. Anybody want him at 60? I got 50. Need 60 on that now. Get him at 60. $60. $60. 50 bid. 60. Any further bidding at 60 now? Get him at 60. All in, all done now. Get him at 60. Sold him 50. Bidder number 958. And that is it. That's the last one. All right. Please pay for your purchases at the front there. And if you're picking things up tonight, give your paid receipt to one of our staff, and they'll assist you in grabbing your merchandise. Please do not get it yourself. And we hope to see you here tomorrow evening as well, and all day Saturday.